cricket hiatus been?
Assalamu alaikum Musaad and Change of Pace listeners and streamers. So glad to be back for season 2 of this ride that we call Pakistan Cricket.
It is Pakistan cricket. Nothing like it.
यार ये आज हमने क्या गंद मारा है bowling में और fielding में. Absolutely disgraceful effort and lovely
full
drive
delivery
by
from
Abid.
Shanaka, and Abidali looks the part. He's played a couple of decent drives, but they've gone straight back to the bowler, or they haven't really connected completely. 2 overs gone, 2 for no loss. Yeah, puri tarah se gun to nahi bowling mein. Amir bowled pretty well. I think Wahab just went back to his usual bilateral series.
He's a World Cup
spasms.
merchant basically.
He is, which is not an entirely bad thing to be, but we expect more of Wahab after his good time in England this summer.
यार शादाब ने भी अच्छी बॉलिंग इतनी खास नहीं की both games. Wahab was terrible today and the fielding was absolutely disgraceful यार. इतनी overthrows, इतनी miss fielding. मोहम्मद नवाज जो हमारे क्वेटा ग्लैडिएटर्स के PSL स्पेशलिस्ट हैं, उनसे वो स्टडी बॉलर है, स्टडी फील्डर है. आज इतनी उसने गन मारा है, समझ से बाहर है क्या हो रहा है. बट एनीवे देखते हैं. A big chase and it will depend once again on Babar Azam to get something going. We're hoping for a good start from Fakhr and
Well,
Abid.
we tweeted from Change of Pace that we do miss a little bit of Steve Rickson, and I think there is fact to that, because he had really emphasized on the fielding. This is a beautiful looking drive from Fakhr Zaman, but it'll be cut off at mid-off. It'll just be a single 3 for no loss now, Pakistan. Fakhr's played 7 deliveries for his 1 run, and Abid Ali's played 6 for his 2.
Fakhr had that very poor World Cup tournament को भी बिल्कुल भी runs उसने नहीं किए थे. So he got a 50 in the first game, looked okay, and then of course that brain dead shot of his to throw away a certain 100. Hopefully in a big run chase he comes good tonight, but the Pradeep is getting the ball to move off the deck. There's some decent swing out there under lights in Karachi.
Yeah, we saw that there was a little bit of turn on offer the other night as well. So it's not a completely placid track. So Sri Lanka have done well to get to that 297. We saw what Shanaka could do the other night as well, as he's come to the party again with his 43. And their opener, who I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, but he got 133 tonight.
Yeah, he's a good decent player. इसने World CT17 में भी इंडिया को बड़ा मारा था and took away the game in a big run chase for Sri Lanka.
Continuing here, this time defended by Abid Ali, straight back to the bowler.
Abid looks like a pure, organized batsman. I think Test cricket में इसको definitely chance मिलेगा. अगर हमारा पहला tour ऑस्ट्रेलिया का ना होता ना, so I think they would have debuted him against Sri Lanka अगर Test put off ना होते December तक.
I do believe in the sensitivities of Pakistan cricket though, so I'm not a fan of trying to fix what's not broken. And the few things that aren't are inclusive of our top order. The top 3 is actually pretty good for Pakistan right now.
हाँ नहीं हमारे top 3 फखर और इमाम और ये तो काफी
Pretty
good drive,
beautiful
what a
drive.
shot.
Wow,
that's 4 runs.
That is magnificent from Abid Ali, getting to the pitch of delivery and just driving it to long on for 4. That is a classical drive and a shot of a man in control.
Bit of a half volley, but you have to put those away, and a lovely drive down the ground. Yeah, क्या shot थी भाई.
Nice to see the crowd building up for the second innings in Karachi. A better show compared to the first game.
From a brilliant batsman.
But I do feel those T20s are going to be completely sold out.
यार completely का तो नहीं पता, but अब पहली टीम बड़ी टीम आ रही है for a full tour, तो I think थोड़ी security उन्होंने extra beef up की हुई है.
For sure. Off the pads this time. It's a good shot again through mid-wicket. It's a quick outfield here in Karachi. That's going to be 4 more. Abid Ali coming into his own. 10 off 9, and Pradeep is going for a few after a good first over. 11 for no loss, Pakistan after 2.4.
Yeah, that was a Sachin Tendulkar-esque flick off the pads. Yeah, lovely shot. Yeah.
He does have the build of Sachin. He's not a very tall man. Abid Ali he's compact in his batting, and he's
very impressive. I don't remember.
I think Khwaj just picked out that soundbite.
बना रहे थे वर्ल्ड कप की तब का होगा. हाँ थोड़ी पप्पू सी शक्ल है तो पप्पू यार it suits him.
Gurman is on. Pakistan win in the 47th over. Well, we hope so.
भाई इतने confident.
Pradeep now going to continue this time. A good delivery. It hasn't been bad bowling besides that half volley, but Abid has done well to get on top of this over. Take a look at that. Wow,
very bad action.
that should. I think the ICC should take a look into both of these. The ICC needs to take a look at these crowd actions.
Speed किस लिए मार रहे हैं तुमने विकेटों पे मारना है.
Yeah, this reminds me of that bowl out from the 2007 World Cup game. King Wenger is saying Abid Ali is greater than Sachin. Early days, but we'd like to believe that too. Pradeep now continuing this time outside off and drives it away. Abdali.
भाई सचिन ने
four
कायदे आजम ट्रॉफी
fielders.
में कितने रन्स बनाए हैं?
True, 4
Zero.
fielders on the offside.
खत्म हो गई बात.
We're just going to switch our networks here, so you might have a brief disconnection.
बराए मेहरबानी आपका मिलाया हुआ नंबर. Switch to 5G. Are we live or not? अच्छा अच्छा लोग सुन रहे हैं हमारी बकवासें.
Pakistan are 11 for no loss after 3 overs.
What a moon. Lovely. अब्दुल 10 of 11, फखर 1 of 7. ये प्रदीप ने उसको थोड़ा फंसाया हुआ है वो मिडल और लेग लाइन पे. सो ही इज गोना प्ले अ डम शॉट वेरी सून. सो स्टे ट्यून्ड. शनका हमने देखा ऑलराउंडर एंजेलो मैथ्यूज टाइप ऑलराउंडर.
He's going to continue here. Beautiful looking drive from Fakhr, but it hits the top of his bat. There's a lot of protection on the offside. 4 fielders inside the circle on the offside for Sri Lanka right now.
Getting some nice shape on the ball. And good to see the crowd coming in. Rang Barange. Bacha party bhi aayi, bhi enjoy kar rahi hai. 10 years since a one-day match has been
I saw a lot of young men in the crowd
Young men.
couple nights ago, and I
Acha.
realized, you know, between the ages of 17 to 25,
बिल्कुल.
if you don't get to watch cricket, it's I imagine it's pretty
good
depressing.
ball.
A loud shot from Shanaka for leg before wicket for Fakhr Zaman, but that was pitching outside a leg, so he's not going to get.
Joel Wilson हमने कुछ photos देखी थी. He is a Man United fan or he has a Man United jersey. So I think that explains why he's such a, you know.
Average umpire.
Yeah.
What do you make of Spurs getting hammered 7-2
यार
last night?
7-2
I
कोई
have to say,
पेंटा पड़ा है
as a
उनको.
Chelsea fan, I did enjoy that a little bit.
यार तुम चेल्सी वाले तुम कहाँ से रेलेवेंट हो गए उस राइवलरी में? वो तो आर्सेनल वाले बने तो ठीक है.
No, listen. What do we think of Tottenham? Shit. what do
Lovely
we think of
drive
shit
there for
Tottenham?
Fakhr, but there's a square leg in place. Only a single gets
Yeah,
off
Fakhr's going
strike.
to flick that off the pads. Third delivery of the over from Shanaka's into his 1.3 overs. Just 3 runs coming off of it. 12 for no
यार
loss.
लेकिन आप देखें बायर्न ने सारे गोल मारे. एक से बढ़कर एक गोल मारा उन्होंने. मतलब एक भी तुक्का और जैमी गोल नहीं था.
I didn't watch the game. I just read the paper this morning.
You should see the goals. All of them were brilliant, especially the Lewandowski one.
12 for no loss. The interesting thing was that the apparently the man that got a lot of goals against Tottenham last night was an ex-Arsenal player.
हाँ Serge Gnabry जो है.
That shout now confirming that it was definitely pitching outside leg, so no harm lost for the Lankans.
They should have opened. I don't.
Oh, pulled away in high into the sky, but it'll just marginally clear the inner circle. That's a poor shot from Abdali. It's a complete mistime stroke.
थोड़ा front foot पे वो commit कर रहा था, so had to rock back a bit. Didn't middle it, but because of the fielders in the circle.
Yeah, it'll
Got
just be
2
a
runs.
single though. 14 for no loss, Pakistan.
Abid, but looking confident, looking in fine touch. हमारे T20 squad announce हो गया, तो इसका नाम I think नहीं है उसमें, so he's kind of you know.
Uska naam nahi hai, but there are some familiar names in there. Umar Akmal and Ahmed Shahzad have
Shahzad.
made their way back into the T20 lineup. They are going to be in the Pakistan green colors again. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Defended away.
यार आपके
From
पास
Abid Ali?
options भी तो कोई नहीं है ना यार. शाहीन भी unfit है, हसन भी unfit है.
No, but
Batting talent especially हमारा कौन है यार?
what does that have to do with Ahmed Shahzad and Umar Akmal?
नहीं तो आपके बैटिंग टैलेंट कौन है? किसको लाएंगे? है ही कोई नहीं. And they are always topping the PSL run charts every year. It's Shahzad और उमर अकमल.
I mean,
एक वो था एहसन अली हमने देखा था.
here's the thing.
He
Umar
looked
Akmal's
okay.
got his fair chance. He got a chance last year as well, and he screwed that up. So I don't think he should be in there again. Flicked off the pads. Abid Ali's going to find fine leg there. It'll just be
That's
another
fair
single.
enough, but you can't just completely ignore someone who performs. You know.
4 overs gone, 15 for no loss. Well, we do a good job of that with Fawad Alam. So
यार फवाद आलम भी कोई बैट्समैन है. Come on, bro.
I mean, if you want to come down to the numbers, he's got the best numbers in
यार
the
you know,
domestic
we've
season for a
discussed
while.
this before. You can these domestic numbers have to be taken with a pinch of salt. खुरम मंजूर अभी भी 150 मार रहा है.
Yeah,
इमरान फरद अभी भी 100 मार रहा है. अब कितनी देर आप लेके
No, I
चलोगे?
understand that. First of all, Fawad Alam is 33 years of age, which is
Okay.
not too old.
No, I don't. It's not about age. Look,
Yeah.
I have a very simple question. We have had multiple chief selectors, multiple PCB chairmans, multiple captains. Sarfraz is his Karachi.
Yeah.
You know, और ये लोग भी उसको नहीं select करते, तो what's the reason? There
I
must
don't know.
be something wrong.
I don't know what the reason is.
We don't.
I'd like to,
honestly,
I genuinely would like to find out what the
Yeah.
official reasoning is.
we've never gotten a
because
straight answer.
It doesn't make sense to me, and frankly, he hasn't given a straight answer either.
पता
Is
नहीं
it
क्या
his
scene है।
technique? Because clearly the likes of Shivnarine Chanderpaul and Steve Smith have similar techniques.
नहीं टेक्निक तो चलो इतने रन करने के बाद तो एक चांस तो मिल ही जाता है लेकिन उसको तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं
He
बुलाते ये
has
लोग।
been a little unlucky with the chances that he's gotten. No,
पता
but
नहीं
he,
क्या है
he
इसमें।
has been unlucky. Oh, defended away from Abid Ali after Pradeep comes into bowl the fifth over of the innings.
कोई ऑफ द
15 for no
फील्ड
loss.
इश्यूज हो गई है कोई ऐसे कोई चक्कर होगा आई
I
डोंट
think
नो।
he's been unlucky with the chances that he's got on the international stage. Every time he's gotten a chance, he's fluffed it. But you know, if you're going to give the likes of Umar Akmal and Emma Shahzad a go, then why not Fawad Alam? I just also really discriminatory cameramen here. They're only showing the female candidates in the crowd tonight. 15 for no loss
ठीक है ना
after
यार
4.1.
सॉफ्ट इमेज
Played away to a mid-wicket region by Abid Ali. It'll be another
महिला
dot
वॉइस तो है
delivery.
ही है आप लेडीज लोग को भी थोड़ा यू नो पब्लिसिटी दो यार अच्छा है सॉफ्ट इमेज प्रमोट होती है आपकी अराउंड द वर्ल्ड पाकिस्तान 15 for no loss
Pradeep is keeping it tight here. Good lines and good lengths. Not really getting, not letting either batsman get away. Abid Ali with a false shot last over, so maybe a little bit of frustration creeping in. You have to understand that this is a run-a-ball score, so Pakistan don't want to fall too far behind the asking
and
rate.
not put all the run chase pressure on Babar Azam and Haris
Yeah,
Sohail.
it'd be nice to see how Babar Azam reacts tonight. He might have to go at
Lovely
seven and
shot
a half,
once again.
seven and a half and over when he comes in, and that's not going to be completely, characteristic of him. What did you make of his big hitting the other night? Khwaja, I put out a tweet from Change of Pace about how his stint at Somerset probably
Yeah.
has advanced that part of his batting skill, which he arguably lacked in. Some good shots, 4 sixes in that 100.
नहीं he's definitely improved his hitting ability और यही हमें T20 में that was the next step he needed to take to become an elite batsman. So it's good that he's hitting out.
Oh, driven
Lovely
away
punch
from
off the
Abid Ali.
back foot
Beautiful shot.
through the gap. Abid Ali.
A canopy of fielders on the offside, 4 of them actually, and he manages to pierce the gap, but he'll only get a couple for it. Or 3 actually. They've come back for 3. Good running between the wickets from DC2 as well.
Look at that back foot punch, so classy, elegant, and pierces the gap. ओए होए होए.
Yeah, good looking shot too.
मुझे तो लग रहा है भाई ऑस्ट्रेलिया में इसको टेस्ट डेब्यू दे देंगे ये लोग. मुझे I have a sinking feeling कि they'll throw
We'll have
him
to see what his
straight
red,
into the Lions
we'll have
den.
to see
you
what
know?
his red ball numbers are in the domestic season as
नहीं
well.
अभी इसने फिर 200 कुछ मारा था सिंध के लिए.
Speaking of
250 or
speaking
something.
of double hundreds, we also know another familiar name that got a double hundred in the Qaid Azam
Salman
Trophy.
Bat.
18 for no loss after 4.4. Controversial
अब
topic.
मसला ये कि अब इन्होंने ठीक है डोमेस्टिक सिस्टम पूरा रिवैम्प कर दिया 6 टीमें ये वो और लेकिन अब कोई आउट ही नहीं हो रहा किसी से विद द Kookaburra balls.
Yeah, that's the reason there's a lot of runs on the board. But it's a complete contrast of what we saw previously in the Qaid Azam Trophy. This is played away to point by Fakhar Zaman, who is struggling tonight here in Karachi. He's played 11 deliveries and just gotten 2 runs off of him.
I think the Kookaburra ball is not workable in Asian conditions. India भी अपना SG ball चलाता है, England भी अपना Dukes चलाते हैं. So I think Kookaburra हमारी conditions पे suit नहीं करता उसकी seam वगैरह.
What do you reckon that what are they using in India versus South Africa right now?
SG ball ही use करते हैं, home board का अपना ball होता है. They don't use Kookaburra.
So maybe we should go and use.
हम भी कुछ ना कुछ वो Dukes ले आए या जो भी ले आए England वाला ले आए.
Yeah. 18 for no loss here on the pads this time with Fakhar Zaman, and usually he's very strong on
2
that
of
region,
12 यार.
but he's missed out on that again. It was a poor delivery from Pradeep. It'll be another dot ball. 5 overs gone, 18 for no loss. Fakhar Zaman is playing a bewildering innings here, 2 off 12 as Abid Ali getting the chunk of the runs tonight for
अब
Pakistan.
अगर आपकी बाउंड्री शॉट्स नहीं लग रही आप कम से कम स्ट्राइक तो रोटेट करो कि आबिद अली फ्रीली खेल रहा है तो आके थोड़ा गैप्स पियर्स करे और अपने बाउंड्री शॉट्स मारे लेकिन फ़खर तो बिल्कुल ही एक एंड पे फंस गया है 18 for no loss after 5 overs chasing up almost 300 score you
Shoaib
can't get bogged
Shoaib
down.
SRK is on our YouTube stream. He's just saying hello to you.
He must be a Shah Rukh Khan fan.
And he's saying India ने आज बहुत मारा है South Africa को.
cricket
यार ख्वाजा, what's wrong with South Africa? बेबस क्यों हुए जा रहे हैं?
साउथ अफ्रीका यार प्लेयर ही कोई नहीं रह गए AB नहीं है स्टेन नहीं है बेचारा रबाडा कितनी देर खेलेगा Graham Smith भी चले गया हाशिम आमला is Hashim Amla playing this test?
Yeah, I'm not. No, he is not.
He's gone.
We will get back to their.
He's retired, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
and,
sorry. And
he's
we will
retired.
get back to their Kolpak dealings and how that's affected their cricket because I think the quota system is not in their favor right now. Ooh, outside edge,
flashed.
and it doesn't carry the third man. Abid Ali, I think, is getting frustrated, but far too early here in this innings. He's slashed.
I
at
think the
this
shot was on. It was a wide half volley.
Yeah.
थोड़ी swing हो गई.
Yeah. But
So-
didn't carry the third man. It'll be a single. Good way to get off strike.
अब हमने वाइटैलिटी ब्लास्ट में देखा तो वो जो साइमन हार्मर है वो साउथ अफ्रीकन है.
Yeah.
वो ऑफ स्पिनर इतना अच्छा और वो उधर काउंटी खेल रहा है.
Interestingly enough, this a couple days ago, well, yesterday actually, I read news about a West Indian player going on a Kolpak deal. So this might
Acha.
become an increasingly popular trend. Driven,
Oh,
what a
good drive
shot
by
Fakhr's the man. Finally gets some runs off his bat. He's been struggling tonight so far, but this was a poor delivery from Shanaka, half volley, and Fakhr gets on top of it, drives it away to long off
Shot
for
wide,
4.
hammered, and that's gone for 4. Wow, what a player this guy is.
Ali Wajahat Sayed on Twitter is saying, on Periscope is saying, if Fakhr cannot score quick runs, what is the point of this gentleman?
बिल्कुल सही बात है लेकिन आई थिंक थोड़ा सा प्रेशर वो फील करा और थोड़ी उनको बॉलिंग भी उन्होंने उसके वीक जोन में कराई है मिडिल एंड लेग तो
Continuing here, this time on the offside, he just plays a really rash
कभी-कभी ऐसा
drive.
लगता है ये पता नहीं टेप बॉल से उठ
Dead
के
ball
आया
batsman,
फखर
yeah. Plays it away onto the offside for no run. Fakhr has been, it's been a downward spiral for him since before the World Cup, to be honest. 6 off 14 here. Pakistan have done well to persist with him. I think sometimes you need to do that with players. But his
यार
time
वो
is running out.
इसका यही है यू नो 4 मैच फेल होगा एक में 100 मार देगा उस टाइप का ये
But you might
player.
be better off with going Abid Ali and Imam Ul Haq. This is a risky single, direct hit, and I think Sri Lanka were in business here. Yes, no between Fakhr and Abid, but they opted to go through, and the throw was just wayward. We'll have to check that again.
काफी टाइट सिंगल था
But I agree with Ali Wajahat here. I do understand his point of view that I don't think Fakhr has
it looked out,
a
I
place in the side if he's not scoring the quick runs because he's there to put that impetus in the innings. And if you look at the previously successful runs that he's gotten for Pakistan,
लेकिन I
they
have to
have
tell
come
you
at a brisk pace.
मुसाद there is one guy who has just returned from his ban शर्जील खान तो अगर वो कुछ स्कोर कर जाता है डोमेस्टिक में तो I think he will be fast tracked into the team.
Yeah, I think a lot of the PCB have an eye on him as well. This is on the pads, flicked away.
Lovely
Abid Ali,
shot.
wristy shot there. Good to see. Deep square leg will collect. It'll just be a single. But
कलाइयों का उपयोग
Kalayun
yo,
up, yo,
yo.
yes, as we like to say on Change of Pace. King Wenger saying Fakhr should be sent back to the Navy, to be honest.
यार वाकई आजकल वैसे भी मामलात गर्म है तो we might need all the men we can
Yeah,
get.
Shoaib SRK is saying Sharjeel to pakka aaya and he's saying Fakhr ki technique bahut hi ajeeb hai. Yeah, it's not the most beautiful thing to watch on the cricket field. I have to agree.
Agricultural जैसे हमारे favorite कहते हैं.
Oh, Apesh again, but this time there's a mid on there. Fakhr trying to get away with this innings now, but the field setup is pretty good for him right now, and now they're bowling into his middle stump, leg stump line.
25 for no loss after 6 overs. A few boundaries, a few tight singles. तो अच्छा मैच होगा मुझे लगता है एक टेंस रन चेस
Yeah, it's been
होगी.
a decent start for both sides. I think Sri Lanka have really found their rhythm. They're bowling in the right areas. You also have to understand that within the backdrop of all the security concerns, it's probably not the easiest thing to come and play cricket. And they've done that well, and some of their new lads have taken the opportunity.
Especially
by
Sri
this-
Lankan team से ये कहना कि आप आके खेलो
Exactly.
यार, it wasn't fair on
and
us.
some of the lads have taken. Listen, but some of the second string players, this is a huge opportunity for them. They're going to get to play one of the best sides in the world, and if they perform against them,
कौन us?
yes, and if they perform against them, I think they're a shoo.
यानी गुनत तिलका टाइप जैसे प्लेयर जो you know on
And
the
even
fringes भी थे.
Shanaka. Shanaka's been good for both games.
और
Shanaka
वो
today really
शेहान
pushed them to that.
जयसूर्या सारे अच्छे खेल रहे हैं.
Now, for me, I take a look at that first 11 from Sri Lanka, and I see a lot of gaps. I see a lot of players that can be
उनमें
replaced.
से भी यार कितने टॉप प्लेयर हैं. मलिंगा है,
That's what I'm trying to
सारा
say.
है.
That's what I'm
बस.
trying to say. Oh, beautiful
What a shot, Abid
Wow.
Ali.
Abid Ali holds the pose, and the Karachi camera will click deep into the night if he keeps playing like this. What a shot that is. It pierces that long on boundary. It's another 4 straight down the ground from him. 22 off 21. And Pakistan are 29 for no loss. So he's gotten the bulk of the runs here for
बहुत
the
आला ऑन
Greens.
ड्राइव यार. ये तो you know बाबर का एक क्लोन हमें मिल गया. Classy operator.
That is a beautiful shot. Wow.
Balance is very good.
It is, yes, and it's good looking. It's the two batsmen in a complete juxtaposition of each other.
Oi.
It's falling short of short
Finds
fine
the
leg and
fine
another
leg.
risky single.
नहीं सिंगल तो इजी था बट इट्स ऑलवेज डॉजी रनिंग ऑन अ मिसफील्ड बट थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हो जाता फील्डर के पक्का चौका था आबिद अली विल बी डिसअपॉइंटेड नॉट गेटिंग अ 4 फ्रॉम दैट 23 ऑफ 22 ही इज रेस्ड ऑफ टू अ वेरी पॉजिटिव स्टार्ट और जब भी ये किसी को रिप्लेस करता है या टीम में आता है फ़ौरन आके ये स्कोर करता है यार एंड दैट्स अ वेरी good thing with his batting. Fakhr B 7 of 16 might want to cut loose very soon.
Yeah.
But a steady enough start now.
Listen, Abid's doing Fakhr's job right now. I feel like he has an opportunity to just ease himself into this innings, and he should do the same.
Full toss. That should be. Oh yeah.
No, it'll just be a single again. Fakhr misses out. Full stop. Full toss on leg stump, and he just plays straight to the man at deep mid wicket. It'll be another single. He's 8 off 17. Abid Ali 23 off 22.
और आज श्रीलंका वो अपने वो मिस्ट्री स्पिनर वो जो है सदाकान सदाका
Right. A lot of these
उसको खिला रहे
a
हैं.
lot of these gentlemen have daunting names, I have to say. Shanaka also.
और वो हसरंगा हमने देखा था पहले मैच में द लेग स्पिनर ही वाज बॉलिंग रियली वेल. So
Shoaib SRK is saying Abdul Razak को सब TikTok पे ऐड करो please.
रेजी भाई भी किन कामों में लग गए हैं यार हद हो
Abid
गई
Ali
है.
gearing up.
Lovely
Beautiful wristy
shot,
shot. My
yaar.
goodness. Who are we watching
Through mid
tonight?
wicket, what a shot! VVS Lakshman-esque wristy flick through mid wicket. What a shot! Abid Ali is on fire.
I understand that the pitch
Form
is
lagi bhi hai bhai, form lagi
and
bhi
I
hai.
understand the pitch is placid, but Abid Ali's making a good use of it. This was an outside off stump delivery, and he flicked it away into the leg side and managing the gap in front of deep square leg.
Yaar,
It's
ye itne
another
saal kahan
boundary
ka
for
banda hai
Abid,
yaar?
and we're probably looking at an Abid Imam opening partnership for the next game.
Lovely shot, yaar.
What do you think of that proposition, Khwaja?
Abid Imam, it might be. It depends. अगर फखर ऐसे ही चलता रहा, तो definitely his spot will be under fire. So, लेकिन अच्छा है यार हमें कोई बैटिंग टैलेंट भी थोड़ा नया देखने को मिल रहा है. And Abid is looking very impressive. We already saw him get that 100 in Dubai versus the Aussies. So and he's continued to make
In terms of
stack
Pradeep
on the
again to
runs.
Abid. Another wristy shot. And
That
a
is
big-
he beats that fine leg fielder and gets the boundary.
Yep, towards fine leg was inside the circle. Abid Ali got to the delivery early, and he was too quick for the fielder there. It'll be another boundary. 14 runs coming off of this over, and Pakistan have made up for lost time from the earlier three overs that were quiet. Well ahead of the rate now.
थोड़ा inside edge था या उसने deliberate किया था. I think it's a mix of both, but we got 4 runs. That's what counts. And Pakistan off to a flyer here in Karachi in the final one-day international.
39 for no loss after 6.5. Last delivery of the 7th over. Pradeep has gone for a bit of a bollocking. Shot from Abid Ali, but he finds the fielder at cover. But even that was really good looking from Abid. Got on top of the delivery and smashed it away straight to the man at cover. So it's 39 for no loss. We're going to go back to the comment from Shoaib earlier in the day. South African cricket and how the quota system has taken them down. He's also mentioned a long list of new Indian cricket test venues, the likes of Pune and Visakhapatnam, and Ranchi. They're all getting test matches this season. It is now officially the country with the most cricketing venues in the world, surpassing Pakistan. What do you make of their progress in terms of the infrastructure that they've built around cricket?
Yeah, that is the knock-on effect of the IPL when you're making so much money there. तो फिर आप obviously अपने grassroots level पे invest करते हो, venues खोलते हो और जगहें talent hunt इससे बढ़ता है. You get more talent from small cities, small centers. So that's the knock-on effect that we've suffered from in the last decade जब हमारी cricket नहीं हो रही घर पे.
Yep. 7 overs gone, 39 for no loss. Fakhr Zaman struggling, 8 off 17 deliveries. But Abid Ali has been a complete opposite. He's 31 off 25, and all of those boundaries have come off some really good-looking, confident strokes on both sides of the wicket and even down the ground. First bowling change for Sri Lanka, though. Lahiru Kumara comes in. He's played 13 matches, got 12 wickets. And Vanilla Walla Clive is coming on and saying Pune, Vizag, and Ranchi were already test venues. Okay. Thank you for letting us know, Clive, our Indian expert, as we say, but he knows a lot about all kinds of cricket. Reza Ali is also coming in. Hello, gents. Glad to see you.
He knows a bit too
World
much.
Cup. Abid Ali is quite dreamy, isn't it? I have to agree with Reza Bhai here. He is an absolute dream to watch. He looks good. He looks. It looks like you could see him in the whites of Pakistan. What do you think?
यार मैं तो कह रहा हूँ the time is now. He should debut in Australia. Go for it. I think we're playing in at Brisbane and some other place.
Pakistan
in
and
Hobart.
Pakistan and Australia.
Brisbane is a batting wicket, Gabba, I believe.
Yeah,
is a
it's
batting
not
wicket.
too bad yet. You can get some runs at the Gabba. But, Pakistan in Australia in Test cricket, you don't really have much to lose because we don't have a record there to to talk about. So what's the worst that can happen? I say maybe give Abid run for his money as well. Flicked
Another
off the
flick
pads.
shot, yaar.
My goodness.
This guy is on fire.
Abid Ali he's also being fed in all the right areas here. A poor delivery from Kamara on his pads and a good length delivery. Got on top of it, flicked it away behind deep square leg for 4 more.
What a player.
चौकों की भरमार, चौकों की बरसात on the Sri Lankans and they're looking a bit hapless, they're looking a bit clueless कि भाई इसको हम बॉल किधर कराएं, अगर थोड़ी वाइड दे रहे हैं तो हमें कटे मार रहा है.
No, but if they have 4 people inside the circle for him on the offside, then they need to keep the ball outside of off stump. This is poor bowling from Sri Lanka.
This was a
they
poor
don't have
ball.
enough cover on the leg side, and the last 3 boundaries from the bat of Abid Ali have come on the leg side.
But the impressive thing is एक तो उसने fine leg के left पे एक चौका मारा and this time to the right of it, you know.
Right, and
towards
he's actually
square
hitting
leg.
boundaries both in front of square and behind square. He's managed to hit boundaries on
And
both
that flick
sides of
through
the
mid
wicket.
wickets was a brilliant shot.
No, he's definitely got the shots in him, and he's not one-dimensional like Fakhar Zaman, or even the likes of Imam, who are very heavy on the offside.
मतलब हमारी टीम में सिर्फ हारिस और बाबर हैं जो without taking a chance, you know, they can hit fours, and this guy is another one.
I'll come to this after this delivery. It's a controversial question for a Pakistan fan, as comes into bowl Kamara on the pads again.
Ooh,
it's a poor delivery, and it'll beat short fine leg,
hai.
but deep square leg will cut it off. Good throw as well on the bounce. It'll just be a single. Do you reckon our batting talent in Pakistan right now is eclipsing our bowling talent?
यार bowling, I think Musa, Hasnan or Naseem Shah, these 3 guys are coming through. So the fast bowling stocks is looking a bit better than recent times.
Yeah.
वरना you could have definitely said कि यार we are batting talent भी कहाँ, हम वही तो बात हो गई, उमर अकमल, अहमद शहजाद उधर ही घूम रहे हैं.
That is
Abid
true.
Ali चलो थोड़ा आया है, and he's
Well,
also
Abid
31.
Ali, Imam al-Haq, Babar Azam, those are good, strong international cricketing names right now.
हाँ, you can say, but अब वो भी अब थोड़ी एक किस्म के veterans हो गए हैं. अब हमने ये देखना है कि भाई अब नया
Clive is confirming
youngster beauty कौन आएगा.
True. And Brisbane and Adelaide are the 2 venues for Pakistan, giving Abid a
यार I
debut.
think दोनों batting wickets है, लेकिन Adelaide day night है.
You know, Clive makes a good point here that I'll come back to. Kamara is now going to continue 4th delivery of his first over. He's already given away a boundary and a couple runs to go with it. Good delivery this
good
time on for
pace.
Fakhar, keeping it to middle stump, which is his weak zone.
88-91 miles per hour बंदा कराता है यार.
So Kamara is
he's quick.
supposed to be able to hit 150.
हाँ, मैं सुन रहा था वो मिस्टर रोशान कह रहे थे, but let's see, जब करेगा हम देखेंगे. But he looks quick, he's sharp. ये ऐसी कोई बात नहीं कि पेस नहीं है बंदे में.
Yeah, and this Ali A.K. Burza, Ali Ak Burza, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but he's saying, Yaar wo Nasir Hussain wala, no, you cannot do that, wala sound click bhi hona chahiye. I think we have a little bit of,
do that, Ben Stokes.
I think we have a little bit of Nas on the soundboard, but we'll have to check. A beautiful shot from Abid Ali getting on top of that delivery, driving it away to point, and he'll pick up
यार
another
आप
single.
सुना है मुसाद, आप भी वो Ben Stokes वाला बैक टैटू बना रहे हो, 3 lines वाला.
I am.
3 loins.
But mine's going to be in 3D considering the shape that I'm in these days. 47 for
The
no
shape
loss after
of you.
7.5 runs, 7.5 overs.
Speaking of shape of you, इमाद वज़ीम नहीं खेल रहा आज, ये क्या सीन हुआ है?
Who's sitting out
नवाज
for?
खेल रहा है ना, so our batting is even weaker today.
Well, Nawaz was playing the other night as well. No, he
Nahin,
was
nahin.
fielding the other night.
हाँ
I think it's good that he gets a little bit of game time. Nawaz, he's a very underrated player for Pakistan.
यार, लेकिन अब इतने बड़े रन चेस में हमारी गले पड़ जाएगी बात ये.
Well, I hope he doesn't go down to that.
Pull away!
Wow!
Fakhr's the man!
Fuckers
Oh, good fielding,
good fielding.
यार.
The visitors are putting in the hard yards in the field, something that we
भाई
didn't see.
Sri Lankan की A, B, C या D team हो,
Yeah.
fielding will be
It's something
amazing.
we didn't see from the Pakistanis today. It was a pretty ordinary effort. But this was a short delivery, and Fakhr managed to pull it away straight to the man at deep wicket, who did really well coming around to it, picking it up and releasing it quick.
Flat deck के आप इतनी पीछे बॉल तो नहीं दे सकते भाई, आपको मारी पड़नी है. You have to pitch it up. But the way Abid Ali is driving, I think उन्होंने उनकी length से थोड़ा knock off कर दिया उसको.
Streaking Death is saying, Assalamu alaikum, and he's saying, Gaba is the bouncy and Adelaide is the batting pitch. But due to day night, ball will be moving a lot. In
हाँ नहीं,
at the
Adelaide में तो
Oval.
हमारे बुरा
Now
हाल
here's
होना
my point. I'm going to ricochet off what Clive mentioned. It is very unfair for a fresh batsman to debut in Australia. It is because if he doesn't do well, we're going to be like Bithado isko, and that'll be his career.
Yeah, but on the flip side, that's where legends are made. अगर आप उधर जाके कोई score कर जाओ.
I get that. High risk, high reward. I
Ah.
understand where you're coming from. But if he fails in Australia, are you going to sit him out?
यार नहीं, फिर उसके बाद श्रीलंका सीरीज भी आ जाएगी तो you know.
I don't want. That's what
यार
I'm saying.
हमारी top
I
order
don't want
situation
him to lose a spot in the team because he doesn't do well in Australia.
यार लेकिन अगर पुजारा जैसे टुंडे उधर 100 पे 100 मारे तो आबिद भी डबल 100 मार ही देगा यार.
I still think Pujara is India's best red ball batsman.
He is a good batsman, but he is not that good कि वो उनको bully कर रहा हो,
The only batsman in Pakistan right now that could even match up to Pujara is Babar Azam.
नहीं इतना भी player नहीं है यार, क्या हो गया?
It's not even about how much skill he has. His mental
अजहर अली उससे अच्छा है यार.
His mental fortitude is insane.
Azhar Ali is more mentally.
Azhar Ali's up there too.
अजहर अली अपने prime पे यार उसने कितने score मारे हैं
Well,
यार.
Sandakan's on, the mystery spinner, and already looks like his action has a few extra degrees in it, but it's played away too short, fine leg. It'll just be a quick single.
अदू यार साथ ही controversial हो गए तुम. This guy is a veteran, काफी देर से खेल रहा है ये संदकान. Sandakan, Sandal की दुकान. Anyways, look at that. It's fine.
Do you not see that, or is it just me?
It's just you.
It's just me. Okay.
His
Well,
action
I
is
bowl
small.
with a very jerky action as well, so I guess 50 up for Pakistan in 8.1 overs. Fakhar Zaman 12
इनका
off.
ये
20.
Mendes type है, वो मारता है वो क्या होता है finger ball और ये वो सब.
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned Mendes. I have never seen a bowler that had such a quick downward trajectory
पता नहीं
after
क्या हुआ यार उसके
being
साथ.
one of the greatest spinners. At least when he started, he was just bamboozled.
यार उसने single-handed series जिताई थी इंडिया के खिलाफ.
Tries to cut this away, Fakhar Zaman, but misses a half-hearted appeal from
And
Sandakan.
in that series, that was the first time they introduced review system, and Sachin got some, got out on reviews a couple of times.
Right.
और साथ ही BCCI ने कहा भाई हमने review के साथ खेलना ही नहीं है. And they didn't play with reviews for like a decade.
You know, as the country with the most, beautifully
Good
defended by
ball.
Fakhar, but good bowling from Sandakan. He's getting a good
कोई
mix
उल्टी सीधी
between
शॉट ट्राई करने लगा है फखर, मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूँ अगली 3
sweep shot पे out.
स्वीप नहीं, वो बड़ी शॉट मारेगा खड़ी कर देगा. स्वीप तो मुझे फखर को याद नहीं आता. स्लॉग स्वीप मारता
Yeah,
है.
slog sweeps.
हाँ.
Fakhar Zaman gearing up for delivery again. Oh, this time he manages to defend it again. Sandakan bowling really well here, finding a good mix between the
And with the
flight
new
and the
ball.
pace. That too. We're only 9 overs deep in this innings. 50 up for Pakistan if you missed that earlier. 50 for no loss, chasing 298 down the track, and he reads it like a book, does Khwaja.
That is a
and
big
it's into the
six.
deep, but this time he does clear the ropes. It's a 6 from Fakhar Zaman. Yasaid coming a couple deliveries ago. He got to the pitch of this delivery from Sandakan, and he clears the long on boundary for half a dozen.
And he's picked him away.
Goodness gracious! Can we not have
It's gone all the
one
way to
cricketing
6.
series without Ravi Shastri? The plethora of
शास्त्री
good,
भाई got renewed भाई.
the plethora of good commentators that we have available, and our producer picks Ravi Shastri's song.
And he's picked him away.
56 for no loss. Sandakan continuing after that 6.
Oi,
Ooh,
big
good
googly,
delivery
wow.
coming into the
Oi,
left-hander,
Abid.
and it's a good quick single. Abid waited on that, but I think
Bit
correctly
of ball
so.
watching there.
But correctly so, because he was not at the danger end. King Wenger is saying, by the way, Salman Butt recently scored a double century. We did talk about that earlier in the commentary. Apparently, it's producer Fraz is asking us about Ad Astra.
हाँ किसी ने देखी ये.
And,
यार
the
reviews
feedback-
तो बहुत अच्छे आए हैं.
Well, the feedback that I've gotten is that it's an absolute trash film, but the filmography is great.
Filmography क्या होता है?
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Soundology कैसी थी फिल्म की?
The visuals are good, but the storyline is crap.
यार सब कह रहे हैं ब्रैड पिट ने कमाल एक्टिंग की है ये वो. यार लेकिन ग्रेविटी कोई फिल्म थी यार. उफ. I hate sci-fi, but that movie.
57 for no loss after 9 overs. A little bit of a tangent here. Tell us your favorite sci-fi movies if you're into that genre. Hit us up with a list. Kumara is now coming here. Oh, played away down to third man. It'll just be a single.
Oh my god.
He's gone for 10 in the first over. Fakhar now finally coming into his own. A little bit of confidence running through his blood after that 6 off Sandakan. But it was a good over nonetheless. He had Fakhar troubled. Interstellar, obviously.
यार इंटरस्टेलर इतनी डब्बा फिल्म थी यार.
No, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
Overrated तरीन फिल्म यार. It was too long, man. Damn. The best scene was that way जो time lapse देखता है अपनी बेटी का. That scene was crazy.
58 for no loss. All right. 9.1 overs gone. Abdali 38 off 29. Quick innings from him, and Fakhar uncharacteristically just 20 off 26. Nice crowd building up in the NSK. We have to mention it's flicked
That
away.
is gonna be 4.
And it's gonna be 4 more. Wow, Abid Ali is he's a 360 batsman tonight. There isn't a part of this boundary he's not managed to hit. This time, fine leg. It'll be 4 more to him. 62 for no loss, Pakistan.
Lovely
That is a good shot.
yaar.
A very wristy player, and you can see that he's a seasoned batsman, 33 years of age. And he's got the experience behind him. Does Abid, and he's played at the NSK plenty of times. Look at these punchy drives.
उसके आप legs पे तो ball दे ही नहीं सकते ना. He's gonna definitely smash you for 4.
That's a sign of a veteran batsman.
Bilkul.
Anything in middle and leg, you're gonna put it away for 4.
And a good competent player in the power play especially.
But I do not understand why Sri Lanka are not bowling to him outside of off stump. They've just not done that enough. I'd like to see the bowling map.
Lahiru.
Oh, shot! But it goes straight to the man at extra
volley
cover.
ki.
Abid Ali missed out on that one. It was a full outside off delivery, but the length was all wrong. It was a half volley. Could have been driven away for 4, but there is still cover on the offside. 4 more. Reza Ali saying somewhere Imam Ul Haq is sweating bullets. I'd disagree with that,
Definitely.
Reza. I'd say Fakhar Zaman should be the one sweating because he could. Imam is in decent nick right now. He should come in for Fakhar.
I think फखर पे वो hitter tag लगा हुआ है ना तो इसलिए वो काफी देर खेल जाता है उसी
Yeah,
tag
that
पे.
might be it. That might be it. Oh, that side off
Shot,
again.
yaar,
Beautiful
shot, yaar.
My goodness, Abid Ali. It's textbook cricket right now, and it could be the cover of Wisden 2019. Abid Ali is creaming it through the Karachi outfield. 4 more. 66 for no loss. You're hitting that throwback Thursday button on the music. 46 runs coming off from Abid Ali.
Throwback
so he has
Thursday on a Wednesday.
he's got the bulk of the runs for Pakistan. And Hamza Sajjad is saying Abid Ali की शक्ल तौफीक उमर से मिलती है.
बिल्कुल वो थोड़े पप्पू लाहौरी नहीं होते वो थोड़े भाटी गेट चो तो some of that touch coming in.
Well, Fakhar Zaman is playing under the
Abid Ali
shadow
Bhatt.
of what seems like a great batsman. 9.4 overs gone.
This
Pakistan
guy
has
is winning
66 for
himself
no
a
loss.
PSL contract.
Oh, definitely. If he can play around,
मुझे तो लग रहा है लाहौर उठा लेगी इसको.
if he can play along the ground like that, I think he could be a good batsman alongside.
उठा
यार लाहौर
ले
ने
यार.
कितने बैटर टॉम बेंटन तुम लोग का है.
Benton
बाबर
पक्का
आजम भी
है.
तुम लोग का है.
बाबर तो तुम दे ही नहीं रहे ना हम तो कह रहे हैं दे दो.
9.4 overs gone. Abid Ali gearing up. Short
Oh,
delivery.
short
That should be
ball,
given
that was
wide.
quick.
Should be given wide. Yeah, it is given wide. Correctly so. Lahiru Kumara amping up the pace.
वैसे जोएल विल्सन से याद हो आपने देखा माइकल होल्डिंग शलवार कमीज में घूम रहा है पाकिस्तान में यार.
Yeah, Michael Holding has become more inclusive than the average Pakistani. He's done everything
Seriously,
in Karachi in 1 week.
अच्छी बात है यार ऐसे मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ इन्होंने पहले क्यों नहीं बुलाया ऐसे बड़ी बड़ी
I have to say,
हस्तियों को.
my soft spot for West Indies cricket is
course,
growing exponentially to how they've treated Pakistan. In what has been a tough decade for us. 67 for no loss after 9.4 overs. Abid Ali 46 off 32. We have to remind people that the West Indies toured Pakistan well before Sri Lanka did.
हाँ.
Obviously, there was the stint of the World 11 in the middle as well. And we were quite...
डैरन सैमी देख लो यार.
Yeah, exactly. As Kumara comes in against short delivery this
That
time.
should be a wide too hopefully.
This says it's better directed. It doesn't really get the height on that, but it's outside off stump. Abid does well to let it go.
A good change of tactics here from the Sri Lankan pacers. उन्होंने कहा अभी front foot पे अब इसको नहीं खिलाना. थोड़ा short bowling
That
पे
is a
इसको
good
test
idea.
करें.
Almost all of his runs have come on the front. And if he has the pace, then why not bowl short?
बिल्कुल why not यार.
A couple days ago when Ahmed Hassan and I were on the mic, we were discussing and we were fairly upset with the average turnout in Karachi. It was about 50 to 60% full. But tonight, we're looking at 85 to 90%. It's a good crowd in. And Karachi is definitely come to life. Beautiful shot from Abid Ali, but there's a man in the covers that'll collect. Again, on the front foot, he looks phenomenal, doesn't he?
Looks a very compact, very organized batsman and playing orthodox shots. Hitting का चलो अपना मजा होता है लेकिन जब कोई orthodox batsman आए, pierces the gaps like Babar Azam, Haris Sohail, उनकी बैटिंग देखने का एक अपना एक चस्का है,
Yeah,
चस्का.
it is nice to watch. Muhammad Awais on YouTube is stuck in traffic. Good luck to you, Awais. Hope you.
Is he heading to the game?
Are you going to the game, Muhammad, or are you going back home or going to work? You on the night shift?
अच्छा इतने सवाल जवाब नहीं करो बस ठीक है यार तुम्हें
Tell us a little about yourself, Awais.
67 for no loss.
It's been a good 10 overs for Pakistan compared to Sri Lanka, who got 49 for 1. So they're ahead on the wickets column. They're ahead in the runs.
यार वहाब रियाज को क्या हो गया यार ये फिर Jekyll and Hyde वाले काम इसके
I
शुरू
mean,
हो
it
गए
is
हैं.
typical of Wahab to act to perform like this, isn't it? I'm not surprised at all.
But I've been most disappointed with Shadab. यार उसकी bowling में कोई मजा ही नहीं आ रहा, कोई दम ही नहीं है. Maybe because they were lefty batsmen.
Well, we were
maybe.
speaking off air about this, Khwaja, and I genuinely believe that there is a little bit of a. He's got a skip in his step right now, Shadab Khan, because he has been propelled into stardom earlier than most cricketers in Pakistan do, and he lacks competition in his specific area. What he does, because there's no other leg spinners in Pakistan that are as good
ये
as
तो
him.
है, he's a
So he
guarantee.
might just be taking his foot off the gas, but that's not good enough. At the international stage, you need to be good almost all the time. Sandakan's going to continue into his second over, gets an inside edge from Fakhar Zaman onto the leg side.
ऊपर से ये बातें
Get a
भी शुरू हो
single.
गई कि उसका कैप्टनसी में नाम आ रहा है और ये वो, you know.
Yeah,
it
like
can
I
go
said,
to
and
your
that comes with the exponential stardom that he got. Listen, he's a good-looking chap. He's a good personality. He can hit some big hits. He's a leg spinner. He's a fun guy. He's young. He's good in front of the media, and I understand why he's so famous and he's so. And I like the fact that he is. We do need to make our kids heroes. But the problem is that he cannot afford to take the foot off his gas just because he's the only leg
And
spinner
the
in
prime
Pakistan.
example of that is his BFF Hassan Ali. देखो
Same.
World Cup में
It's
he
almost
got
a similar
benched.
story. But the difference between Hassan is that there's 3 pacers waiting to replace him. So Hassan cannot be complacent, or else he's not going to be playing international cricket for very long. Sandakan's continuing here. Good bowling from him. He's really pitching it right between that area where the batsman doesn't know either to come onto
Yeah,
the
check
front
उन्होंने
foot
slip भी
or
रखी
the
हुई,
back
you know.
foot.
Give him a bit of a cherry to make him drive the ball.
Yeah. Abid Ali,
46, just
46.
4 runs कह रहा हूँ, 4 runs
Runs.
away. So ये थोड़ा bumble touch आ
Oh,
गया था.
cut away, and
That
that's
is
gotta
going to
be
be
a
another
50.
4, and that is the 50 for Abid Ali. What a shot! What an innings!
It's been a phenomenal. It's been a masterclass, I'd have to say. If you open up the batting textbooks and you learn how to play behind the wicket, in front of the wicket, on the leg side, on the offside, Abid Ali has done it all tonight. He races away to 50 after 37 deliveries. The helmet coming off a little prematurely, I'd say. He's got 50 more to get tonight, and he's taking his sweet time to celebrate in front of this Karachi
ज़्यादा
crowd.
excited हो गया 50
You
मार के
just
भाई,
got
100
to
मार.
50, gentlemen. You're an opening batsman. I want you to get a daddy 100 out here. Get to that 150.
Very very impressive from Abid यार, मजा आ गया उसकी बैटिंग देख.
Yeah, good to see. And it's not easy conditions to bat in. I understand it's an easy pitch, but it is hot and humid in Karachi tonight. 50 off 37. Sandakan, a couple of boundaries coming off in his 2 overs, a 6 and a 4. Abid Ali, 9 fours in his 50. Beautiful uppish drive. It beats the man at point again, but this time it should be cut off for just a single. Good throw. Fielding, outfielding
Showing
is
good footwork against spin. That's another positive sign.
yeah, and they will have to play the likes of Adam Zampa, and maybe a little bit of Fawad Ahmed as well if he gets it to the side. Definitely some Nathan Lyon. We know how good he is in targeting the rough in a test match, and it's good that you've mentioned that, because that's the next big thing for Pakistan right now, to get some points on the board at the World Test Championship. Sandakan continuing. Oh,
Ooh,
beautiful
lovely ball.
delivery again. Fakhar Zaman halfway into didn't know if he should be on the back foot or the front foot. Tried to drive it away. Beats the outside edge. 11 overs gone. Pakistan 73 for no loss. Cristiano Ronaldo on our screens right now. How do you feel? How do you feel about his early second season now? at
Second
Juventus,
season.
right? It's been quick.
यार he's not looked at his 100% sharpest, लेकिन फिर भी गोल मार रहा है, तो फिर बंदा क्या बोल सकता है. But a comfortable win for Juve yesterday against Leverkusen 3-0. हम जीत ही गए थे.
Mohamed Awais is stuck in traffic in Dubai.
अच्छा
We don't
अच्छा.
feel as bad for him now, because
Ah.
traffic in Dubai is a lot easier than traffic in Karachi.
यार depends if he's on Mohammed bin Zayed Road, फिर तो
That's
बेचारा.
still better than any street in Karachi on the way back from work. Trust me, I've done it very few times, and I would not want to wish that upon anyone.
शारा फैसल तो हमेशा ही जैम रहता है यार, क्या करें.
But thanks for tuning in. 73 for no loss after 11 overs. 51 off 38 for Abid Ali. 21 off 28 for Fakhar Zaman. The third one-day international at Karachi between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. A good,
But yeah,
solid
these are the
crowd in.
growing pains we have to go through to normalize cricket. ठीक है, थोड़ी extra security है, थोड़े रास्ते बंद है, थोड़ी ख्वारियाँ काटनी पड़ रही हैं, but कोई
Well,
बात
I
नहीं
mean,
यार.
I have some troops on the ground in Karachi, a lot of family there,
Hmm.
and it hasn't been as bad as it was previously.
अच्छा, वही over.
So there are a few clogged arteries, but
हाँ.
still the city functions pretty smoothly.
मसला ये ऊपर से ये torrential rain भी जो हुई है ना, उससे
Yeah,
बुरा हाल
that didn't
हुआ.
help. Abid Ali, in classic fashion, has taken off his helmet versus the spinners, because the Lasiru Kumara has been taken off, and Wanindu Hasaranga is now on.
He was the one who bowled really well in the first game.
Yep, he's going to continue here with matching blue shoes, as this is an uppish drive from Abid Ali that finds the man at cover for no run.
आपकी चेल्सी का क्या बना चैंपियंस लीग में?
We're okay.
आज है मैच कल
We're
है?
playing tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, tonight.
We're playing Lille tomorrow night. Or tonight, sorry.
क्या हो गया? तुम अभी तक यूरोपा लीग में
I haven't gone out of that phase. On the back foot this time.
आदत नहीं है ना चैंपियंस लीग खेलने की.
यार क्या
छोटा क्लब.
एक सीजन मिस किया है तुमने, छोटा क्लब बना दिया.
तो
Played
यार
away
तुम
onto
खुद
the offside for a single.
लील उनसे तो फिर आई थिंक ड्रॉ तो कम से कम कर ही लोगे.
Yeah, I'd like to.
यार मंडे को मैं देख रहा था यूनाइटेड आर्सेनल, इतना बुरा मैच है.
I can't believe you invested
इतनी
time in
गंदी
that.
टीम है यार.
I already knew it was going to be a
यूनाइटेड
crap
टीम
game.
तो ऐसा लगता है कोई एकेडमी टीम बन गई है यार. कोई सिर्फ पॉगबा फेमस था और डिगेया फेमस था.
Do you want to know the funny bit?
What?
We lost 4-0 in United this season.
हाँ, और तुम लोग उनसे ओपनिंग डे पे जलील हो गए थे यार. हद हो गई.
Defended by Fakhr Zaman. Hasaranga's gone through his over fairly quickly. 4 deliveries gone, just a single coming off of it. Abid Ali has switched over the strike to his left-handed partner.
अब ये फखर की ये मुझे अप्रोच मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही. ठीक है यार, आप स्ट्रगल कर रहे हो, आप स्ट्राइक तो रोटेट करो ना यार.
I don't think he has that in his locker. You can see
Another
here
edge.
inside edge again from Fakhr onto the leg side, but he'll manage a single here. The Abid Ali and Fakhr Zaman partnership also helps Pakistan with a left-right combination.
बिल्कुल, it definitely troubles especially the wrist spinners. They have to readjust their lines and lengths. But इतनी ज़्यादा turn नहीं करते ये दोनों, but they've been able to control their line and length relatively well, even though Abid has gotten after them.
75 for no loss after 11.5. Hasaranga now is going to continue.
Oh,
Full toss, and it might be caught in the deep. It's hit the top of Abid's bat, and it's taken. Oh,
he's dropped!
He's dropped.
He has been dropped!
He needed that like Abid Ali tonight, and he's gotten that one piece that he needed. It was probably the easiest delivery that he's faced all evening, but he didn't get a hold of it. It hit the topper, the upper part of his bat, and it went straight to deep mid-wicket, who made a complete meal of it and dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. What an effort.
That's poor fielding from Sri Lanka. I think he got lost.
नहीं, try अच्छी थी यार.
I think he got lost in the skies a bit.
I think it just वही ना हवा उधर ले जाती है, उधर ले.
Oh, look, Abid's asked for a cap again because I think he...
ग्लव तो ला के दो
I think he
यार,
got lost.
की कम हो रहा है. मैं 50 कर चुका हूं, तू ग्लव भी नहीं दे रहे. 76 for no loss. A big opportunity there for Hasaranga to strike, but a dropped catch at deep mid-wicket. He gets a life, and Pakistan are still one.
Do remember that Abid Ali got 112 of 119 in
Huh.
Dubai in that fourth ODI.
That was a lovely innings, really.
Yeah,
punchy innings.
versus Australia, decent bowling attack too.
वो तो सीरीज यार, तो अब हमारी तो बॉलिंग इतनी बेकार थी. But
Who do you think? A little trivia for you,
जी
since until we wait for Abid Ali to get his cap and a bottle of water. Mohammad
Hasnain.
Hasnain, the 12th man.
I think he'll play the T20s. Will be good to see him
Yeah,
back.
and yeah, he's got some
He will
CPL
play.
experience under his belt as well.
But यार जो मैं देख रहा था CPL के highlights में
Bit wayward,
मारी
bit
पड़ रही थी
wayward, yeah.
इसको, हाँ.
Fast but wayward. What do you make of this little piece of trivia? Who do you think is the highest scorer
हाँ.
at the NSK? And,
The highest scorer.
like, who do you think has the single highest?
ODIs में?
Yeah,
इंजमाम.
the highest one-day score.
इंजमाम.
No, think greater. There's few batsmen that are greater
Javed
than Zamam. No, he's not Pakistani. Oh, beats Abid Ali on the outside off stump. But Sandakan is continuing here into his third over. It's good that Abid has picked out a hat here because obviously the ball, if it's flighted above his eye line, can get lost in the lights for him. This time on the leg stump, eased away onto the square leg region for a single. 54 off 44. Abid Ali now. What's King Wenger got to say? Saeed Anwar? No, not Saeed Anwar. He's not Pakistani. And don't go Googling. Sandakan now continuing. Poor delivery down the leg side. It's swept away by Abid Ali, and poor fielding at fine leg. My goodness. Sri Lanka are as bad as Pakistan at this later stage of the game in terms of the outfield. It's another boundary for him. Abid Ali moves on to 59 off 45. He's a man in form already. You don't need to give him more chances than he's already gotten. All right, if you are listening to us for the first time tonight, we are Change of Pace live. We cover every single Pakistan game that happens, even the boring ones. We are across Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. You can follow us on Twitter at Change of Pace 414. Make sure you share the program because we are a crowdsourced commentary. The whole idea behind us is for you to send in your comments and to curate the discussion to what you want it to be. As Sandakan's now going to continue to Abid Ali. Again, poor delivery on the leg side. It's swept away to deep square leg for a single. He's finding it comfortable versus spin too, Abid. Daniel Raza is saying, Cricinfo just posted a photo of Rizwan instead of Abid Ali. I did just see that. Daniel, this actually raises an interesting point, and it probably is a lot more serious than you had intended it to be, but I'll still bring it up. This is cut away. It beats the point fielder, and I don't think there should be cover in the deep. There isn't, so that'll be 4 more. Fakhar Zaman, much needed runs for him. He moves on to 26 off 31 deliveries. Expensive over from Sandakan. A couple of boundaries coming off of it. 87 for no loss after 13. Daniel mentions how Cricinfo have tweeted out the incorrect image for Abid Ali, and it is kind of funny, but at the same time, one of the reasons for us to start Change of Pace was representation. 10 years without international cricket at home, it's not just been hard for fans at home, it's also led to the marginalization of the Pakistani cricket community. When we know for a fact that I'm talking about the average Pakistani cricket fan is beyond knowledgeable about this great game. They know a lot about cricket, they know a lot about Pakistan cricket, but that gets marginalized when you don't have representation in the media. Now, we do have great writers like, Osman Samiuddin, Emir Naqvi, and the sorts, but we're not out there as much as we should be. Also, we don't really get to derive our own narratives. Obviously, a lot of the cricketing media houses are owned by Indians or Englishmen or Australians, so Pakistani representation is minimal at best, and where it is in the domestic arena. And the little I say about Pakistani journalism within Pakistan, the better, because there's only a handful of writers that are decent. But this is one of the reasons we wanted to get Change of Pace out in the open, and it's not restricted to Pakistan. It's an international project. And the point being, we want to write our own stories, we want to tell our own narrative, and we want to share with the world how great Pakistan cricket is and how great the average Pakistani fan can be. So contribute to the conversation and make sure that our voice is heard in an increasingly marginalized cricketing sphere. We know who the dominant forces are. We know what their agendas, and as much as I hate using that word, are. And we got to fight the power as openly as I can say that. Pitched up by Hasaranga, this time driven away to point. It'll be no run. 60 off 50. He's moved into that half century in a flash as Abid Ali. And it's been good running between the wickets between these two. Oh, big appeal, but there's a big inside edge onto the pads. Hasaranga. Twitch. We've got a question on Twitch. Let's see. Zanassan is saying, what do you think of the T20 squad? I'm not a big fan of the fact that I see Umar Akmal in again, leading edge from Abid Ali, but it evades the slip fielder by some distance, and the third man's gonna give chase. He'll get to it, and they'll come back for 3. Good running from the Pakistanis again. It's a huge ground at the NSK, so there's gonna be a lot of runs, a lot of 2s and 3s on offer tonight. Not a fan of the T20 squad, Zan. I'm appreciative of the fact that we have some young bowlers in the squad, but I would have hoped that after 4 seasons of the PSL, we would have unearthed a little bit of more batting talent than just going back with Ahmed Shahzad and Umar Akmal. I reckon I don't doubt their talent and their abilities, but their attitudes and their personalities are probably negatively contagious to what is right now a pretty well-rounded Pakistan side in terms of, how the team functions together and how the captain is clearly the dominant leader in the side. But it is what it is. We hope them all the best. If you're wearing a Pakistan shirt, then we want you to do well. It's as simple as that. Streaking Death is saying, add video stream of you guys talking to make it more interactive and marketable. We've thought about that. I think we will transition to that once we move into a studio. Right now we do stream from various apartments right now. My apartment, but obviously we will transition into that. We will obviously also have conversations with the powers that be to maybe move us into a more officialized position, but they need to listen to us first, and we probably need to be a little bit more diplomatic first. 90 for no loss, Pakistan. After their 14 overs, they've got 36 left to go and 208 runs to get, so plenty of time. They're doing it comfortably, the Pakistanis. And Clive is saying the 2004 series was one of the highlights of my childhood. We did ask early about who do you think has the highest score here at the National Stadium, Karachi. Well, it's none other than the greatest Sir Vivian Richards against Sri Lanka in the 1987-1988 Reliance World Cup, the 7th one-day international. He scored it against Sri Lanka, 181 off 125 deliveries. It would have been a phenomenal innings even for modern day cricket. So imagine getting those kind of runs at that pace in the 80s. My goodness, sometimes I feel like we discount how great Viv Richards was. On the pads, poor delivery, but there's short fine leg to collect, so it won't harm Sri Lanka. It'll just be a dot delivery. 14.1 overs gone, 90 for no loss, as Abdelali is looking at home here at the NSK. Mad Scientist on a Twitter is asking, is Fakhr the new Imam? I'm not too sure about that. I think Imam gets a lot more stick than he should. I think his personality invites that. I get that, but he's a good batsman, and his numbers are fairly decent, above average to say the least. I think people need to rally behind Imam. I think he could be a good, if not great, opening batsman for Pakistan. Fakhr, on the other hand, he's clearly not done enough to improve his organic technique. It's agriculture at best. He just seems to heave everything away onto the leg side, or hoik it away into the offside. So no real fluidity in his batting line. This is driven away on the offside. Jayasuriya into his first over. Him alongside Shanaka, who is also a spinner, did give Pakistan a tough time getting the largest 6-wicket partnership ever in a one-day international versus Pakistan. This is played away, just guided away onto the leg side for a dot delivery. A few new things in this series. We don't have any Malik or Muhammad Hafiz. It's been a while since Pakistan are playing a series without a veteran in their side, so it's a bit of a refresher, but it's also a bit of a challenge. A quick single taken from Abdelali. Good thinking there, just within the circle at square leg. Back to Jayasuriya and Shanaka. They put up a partnership of over 150 runs. Really gave Pakistan a run for their money in that second one-day international a couple days ago. This is again off the pads of Fakhar Zaman. There is no mid-wicket, so it'll just be a single to the deep. Zan is talking about there's no point in playing Hasnan if he's not going to get any game time. I do agree with him. I think Hasnan was incorrectly in the 2019 World Cup squad. I think Usman Shinwari should have been there. If you have 15 players that are traveling with you, you need all 15 of them to be able to contribute. We knew it was going to be a long tournament. We knew there was going to be a minimum of 9 games. And I think Usman would have had something to say about that, especially the first few games where it seemed that as if Pakistan didn't know what their best 11 was, which I think is it's embarrassing, because if you have 4 years to prepare for a tournament and you still manage to underprepare and not know what your starting 11 is at the beginning of the tournament, it's ridiculous. Mind you, Pakistan also had a month and a half in England before the series had begun, before the World Cup had begun. Front foot defense from Fakhar Zaman to Hasaranga. It's a dot delivery. 94 for no loss for Pakistan. Hasaranga continuing on the leg side, and it'll just crash into the pads of Fakhar Zaman. Dot delivery, 15.2 overs gone. On the offside this time, just driven away into the covers for a dot delivery. This is if you're a Sri Lankan selector right now, this is a bit of a dream scenario for you. You don't have to. Your best lineup is automatically benched, and now you get the opportunity to try out some bench players, and some of them have really come to the party. This is an inspired shot from Fakhar Zaman. It was a short delivery from Hasaranga, and he managed to just clip it over the keeper, or to the waist side of the keeper, and it trickled away to the third man boundary for 4. Smart cricket from Fakhar, if that was intentional, but it seemed to be so. His head following the shot all the way through. Yeah, definitely intentional, that. Hasaranga is now going to continue here. And a good compact defense from Fakhar Zaman. 32 off 39. Abid Ali should be eyeing his first 100 in Pakistan. His first international 100 in Pakistan. 65 off 56 currently. As Hasaranga continues. Last ball of the over. Slog sweep from Fakhar Zaman. What a shot. There is 2 fielders on the leg side. One at deep square leg and one just in front of mid wicket. But he will pierce the gap and he'll get another boundary. Ooh, Abid Ali moved far too onto the offside, kind of fell over in that leg side heave. It'll just be a single. Jayasuriya now continuing. So Sri Lanka have a couple of very decent all-rounders in their side right now. Jayasuriya and Shanaka both looking the part here. Good delivery again. And it's a rapid single from the 2 Pakistani openers. Short mid-wicket. I'm not sure what he was up to there. Should have gotten to that delivery. Fielding has been slightly poor from Sri Lanka tonight. 104 for no loss. I've got Emmett Jr. with me on the mic. It's been a while, Emmett. How are you? How are your... That's going to be a wide from Jayasuriya. Nope, a little bit of glove on that. A little bit of pad on that, I think. So a dot delivery. Yeah, we are definitely missing Steve Rickson. What have you been doing on your off time, Emma, between this cricketing hiatus? All pulled away from Abid Ali. It's a short delivery, a poor one, but there's a man at deep mid-wicket who will collect. I think he missed out there. Should have been at least 4. It'll just be a single, though. 105 for no loss. 100 has come up for Pakistan, if we haven't mentioned that earlier. And right, okay, Emma, we don't have to listen to your totalitarian capitalist speeches as we go. Oh, big shot from Fakhar Zaman. Clears the inside circle, and that'll be 4. What a shot that is on the offside. This man is so strong. A bit of a slog, and it'll go a couple bounces over the rope for 4. Emma, what'd you make of the Karachi Kings show the other night? Usman Shinwari with the ball and Babar Azam with the bat. On the back foot this time, Fakhar Zaman punching it down to long on for a single. 7 runs off of that over. Yeah, he would have been there to celebrate. But that does that give you confidence for February? He had a little, yeah, he had some he had some choice words after he left. He talked about some snakes in the yard, about people that would say one thing and do another thing. So Mickey was unhappy with his departure, and I guess he did all right, but not the best. But at the same time, Mickey was a very emotional man, I felt. Oh yeah, for sure. I think the culture of being, slightly military style approach in terms of your cricket, no pun intended. Focus on fielding. Yeah. A focus on diet. I think definitely under Mickey and Steve Rickson, the best fielding years Pakistan has had in a long while. No, I think he deserved a farewell. I think he did get a small farewell. It should have been a little bit more emphatic. True, yeah, but I still think it is. I mean, at the same time, Mickey's only ever won one trophy in his coaching tenure across South Africa, Australia, and Pakistan, and that's been the Champions Trophy. So it's Pakistan have brought him his only accomplishment as well. So he should be thankful to his boys too. Zain Hussain is talking about Haris Sohail being Pakistan's second best batsman, slightly underrated, and I do agree with that notion. And he was underplayed at the World Cup. I completely agree, because when he was given the opportunity, my goodness, he was a phenomenal man in England this summer. So it would have probably been best to have him in the side earlier. But that's a tragedy of Pakistan cricket, that you arrive in the country 2 months ahead of the Premier tournament and you still don't manage to find an 11 that's suitable. And I'm not even going to discuss the kind of starting 11s we had versus Australia and the UAE. Complete lackluster, complete lack of effort, or even in terms of planning. You might as well not have that series. I remember commentating on it. It was such a drag. Yep. I think it was a whitewash. David Warner taking the cake, scoring hundreds for fun. I haven't been able to watch too much of it except for the weekends, but I do take a look at the scorecards. Yes, the coverage of the Qaid Azam Trophy has been wonderful, I have to say.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. अच्छा वो एक online stream चलती रहती है Central Punjab और the problem is यार उनको कोई ball नहीं हमारी
Cruising for a bruising. But you have to say, Qaid Azam Trophy में बड़ी funny headlines कभी कभार निकलती हैं. यार, the other day PCB posted a headline saying Central Punjab chokes Balochistan. And I'm just like, wow, this is too real. Yeah.
But which have top players done it? I think Singh has a lot of Sarfraz or Pakistan Haris Sohail hai.
Who do you think the strongest Qaid Azam Trophy side is?
Quite a few top order batsmen coming out.
Yeah, mind you, in the test spot, you're also gonna have Shan Masood. I know, but regardless of how you feel about him, he's still gonna be. Yeah. No, it's a good point, but as far as we know, he's going to be in contention. Ooh, risky stroke there from Fakhar Zaman, spinning into the left-hander, and he waited late on that cut. Both of these guys should go out and get 100 now. Yeah, it's rare to see Pakistan do well in chases. I think that's the first over from Hasaranga that the Sri Lankan captain has not kept a slip, and typically the outside edge trickles down to the third man boundary for 4, and it derives a very interesting dance in the crowd. No. Yeah, so a drop catch off Abid Ali. Reverse sweep. Shadow batting a reverse sweep, but you don't get to. I think he knows that he's written his name into Pakistani cricket folklore with that Champions Trophy final 100. So he just is. Reverse sweep this time. And is that gonna? No, that's not gonna be given wide because the batsman changed around. So Pakistan are remarkably going right now at 6.5 and over. How often do you get to say that? That just missed the leg stump by a little bit. Waited on this one, Fakhar, and this time just driving it away on the back foot to the offside for a single. 115 for no loss after 17.4 overs. Oh, good delivery from Hasaranga. I have to say this man's line is a bit weird, a bit off, but his length is impeccable. He always gets the batsman to fall onto his front foot, and this time he manages to get, yeah, and that hit Abid Ali well outside of off stump. And this time he cuts it away, beats the fielder at point. It'll just be a single to the deep point area, as Ahmed Hassan makes a vulgar entry into the studio. 116 for no loss after 18 overs. Pakistan cruising at this chase. Abid Ali 68 off 61. Fakhar 47 off 47. He's made time again after a very slow start today. Well, I mean that's the thing. Great batsmen always do well on their shitty days, and that's what Fakhar needs to do. That should be banned in Pakistan. Yeah, a gentleman wearing Spurs jersey after last night is a brave man, I have to say. Driven away down to long on by Abid Ali. He's so confident on the shot today, and that'll be a single. $107. Yeah, it's also nice to see. It's a very family-like atmosphere, very inclusive atmosphere. On the leg stump of Fakhar Zaman, who defends it away. No run off of that delivery. 2 deliveries off this over have gone by. Jaya Surya into his third over. If they weren't giving them chai, it's free advertising, and nothing is free in Pakistan. Played away onto the leg side. It'll be a dot delivery. Lal Kabutar? Zindagi Tamasha. No, I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, but I've heard good reviews of just the trailer. And this is played away onto the offside. It'll just be a single. So I have this theory on modern film trailers that I don't watch them at all costs, because I feel like modern trailers give away too much of the movie. So I haven't watched. Exactly. So I'm going to see The Joker tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it. This is flicked away from Abid Ali, but there's a man at what is a a weird, obtuse mid-wicket. But I have to say, I'm really looking forward to the Joker. This is probably going to be an unpopular opinion. Well, the reviews are exceptional. Oh, beautiful shot from Abid Ali. He's innovative as well. He really waited on that and just took his hand off the bat and trickled down to third man, but it was cut off well. But I think they'll come back for 3, considering how big the NSK is, and they do successfully.
This is the highest opening stand for Pakistan in a World Cup year. That's quite a disappointing number.
I mean, the opening at the World Cup was lackluster. Yeah. Imam was good, though. Imam was decent.
Got some starts, but he was underwhelming start
Coming back to the Joker, though, I'm anticipating more than I anticipated the last Avengers film. Because I feel like DC does very few things right, and I think this and the Christian Bale Batman series is probably going to be that. Because if you look at... Yeah, and also like Joaquin, all of the roles that he's done, he's been exceptional. The Gladiator role, the Her role. I don't know the third. 121 for no loss. He did brilliant. I think he got an Oscar for the Commodus role, right? Well, that is an edge. It'll be safe, but there's a bit of a top edge there. $123, 1, 2, 3 for no loss. Yeah, there's no way that. Oh, Bowling! What a delivery! No, it's not. It's a big appeal, and it's not been given. Oh, it's gone upstairs. Sri Lanka are going upstairs for this. I think it's a bad decision from the captain. I think it was going down leg. But the first impression I thought was that he had bowled him, and that's not true. But Wanindu is convinced. Wanindu thinks this is out. Yeah. Hasaranga this time. Hasaranga has been the most dangerous. We just talked about him in the earlier over that his length was impeccable. Oh, I reckon that's gonna be I reckon that's gonna be umpire's call. Is that true? Or did you just make that up? Okay. Let's take a look at here, and 3 reds. That's out. So it hits the middle of leg stump. Abid Ali is not going to get 100 in Karachi tonight. That is going to be OUT. $123 for 1 now, Pakistan. Abid Ali has to go back after, I have to say, what was a very good-looking innings. He played well for his runs, but probably should have done a little bit more to get to 100. Yeah, he was close to that 3-figure mark, but when is the last time that you had anticipation when a Pakistani batsman came out to bat? This feeling that Babar Azam is now cultivating in the Pakistani cricket sphere is phenomenal. We love it.
And imagine 10-year-old in 2008, 2009, he's never seen his hero in front of his eyes. क्या एक gap big loss economic cost I think है लेकिन आप especially after winning the 2009 World T20 after
Yeah, I think the economics of cricket are one side of it, but the emotional, the cultural effects that taking sports out of a country has is phenomenal. I mean, even if you go back to the late 80s or the early 90s when there was a drug epidemic in Karachi, the reason behind that, if you actually study into it, is because a lot of the domestic sporting grounds were being taken over, and there was just not enough sport happening. So sport's a gateway for a lot of positive things. It takes away time from people, and it encourages healthy behavior. Babar Azam now in, the greatest Pakistani batsman currently, but I hope one day we can say of all time. He's definitely heading in that direction, but not of all time, right? Saeed is still ahead of him. Babar Azam now gearing up, full toss to start off. Well, you don't do that to Bobby. He opens up his arms, drives it away to long off for a single. Could have smashed that for 6 if he wanted to. You reckon that is the case? Yep. An average of 54 and a half. Oh, good length again from Hasaranga. Kaun kehta hai? There's 10 other batsmen in the team. Now, I thought this was going to be umpire's call, but good review from the Sri Lankans. Hasaranga picks up the first wicket. This is played away onto the offside to the point region. It'll be a comfortable single for Fakhar Zaman, who gets to 49. Right, to take you to the next 15 to 20 overs is going to be Ahmed Hassan and Ahmed Khwaja. Khwaja?
Thank you, Face Upset, for that lovely introduction. So Khwaja's been off this entire time. It's just been Musad, and it's phenomenal. Positive.
Musarif Zal.
Faysad. His name is Faysad.
Faysad? इसका क्या मतलब है? Whoa,
Face Upset. Pakistan are in the ascendancy right now. 20 overs in, 125 for 1. The great Babar Azam has just joined Fakhar Zaman at the crease. Abid Ali, after a great 74, has lost his wicket to Hasaranga. They reviewed the LBW shot. It was the googly. Struck him just in front of leg, and it was a good shout by the Sri Lankans. They sent it upstairs, and it was overturned in their favor. Not a huge total still to go. Pakistan need just about 180 more runs in the next 30, but lots of spin options for the Sri Lankans, who will rely heavily on them to slow the Pakistanis down. Sandakan, one of the rare left-arm leg spinners, I won't call him Chinaman, coming into the attack to Fakhar Zaman.
Ooh.
Cuts hard, Fakhar, but misses. The keeper takes it. That was an edgy shot.
Fakhar hasn't looked fluent at all in this innings, but his battle had...
Fluent for 2 years. Since that 200. Sandakan again to Fakhar Zaman. Oh, that was a googly. You could see that, but well read by Fakhar, who sees it out of the hand.
They're not picking him out of the hand. It's right from the pitch only.
And he's got a weird sort of action at the end. मतलब आप देखोगे इतना conventional नहीं है उसका action. थोड़ा सा उसका हाथ अजीब सा आता है, but
यार ये श्रीलंकन तो आपको पता ना specialist टुंडे bowler बनाते रहते हैं.
Oh, that's in the air, but I think that's going to clear the point. Fielder Fakhar Zaman sliced that in the air, finds its way over point. They'll pick up just a single.
And that's his 50.
That's his 50. A major one for Fakhar on home ground, home soil. He hasn't played too many games here, but when he has, he's looked good. Hopefully he makes this into 100.
यार hopefully थोड़ा सा stay करे wicket पे. Play for your 100 यार. Play for 3-figure mark. सब क्या बाबर ही सिर्फ 100 मारेगा इस टीम में. Come on bros.
हाँ यार, वैसे मतलब ऐसी अधूरी 50 जो है वो किसी काम की नहीं होती. मतलब आप 50 बॉलें खेल के 50 बनाओ, उसके बाद आगे रन्स बनाओ, तब फायदा होता है टीम को.
अब रोहित ने since the last World Cup he made 19 ODI tons.
Yes.
लोगों को कितने याद हैं? 2, 3. But you have to make them, to boost your stats.
और वही बात है कि अगर विराट कोहली जो है आज ना खेल रहा होता तो we would regard Rohit Sharma as one of the best ODI batsmen, maybe of all time. I don't know.
I think he is one of the...
He is up there for sure, but I mean he's overshadowed by his own peer. This time a leg stump googly played nice and easily by Babar Azam. They'll pick up a single towards square leg. But that's the point. If you look at the number 3rd person on that list after Kohli and Rohit Sharma, it is Babar Azam. So he's climbing in rank. He's got the consistency and he's got the hunger for those runs that we haven't seen in the past for Pakistan. It's a good side, and others need to take inspiration
and
from it.
hopefully he will translate it into Test cricket as well. उसमें भी हमें चाहिए कि बड़े
100%. Nice loopy delivery on the leg stump, this time tucked away towards square leg by Fakhar Zaman. They'll pick up another single. Yeah, exactly. I think the form that he carried from the T20s domestically, internationally, he's converted that into centuries and big runs in ODIs. Now he needs to take the ODI form into the Test arena and make a big deal out of that. Last delivery coming up of the 21st. Again on leg stump, not finding his line there. Sandakant, easy shot for Babar Azam as he turns it away. Behind square, they'll pick up a single. End of the 21st, 129 for 1.
अब मसला ये कि हमारे अगले टेस्ट मैचेस भी ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ही आ रहे हैं. So there won't be any training ground game. थोड़े यार एशियन पिचेस पे आबिद को खिला लो, इमाम को खिला लो, या शान मसूद को थोड़ी प्रैक्टिस. Even Sami Aslam made a big 100.
यार डबल 100 तो आपका फेवरेट बट्टा भी बना गया. ऐसी बात नहीं है, बट हाँ ये बात बिल्कुल सही. ख्वाजा, मैं आज वैसे चीज़ देख रहा था कि जो आपका इस वक्त वर्ल्ड रैंकिंग वो पॉइंट्स टेबल है
जी,
जो टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप का है,
जी जी जी,
इंडिया, इंग्लैंड एंड द लाइक्स, they've already played so many more matches than Pakistan. By the time Pakistan eventually does play, India might have already played 4 matches or 5 matches. Same with England. Does the pressure not fall on Pakistan a little too much to try and overcome those runs or overcome those points, especially when you're playing against the likes of Australia as your first opponents?
And then on top of that, आपकी series भी छोटी-छोटी हैं.
Yes.
two match series.
But that helps you with the points.
That helps you with the points, but then you have no
the
margin
pressure
for
is on.
error.
Exactly.
क्योंकि हमने देखा टेस्ट मैच तो आप एक सेशन पे हार जाते हो, तो अगर आप सीरीज ही पूरे एक सेशन में हार जाओ, तो it's a big pressure.
losing one test is the
खत्म हो गई
equivalent of
बात
losing
फिर.
3 in these shorter series. And again, the lack of home series that Pakistan has is quite a contrast compared to Australia, England, India, who are currently playing against South Africa in the ascendancy. Oh, inside edge off the pads, but no one's there. Fakhar Zaman's looked a bit loose in these last few deliveries.
मुसलसल पिक नहीं हो रही यार इसकी बॉलिंग, वो हसरंगा की अच्छी गुगली मारता है.
हाँ, इसकी गुगली काफ़ी अच्छी है, back of the hand आती है, but you can't really read it. These batsmen just need to take control of things here, because another wicket now for Pakistan would mean a longer rebuild, and that would mean watching more crappy cricket for me. Hasaranga again, this time defended off the front foot back towards the bowler. No run. यार तुमने उस दिन मिस किया जो मैच, अल्लाह माफ करे. Excruciating.
नहीं, मैं तुम लोग सुन ही रहा था यार.
सुन ही रहे थे, बट वही मैं कह रहा हूँ, सुनना शायद तुम्हारे लिए ज़्यादा मज़ेदार होगा versus yes.
ईमो म्यूजिक
उसको तो निकाल दिया.
शुक्र है यार हमने उसको निकाल दिया, जिसने कभी जुनून नहीं सुना.
Swept this time. This will go behind square. I think there is a fielder there, so just a single. Fakhar Zaman trying to play an array of shots to get these easy runs.
नहीं यार,
क्या हो गया ख्वाजा? नहीं, इसका भी माइक बंद करो.
सरफराज को यार. ये मैंने नहीं, ये सरफराज ने कहा था. ईमो वो तो उस दिन हमने काफी हद तक कवर कर लिए थे.
Babar Azam now facing off against Hasaranga. Watch out for that googly, and there it is, just outside the off stump, though well defended by Babar towards covers. End of the 22nd, 131 for 1. Emo music is, I think it's just so personal that anything can be emo. I think Nusrat can be emo, but whatever else you want it to be.
लेकिन वो जो थके हुए पॉप रॉक बैंड्स हैं, शुक्र अब खत्म हो गए हैं, लेकिन अब तो रॉक बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो गया.
रॉक आई थिंक एकदम से जो
उसके ऊपर definitely died.
Yeah, and even the alternative rocks or the pseudo rock kind of guys, they've all moved towards this pop genre, or they're incorporating R&B tunes and the styles and
अब
everything.
जो मेटल टाइप है वो मतलब इंडिपेंडेंटली इतना वो अपने आप को आराम से मैनेज कर लेते हैं कि इतने प्लेटफॉर्म्स आ गए और इतने एवेन्यूज आ गए उनको पैसे बनाने के कि वो मेन स्ट्रीम में आते ही नहीं है.
Yeah, exactly. Look, you can survive off of just YouTube now. I feel like it's changed the game so much, and even
YouTube
Spotify
and
and these other
merchandise
things.
और touring से
Exactly.
आपको लेबल्स की दबाव में आने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं होती है, और ये वो सब कुछ नहीं.
Played through the covers this time, an easy single for Fakhar Zaman. Babar Azam is going to be on strike now. He's faced 5 deliveries, looks solid so far, but it will be a testing period for him against the spinners, who are getting a bit of purchase off the wicket right now. I I think it's a cultural thing that in this region, you know, I don't know, music maybe in English is not promoted as much. Maybe
Gigs
there
वगैरह
are.
कोई बंदा कहाँ करेगा
Yeah, I
यार?
think pop music is more important here. This time Sandakan flights it up to Babar Azam, defended back to the bowler. But I feel like in this region you get more single artists. You see a lot of these Arab idols and other platforms which are and Gami is the local platform here. Sandakan again to Babar Azam. This time driven down firmly to long on. They'll pick up another single.
Pakistan going along at the required rate of about 6, going at 5.91. तो उसका स्कोरबोर्ड प्रेशर का तो ऐसा कोई मसला नहीं है, बस ये अपनी गलतियां करें जैसे हम करते रहते हैं. 250 260 की चेस में हम हार जाते हैं.
नहीं, आज अच्छा ओपनिंग स्टैंड दे दिया और उसने रन्स भी जो बनाए आबिद अली ने अच्छे पेस पे बनाए. फ़खर gave him a good supporting act on the other side. तो अभी तक पाकिस्तान को कोई उल्टे सीधे शॉट्स खेलने की ज़रूरत नहीं. इवन फ़खर अभी भी थोड़ा सा स्लो हो जाए कोई मसले की बात नहीं है. He should play for his 100. Sandakan again on leg stump and tucked away towards square leg. They'll pick up another single. And as long as you keep dealing in singles, it's okay. It doesn't need to be super entertaining for us maybe, but we just want the victory.
कोई फ्यूचर में आप चेंजेस देख रहे हो वनडे या T20 टीम में? कोई मेजर चेंजेस होने वाली हैं? काफ़ी ना बातें बन रही हैं कि भाई बाबर कैप्टन बनना है, सरफराज को निकाल रहे हैं. आई डोंट नो.
Babar comes down the track and that's a leading edge towards covers. He wasn't in control of that shot.
आई थिंक बाबर को कैप्टनसी की तरफ नहीं लाना चाहिए. जस्ट
यार,
लेट
हाँ.
हिम मेक रन्स.
मैं खुद इस बात के फेवर में नहीं हूँ. He doesn't look like the captaincy personality. वो थोड़ा सा मतलब timid सा और subdued सा बंदा लगता है. और उसके ऊपर अगर आप ये प्रेशर डाल दोगे तो हो सकता है जो रूट वाला उसके साथ जो है सीन हो जाए, where you can't handle the pressure.
सही बात है.
Sandakan again flighted but played firmly back to the bowler by Babar Azam. End of the 23rd, 134 for 1. Who do you think in this current crop of players?
यार पर्सनैलिटी वाइज आई लाइक इमाम. ही इज कम्बैटिव और उसकी चिप ऑन हिज शोल्डर थोड़ा कीड़ा है उसकी. यार मैंने सबको थोड़ा प्राउडी सा है, थोड़ा उसको है ना, आई वांट टू प्रूव द हेटर्स रॉन्ग. दैट वर्क्स वेल. स्पेशली हमने देखा कोहली में ये क्वालिटी है कि यार उसका कीड़ा है हमेशा, कि उसने कीड़ा करना भी है और साबित भी करना है. बट यही है
स्मिथ में है वो वाली बात.
हाँ, बट इन दिस टीम वही है ना, किसको फिर कैप्टन बनाए? सरफराज के अलावा कोई एज अ कैप्टन कैंडिडेट है भी नहीं
यार. बट फिर वही बात आ जाती है कि आपका कैप्टन
T20 में तो आप इमाद को कल बना दो.
आई थिंक बन सकता है. एग्जैक्टली.
हाँ.
क्योंकि आपका कैप्टन वो बंदा होना चाहिए जो आपकी टीम शीट में सबसे पहला नाम.
हाँ.
सरफराज अहमद किसी हाल में वो बंदा नहीं रहा.
No way,
अनफॉर्चुनेटली उसका जो
वनडे
है
में तो यार स्ट्रेट अप पर्ची है यार.
अनफॉर्चुनेट मतलब
हाँ.
उसने जो है वो अगेन 2017 की बात आ जाएगी कि ये जिताया है.
कितनी देर
But
आप वो
कब तक
चलाओगे?
एग्जैक्टली
हाँ.
कब तक चलाओगे जब पिछले 2 साल में कुछ नहीं कर पाए. Wanindu continues, whipped off the legs this time by Fakhar Zaman. That was a full toss, but he just hits it straight to the fielder at mid wicket. A single. यार हाँ ठीक है, इमरान खान ने लेकिन और भी बहुत से काम किए, ऐसी बात नहीं है. इमरान खान's greatness cannot be compared to this बिरयानी
नहीं,
merchant.
प्योरली एज अ परफॉर्मर आप टीम में नहीं आते तो फिर आप लीडरशिप तो सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता.
Exactly. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ, सबसे पहला नाम इसलिए होना चाहिए क्योंकि आप मेरिट करते हो. Babar comes down the track
What
and
a
hit it
shot!
straight as an arrow over the bowler's head, over the umpire's head, and that's found the boundary, the first one for Babar Azam.
हम हैं पाकिस्तानी, हम तो जीतेंगे, हाँ जीतेंगे. हम हैं पाकिस्तानी, हम तो जीतेंगे, हाँ जीतेंगे. हर मैदान में, हर तूफान में, हर मुश्किल में जीतेंगे. हर मैदान में, हर तूफान में, हर मुश्किल में जीतेंगे.
I think shots like those are the reason umpires want safety.
वो जो
gear.
shield वाला
The
पहनता है.
shield, exactly. This time a flighted delivery, nicely played by Babar towards
आई
covers.
थिंक बाबर को पता चल गया जोएल विल्सन इज अ यूनाइटेड फैन, तो इसलिए
Yeah, exactly. मारो इसको.
तो भाई आ जाओ, हमें मैन टू मैन हमसे लड़ लो.
We were
आके.
talking about the producer. Not the first name on the team sheet. Podcast, commentary, everything over.
Almost
Again,
bowling.
not reading the spin, gets an inside edge towards mid-wicket. Fakhar Zaman has not been in control over the last 3 overs. I think he just needs
I
to
think
settle
from
down
the
a
last
bit.
23 overs control मैंने कहा यार. But चलो खड़ा हुआ तो है.
खड़ा हुआ, exactly. मतलब
Wow.
चलो wicket ना दे. Imam ul Haq intensifies. Wanindu again. Big shot this time. Picks him up over wide, long on. That'll be 4
That's
runs.
जी जान से बोलो, ईमान से बोलो.
He He's read this delivery well. It was spinning back into the batsman. The left-hander just launches him over. Long on, gets the 4 runs, and he needed that. He's trying to break the shackles. He wants to accelerate. He's not really a batsman that just stands there. It's a good boundary for him.
हाँ इनके स्पिनर्स को हमने सेटल नहीं होने दिया, so that's a good policy from the Pakistani batsman.
Wanindu again, googly, but waited on the back foot and nicely dabbed away towards point. They'll pick up another single. End of the 24th, 145 for 1. Fakhr Zaman's out there, 60 off 66. Babar Azam is slowly building what might be another century-worthy innings. 11 off 10 or 10 off 11, one or the other.
और अभी उमर अकमल और शहजाद भी टीम में वापस आ गए T20 के. What do you think?
यार मतलब मैं तो हमेशा से उनके अगेंस्ट रहा हूँ, तो आई डोंट थिंक मैं उसके फेवरेट में बोल सकता हूँ.
6 बनाते हो हमारी T20 बैटिंग का आइडियली क्या होगा?
देखो बाबर आजम
Opening.
उसके साथ already आ गया. Fakhr Zaman given his ability, but before we get into this, in successful chases, the Fab Four, and Babar Azam's about to join them, he averages 70.45 with 775 runs scored in 19 innings.
Shit.
But look at the amount of innings that he's played, and he's aiming for Virat Kohli, who's topping that leaderboard. 84 innings, 5,200 runs. Yes, that's incredible. The number of centuries he has to go along with that. Sandakan continues. This time the traditional leg spinner.
84 उसने successful chase किया. Every team plays average about 20 ODI games a year.
Yeah.
तो यानी 4 साल
लगातार मतलब जो चेस कर रहे थे वो जीते गए. Yeah, and you've seen the kind of big centuries. 96 average exactly, man. So you can see how many centuries he's making, and he always gets India home. And if Babar Azam continues the way that he is right now,
and they are lucky. पहले उनके पास धोनी था जो 10 साल ऐसे finisher था.
Exactly.
Kohli भी आ गया उनके पास.
Yeah, they've been blessed with an abundance of batting talent. Sandakan now to Babar Azam with a slip in place, the googly, but played off the back foot towards
लेकिन अब
cover
इंडिया को
point.
भी मसले शुरू हो गए. Jaspreet is injured.
Jaspreet is injured, exactly.
हार्दिक पांड्या is injured.
5 months.
पृथ्वी is suspended.
पृथ्वी suspended.
मतलब इनको प्रॉब्लम्स हो गई शुरू.
नहीं आ रही. और यार उनका मिडिल ऑर्डर अभी तक इतना वीक है. आज भी देखो अगर 200 रन की पार्टनरशिप इनको नहीं मिलती और इनका
क्या स्टंप्स पे क्या स्कोर था?
220 for 0 I think.
अच्छा.
बारिश हो गई थी तो उसकी वजह से.
अच्छा हाँ.
But yeah, Rohit Sharma, the flat track merchant or bully, got a century on his opening debut.
यार बहुत ही डिप्रेसिंग टीम बन गई साउथ अफ्रीका की. एक ज़माने में वो अवे सीरीज नहीं हारते थे यार इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम थी वो.
भाई आप देखो पिछली जो 2-3 बार उन्होंने सीरीज खेली हैं जिसके अंदर डेल स्टेन ने आके इंडिया की मतलब धज्जियां उड़ाई थी इन ऑन फ्लैट ट्रैक्स लाइक जयपुर जहां पर बॉल इतनी रिवर्स करवा रहा था कि लक्ष्मण और तेंदुलकर सोच रहे थे भाई केप टाउन में खेल रहे हैं या जयपुर में खेल रहे हैं. अब उनके पास वो शेयर पेस नहीं है, मतलब वो एबिलिटी नहीं है रबाडा के बाहर.
और रबाडा को वो इतनी ज्यादा उससे बॉलिंग करवाते हैं, उसको उन्होंने रगड़ देना है यार.
23 साल का वो बच्चा है, उसकी मतलब कमर तोड़ दोगे.
ही इज बोल्ड द मोस्ट ओवर्स और समथिंग लाइक दैट.
हां एग्जैक्टली, क्योंकि हर चेंज पे उसको लाना पड़ता है. वही जोफ्रा आर्चर वाला उसका भी हाल हो जाएगा कि जो चमिंदा वास का एक जमाने में हाल हुआ था. चमिंदा शुरू में तो फिर भी कराता था.
एलपीयू जैसी, डब्ल्यूपीयू जैसी,
कितने नाम थे उसके? 16 तो नाम थे.
13 नाम थे.
Sandakan now to Fakhr Zaman, flighted delivery, the googly,
lovely back
back foot. They'll pick up 2, I believe. Shehan Jayasuriya gives a nice dive and cuts it off.
इस डाइव से हमेशा डर लगता है जो वो रोमान रेस वाला.
Exactly, yeah. तुम्हारे बकौल मुंह के मतलब चेस्ट पे डाइव करनी चाहिए.
हाँ, जैसे ऑजीज करते हैं. हाँ, मतलब they go with their chest and hands first.
मसला चेस्ट भी फंस जाएगा आउटफील्ड में. Look at the amount of dust that's just come up.
चेस्ट पीस बन जाएगा KFC वाला.
टिक्का बन जाएगा पूरा. But a good effort by Shehan Jayasuriya, cuts off the boundary, but 3 runs to Pakistan nonetheless. Babar Azam 12 off 13, Fakhr Zaman 65 off 69. The run rate is just hovering over 6.12. Pakistan need 5.8 per over from here.
काफी सुकून दे रन चेस किए.
Yeah, halfway mark, we've made half the run, so Pakistan are in control. Sandakan now, last delivery of the over. Cut away by Babar Azam.
Shot.
There is a fielder there though, so just a single. But he's looked in good touch as always.
So what do you think about the Misbah era? What do you think about appointing him as coach, selector, Monsieur, analyst, vice chairman, PCB,
and future prime minister of Pakistan? Führer. Yeah, I think अच्छी move थी. Yes,
generalissimo Misbah ul Haq.
जो titles देने हैं दे दो, emperor, whatever. But नहीं. Caesar, exactly. It was a good move. पाकिस्तान को एक change की ज़रूरत थी, एक local और domestic mind की ज़रूरत थी जो players को टैलेंट के अलावा पर्सनली भी जानता हूँ. यार कभी कभार मुझे लगता है कि मैन मैनेजमेंट जो है वो बिल्कुल टैलेंट डेवलपमेंट से भी ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, और मिसबाह उल हक में वो चीज़ है. दे ऑल रिस्पेक्ट हिम. He's been there, he's played with them, he's led them, and now he's going to be, you know, hands-on in terms of his chief selector role and coach role. तो
सरफराज की ये बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प हो जाएगी इसमें, क्योंकि सरफराज का हमने देखा था स्पेशली इन टेस्ट क्रिकेट थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेटजी में मसला आ रहा था. We've lost a few series just because of bad tactics.
Yes. I mean, look at the last series against Sri Lanka. मतलब आपने जो मैचेस हारे थे वो बहुत क्लोज मैचेस थे.
और साउथ अफ्रीका भी अब 3-3 फास्ट बॉलर लेके जा रहे हैं जब 4 भी कम थे.
Exactly. ऑस्ट्रेलिया वाला जो एक मैच आपने ड्रॉ, मतलब मुख्तलिफ चीज़ें थी. एंड who better than one of the greatest test captains for Pakistan. Lahiru's out. He's back into the attack and Babar Azam flashes hard and he knows that was a risky shot.
यार ये चीज मैं देख रहा हूँ बाबर आजम में सिंस दैट साउथ अफ्रीका टूर जब ने स्टेन को इसने मारा था. ये अब अपनी शॉट नहीं रोकता जो मर्जी बॉलर हो उसके सामने.
यार और वही हम पहले भी कहते थे कि विराट कोहली को देखो, मतलब हम हमेशा इसलिए एग्जांपल उसका देते हैं because he is one of the modern greats, you know. He's the best going around and if you want to be the best you have to take the same approach. बाबर आजम मिडिल ओवर्स में स्लो हो जाता था. स्ट्राइक रेट वाला जो एक फॉल्ट था वो था. बट इस साल मैंने उस दिन भी स्टार्ट बताया था इसको मुसाद को कि बाबर आजम का जो स्ट्राइक रेट है वो रोहित शर्मा से बढ़कर है. सेम अमाउंट ऑफ रन्स, द टॉप 3 बैट्समैन. सो ही इज टेकिंग दैट, you know, into consideration. He's trying to apply that into his game. Lahiro now bounces, Fakhar Zaman, and that's
top
flown.
edge. Oh, off the keeper's hands. Was that a catch?
That's flown off the keeper's gloves. It's going down towards the boundary, but third man will come around and they'll pick up
I
2
think that
buys,
was a
I
chance.
believe. Let's see the umpire signal. Buys given.
अच्छा buys. Wow.
Yeah, I think that ball was flying. Lahiro can really crank up the speeds.
Yeah, मैंने देखा था 91 miles per hour इसने टच किया था. Was that off his shoulder, off the bat, off his head again?
Yeah, probably off his head.
आबिद इमाम और फखर. आई
Yeah,
थिंक
that's a good
वनडे में तो
question.
उसकी जगह नहीं बनती. टेस्ट में आई थिंक ये डेफिनेटली डेब्यू कर जाएगा ऑस्ट्रेलिया में. आई हैव अ फीलिंग कि आबिद को ये चांस दे देंगे.
यार हाँ, मुझे उसकी एक अच्छी बात लगती है कि स्क्वायर ऑफ द विकेट काफी स्ट्रांग है. ड्राइव्स और जो कट्स वगैरह खेलता है, he looks.
यार आज आप पावर प्ले ओवर्स में नहीं थे, उसने क्या प्यारी यार फ्लिकें मारी हैं सचिन तेंदुलकर-एस्क, यू नो, कलाइयों का उपयोग ऑफ हिज पैड्स एंड सम ब्रिलियंट ड्राइव्स टू एक्स्ट्रा कवर. बहुत बेहतरीन और उम्दा बैटिंग कर रहे थे हमारे
जी बिल्कुल.
आबिद अली भाई. और अभी छोटे से गिट्ठे से क्यूट से
फुल
पप्पू
बॉल
से
पे उस पे आके खेलता है. और अच्छा, अब ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जो है विकेट्स फ्लैट हो गई हैं. we'll get to that after this delivery. The hero slower delivery to Fakhar Zaman who
अब
guides it
पुजारा
towards
जैसा
third
यार
man.
फ्लैट ट्रैक
जो
बुली उधर उनको
4 सेंचुरीज मार
तौबा
गया था वो.
यार.
बट यही बात है ना कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया जो है हिस्टोरिकली बहुत बॉलर्स के फेवर में पिचेस होती थी, कंडीशंस होती थी,
बिल्कुल
वो चेंज हो गई.
180 डिग्रीज हो गया.
Exactly. और even the balls that they use, they're not super conducive to swing. मतलब हार्ड विकेट्स मिलेंगी आपको. और ऑब्वियसली ऑजी बॉलर्स भी 6.5 फुट के आपको बाउंसर्स और चेस्ट हाइट पे बॉल्स करवाएंगे. लेकिन इफ यू हैव द कंट्रोल इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर पुल शॉट एंड योर कट्स एंड ड्राइव्स, you should be
यार
good to
अपने
go.
अजहर ने भी तो डबल 100 मारा है. You know,
Exactly. Yeah, even
असद शफीक.
Asad Shafiq, मैं वही उसी पे आने वाला था कि almost chased down that 400 plus. Lahiro now to Babar Azam, and he's just turned his wrists on that leg side delivery towards fine leg, and they'll pick up another single.
The thing is कि बाबर आजम needs to make 100 there to establish his reputation in the world. क्योंकि ये
Yeah.
लोग तभी मानते हैं जब आप उनको 100 मारो.
बिल्कुल.
पुजारा को कोई पूछता नहीं था. अब कोई ऑजी से पूछो, या पुजारा इज ग्राई माय या
पुजारा के अलावा इवन विराट कोहली जो था, जो इंग्लैंड में
इंग्लैंड में पूछते ही नहीं थे उसको.
टट्टी करके गया था उसने जाके जब ऑस्ट्रेलिया में सेंचुरीज मारी हैं, then you know the world really opened their eyes and realized that Virat Kohli is not just a one format batsman. And I think Babar Azam needs that breakout innings, and if it's Australia, then what better place to start? Lahiro now again to Fakhar Zaman on the leg stump.
और
Nice
अभी
use of the
देखो
wrist for
आजकल
one.
बड़ा डिबेट चल रहा है ये जो विराट और सचिन का. इन माय आईज विराट हैज सरपास सचिन, क्योंकि वनडे में तो वो उसको क्रॉस कर ही जाएगा. टेस्ट में ही हैज नथिंग टू प्रूव.
Yeah, I think test matches
उसने
he's
हर
also
जगह 100
catching
मार.
up.
He's
Yeah.
won a freaking series in Australia यार.
Yes,
खत्म हो गई बात.
I mean, regardless of what the conditions are, we're not going to have the asterisks next to the series win. But
अब
yes,
सिर्फ
you can see
स्टैट्स कॉम्पिलेशन में सचिन शायद उस पर सुपीरियर रह जाएगा. बाकी जो इनिंग्स खेल चुका है कोहली इन साउथ अफ्रीका, इन इंग्लैंड, इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, जहां मर्जी. वर्ल्ड कप में भी पाकिस्तान को 100 मारा हुआ है उसने.
Exactly.
वैसे भी वर्ल्ड कप 100 मारे हुए हैं. There is no debate left in my mind. He's just there on numbers now.
For sure. और जो उसकी chasing ability, I think that matters more than anything. क्योंकि sheer numbers में अगर आप देखो तो 40 सेंचुरीज उसने कितने 250 मैचेस में बनाई हैं. सचिन तेंदुलकर ने 400 प्लस मैचेस खेल के 50 बनाए. तो मतलब अगर वो उतने मैचेस खेल लेता, हो सकता है वो 80 सेंचुरीज बना जाए. You never know. पुलिस वर्दी मुझे नहीं पता उसने उस एड में क्यों पहनी हुई थी. That was a horrible placement, Flipkart. But चलो वहाँ नहीं जाते हम. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think in terms of ODIs at least he will overtake him for
वो
sure.
तो 100%.
वो तो कोई मतलब उसमें शक रहा ही नहीं है क्योंकि जिस स्पेस पे वो जा रहा है. बट अगर टेस्ट मैचेस में भी वो 30, 35 या 40 सेंचुरीज कर जाता है, फिर वो डिबेट.
और चलो ठीक है, टेस्ट में वो
कैप्टन
और टेस्ट में चलो इतना अच्छा कैप्टन नहीं है, स्ट्रेटजी वगैरह नहीं, फिर भी 23 25 27
हाँ,
टेस्ट जीत चुका है
exactly.
यार। सचिन कितने जीता? 4 भी नहीं जीता
और
शायद।
सबसे बड़ी बात ये थी कि सचिन तेंदुलकर से वो प्रेशर नहीं बर्दाश्त हुआ था एज
हाँ,
कैप्टन, और
छोड़ना
इंडिया की
पड़
जो
गया था।
सक्सेस थी वो सौरव गंगुली के अंदर थी।
बिल्कुल,
मतलब अंडर
बिल्कुल,
थी, अंदर नहीं थी,
बिल्कुल।
अंडर थी।
अंदर भी थी और अंडर भी
अंडर
थी। यानी 99 में ही क्विट एंड 2000 में गंगुली बना था।
हाँ।
और देखो वो फिर सारा दे ड्रू अ सीरीज इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, दे बीट पाकिस्तान इन पाकिस्तान,
They won against England in England.
इन इंग्लैंड इन 2007 भी हुआ अंडर राहुल द्रविड़। तो
Yes,
सारी
yes,
चीजें दे वर ऑन द वे बट सचिन कुडंट हैंडल
Yeah. Risky single there. Fakhar Zaman dives and he makes it with
Oh,
ease,
missed
and that
field, and
will
that's
run
gonna be
away to the
four.
boundary.
Gross.
Overthrows 5 runs.
Got him! Why did he do that?
There's dives all across the field as Pakistanis took a risky single. Fakhar Zaman dove, then the keeper, then the slip, then third man, and the ball evades everyone on its way to the
A
boundary.
very loving hug there from Babar to Fakhar Zaman.
Babar realized that was a risky single, could have been out, and yeah,
By the way, why do these runs count in the batsman's favor? I don't
I
understand.
have no idea, but I think Babar will take them.
Most definitely हमारे बाबर को देते रहो, स्ट्राइक रेट ही उसका बढ़
बड़ा
रहा
मसला
है।
नहीं, exactly.
100 से 500 हो गया।
सिंगल में 5 मिलते हैं, आप बताओ विराट कर सकते हैं?
यार in my opinion leg buys shouldn't be allowed in cricket. What do you think? क्या जरूरत है यार? मतलब उसके
Was that an edge?
नहीं,
No, I think he-
उसके टूए को लग गया, उसने सिंगल ले लिया। That's not fair, man.
यार बट फिर लोग जो है वो इस किस्म की हो सकता है बॉलिंग कराना शुरू कर देंगे, मतलब पैड शैड से मारते रहो किसी तरह आप। आई डोंट नो, आई एम जस्ट सेइंग दैट।
हाँ ठीक है, वो करा भी लेंगे तो क्या हुआ यार? तो आउट तो नहीं कर रहा ना, तुम ख्वार ही हो रहे हो, राउंड द विकेट आगे
हाँ,
उसको
but-
पैरों में डाल रहे हो।
I'm not too against it. I feel there's other things that we can change. I
Such
feel like the no ball rule in test should be applied the same way as it is in
Free,
ODIs.
चलो वो तो छोटी चीज है ना।
बट छोटी छोटी इसी किस्म की चीजें, या जैसे वो नो बॉल रूल होता है outside, if your foot lands outside the wicket, I don't think it's a big deal. Like why are we focusing on that? Sweep shot, miss time towards square leg, and they
चलो
will
ये
pick
तो
up a
माइनर
single.
चीज है ना, बड़ी रूल की बात करो।
यार बड़ा ऐसा कौन सा
लाइक
रूल?
अगर आप लेग बाय बंद कर दो वो तो बड़ा रूल है।
हाँ मतलब it'll change the
और आपने
dynamics
वो
in terms of
आर्टिकल
your
पढ़ा
runs.
था ईएन चैपल का कि क्लाइमेट चेंज विल हर्ट क्रिकेट, ये वो। यार आई थिंक इट्स अबाउट टाइम आप डे नाइट और 4 डे क्रिकेट शुरू कर दो यार।
हाँ
टेस्ट
मैं
क्रिकेट।
इस बात पे आने वाला था कि आई फील अभी भी गुंजाइश है कि यू कैन इंट्रोड्यूस 4 डे क्रिकेट, क्योंकि आपके हर लेवल पे
हाँ।
हर रीजन में हर
हाँ।
सर्किट में 4 डे क्रिकेट होती है,
हाँ।
produces very competitive matches, and you know those dull draws that we've seen that you know go against test cricket as a format,
हाँ।
we can possibly take those away.
और हमने देखा अंडर लाइट्स जो है ये कलर्ड बॉल जो है ज्यादा मूव करता है, ज्यादा हेल्प करता है बॉलर्स को, तो क्या
Yeah.
बुराई है इसमें यार?
I think they're still trying to perfect the art of, you know, making the ball visible, but also
As usual
keep it-
BCCI खिलाफ है कि भाई
Exactly.
हमने डे नाइट नहीं
And
खेलना।
which doesn't make sense to me because I feel like they'll get the revenue. They're one of those countries where you know cricket is the highest watched in terms of stadium revenue and stadium attendance. Why not introduce day-night tests? You're already killing it in terms of. Again, अहमद अफजल हमारे सामने बैठ के
एक
जो
तो
है
ये
वो
क्यूजी माफिया ये, लेकिन ये तो किंग्स का
शहजादियन,
सपोर्टर
नहीं,
है।
ये शहजादियन है।
इतना भी player नहीं है शहजाद
ये
यार।
शहजादियन है। यार देखो यार वैसे बॉल
यार
टेम्परिंग
बॉब
भी
वुलमन ने कहा था यार
हाँ।
कि कोई नेचुरल चीज ऑन विद इन द ग्राउंड आप अलाउ करो, बिल्कुल सही है।
बिल्कुल नाखून में क्या मसला है?
क्या बुराई है यार? नहीं नेचुरल चीज ना, नेचुरल चीज।
If you can just scratch it a bit on one side, look, everyone's doing it anyway.
Ah.
It's one of those like taboos in cricket that people don't want to address. Everyone's done it, and it's not just they're doing it now. It's been happening. We've started it. सरफराज नवाज जो था वो एम ही नहीं लेके आ गया था ये आर्ट फॉर्म, वो बहुत बड़ा चीटर आदमी है, उसने बहुत सोच समझ के चीज निकाली।
बिल्कुल सही है यार, अलाउ करो बॉल टेम्परिंग, डजंट मैटर।
सरफराज नवाज इज क्रेडिटेड विद दैट, मतलब आइंस्टाइन के बाद सरफराज का ही नाम है। बट माय पॉइंट इज कि हाँ क्यों नहीं, इट्स अ वेरी वैलिड पॉइंट।
एम वो बेचारा साल का बैन खा के आया सैंड पेपर गेट में।
सैंड पेपर तो कुछ ज्यादा ही था ना यार,
नहीं मतलब
जलालत वैसे उसने की थी स्टीव स्मिथ ने। Yeah, let's hear the people's opinions. Tweet us at Change of Pace 414. Let us know what rules you think should be changed in Test, ODIs, or T20 cricket. Anything major, anything minor, let us know, and we'll also debate from our side anything that comes up. leave
बेसिकली
some
देखो
comments if
अगर
you
आप
want.
अगर 5 दिन का खेल आप 4 डेज में करते हो बेसिकली इट्स जस्ट प्लेइंग 1 more hour एक्स्ट्रा एवरी डे डे नाइट तो आप खेल ही सकते हो
Yes.
क्या फर्क पड़ता है
But
यार
especially in countries like England and Australia where you have these
हाँ.
long evenings,
हाँ.
मतलब 8-9 बजे तक तो वैसी गेम चल रहा होता है,
बिल्कुल.
1 घंटा देर से शुरू कर दो, देर में खत्म कर दो.
Seriously,
I'm not opposed to that at all.
और पिंक बॉल भी हमने देखा इट्स फाइन लोग खेल रहे हैं उसके साथ ऐसी क्या बात है यार
I think थोड़े से उसमें runs बनने की ज़्यादा गुंजाइश है because the ball gets a bit softer quicker. That's something I think they're
लेकिन
trying
यार
to
हमने देखा
control.
है एडलेड में इतनी
बहुत
स्विंग हो
swing
रही
हुई
थी
Yeah,
हमारी
definitely. हमारे
पार्ट
खिलाफ हुई थी और हमने जो वेस्ट इंडीज के खिलाफ
हाँ,
मैच खेला था
हाँ.
वो भी इसी वजह से हम हार रहे थे because Jason Holder was
हाँ.
moving it on a string, but it's something. I think it's something that the ICC needs to consider, and it needs to consider beyond just the BCCI's opinion.
और अगर आप 5 दिन every single 5th day you save that's one more day a fast bowler can rest
Yes, 100%.
a team can rest and you can play practice games आप अपना टूर का जो थोड़ा टाइम है उसी टाइम पीरियड में आप प्रैक्टिस गेम्स खेल लो या कुछ भी कर लो
Zippers are there, so even if you look at the pockets that they have, and this is what Faf du Plessis was banned for, or raised questions about, was because he was rubbing it on his zipper.
नहीं you can make the rule a body part
Exactly, so it's
यानी
natural.
जिप में और क्रॉच में
आप वो मुंह से जो अफरीदी वाला सीन करें. Okay, again, take it away from that. Maybe
हाँ.
just fingernails, or maybe just whatever. सर पे आपने dandruff है उस पे मार लिया. I don't know. Just whatever is
सिकरी.
not. Yeah. Babar
What a
Azam with a glorious
shot,
cover
Babar
drive.
Azam.
That's going to be 4 runs.
pitched up in the slot and bang extra cover 4
पाकिस्तान जा जा पाकिस्तान दिल दिल पाकिस्तान जा जा पाकिस्तान
pitched it up in the slot and he's just picked it through extra cover what a shot by Babar Azam
यार वैसे हम जो है वो इसकी कमेंट्री से सब्जेक्ट होते हैं यूएई के अंदर, तो इनको यहाँ क्यों नहीं लिया हुआ? Baz, why is Baz
यार
not
उधर
there?
आपने देखा है वो ऐड आया हुआ है वो जो मोर्टीन का डेंगी का ऐड यानी डेंगी इज अ मार्केटिंग प्लॉय नाउ इन पाकिस्तान यार
यार मतलब you have to tackle all the issues.
Seriously.
The hero again this time played nicely by Babar Azam. He's developed a shot over recent times where he just opens
यार
the
एक
face of
जमाने
the
में जब
bat.
मलिक अपने प्राइम में था वो भी ये
ये
डैब बड़ी अच्छी खेलता था
बट अब वो होता है इनसाइड एज होके आउट हो जाता था.
इनसाइड वो फास्ट बॉलिंग खेल ही नहीं पाता यार उसकी आईज ही खत्म
फास्ट
हो गई
बॉलिंग वही बात है, रिफ्लेक्सेस का गेम होता है आपका. एट अ सर्टेन एज आई फील रिफ्लेक्सेस आपके गिर जाते हैं इतने, आप नहीं कर पाते.
और मैं एक्चुअली दिस पास्ट वीक आई हैव बीन डीप डाइव्स ऑन YouTube में हमारे वो 2004 वाली सीरीज नहीं थी इंडिया वाली सैमसंग कप और ये सब देख रहा था और इसमें मलिक ने बड़े स्कोर किए थे लेकिन तब भी यार उससे जहीर खान बालाजी नहीं खेले जा रहे थे यार.
तो बालाजी 120 का बॉलर था और वो उस पे स्ट्रगल करता था
यार
वो क्या है वैसे, मतलब वो जो सीरीज थी उस जमाने में, because there was this resurgence that we were seeing in terms of Pakistan-India relationship. Musharraf was very much involved, and even from the Indian side, the reciprocation was there. Music-wise, अगर आपको याद हो कि कितने क्रॉसओवर्स होते थे बैंड्स के लिए, आर्टिस्ट
अमन की आशा टाइप.
अमन की आशा एग्जैक्टली. तो वो एक जमाना था जिसके अंदर लग रहा था कि
यार लेकिन मजे की बात है इवन वो हर साल खेल रहे थे ना इंडिया पाकिस्तान, उससे भी लोग बोर होने शुरू हो गए थे.
Exactly,
एक कशिश होती है वो भी थोड़ी डाइल्यूट हो गई थी.
एग्जैक्टली मतलब आपको उसको एक बैलेंस जरूर लाना था, बट एटलीस्ट ये था कि मतलब एक कोशिश थी. अब तो मुझे समझ नहीं आता कि
तो
पॉलिटिक्स है क्या है. इट्स जस्ट गॉन.
यार व्हाट आई ऑनेस्टली फील
Gone off the
ये
scales.
दोनों साइड यही चाहते हैं कि यार सिर्फ वर्ल्ड कप्स वगैरह में खेलो, फिर उसका पैसा भी ज्यादा बनता है और हाइप भी बहुत ज्यादा बन जाती है और थोड़ा एक्रिमोनियस रहता है.
Yeah, but मुझे
ऑब्वियसली पाकिस्तान विल प्रेफर क्योंकि पैसा बहुत ज्यादा
of
है,
course.
बट आईसीसी मजे में है. वो कहते हैं जी हमारे मैचेस के हाइप मिलता है.
आईसीसी को जो है वो पैसे मिल जाते हैं. अगर इस सिचुएशन में देखो, इफ इंडिया वाज विजिटिंग और पाकिस्तान वाज विजिटिंग इंडिया, or those games not all sold out, even if it's a Monday or a Wednesday or whatever,
Any day,
is
man,
Pakistan
any
not going
day.
to sell out? Tearing of seal Shabi style.
यार
So King Wenger is saying that as we're talking about changing rules, one of the rules that should be implemented is being able to tear the seam like Shoaib Akhtar used to do. Again, I'm saying as long as you can do it with your bare hands, it's fine. But if it requires you to use your teeth or any other equipment, then maybe rethink it.
you can make the rule that you can use your hands, fingernails and the ground itself,
Yeah,
the
exactly,
turf.
exactly. And to a reasonable degree, you know, if you're going to stand in between overs and just rub the crap out of the ball, that's a different story. But, you know, to a reasonable degree, that can be controlled. Sandakan again now to Babar Azam, punches off the back foot, but there is a fielder there, so no run. 176 for 1 after 28 overs. Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam are both in control at the
और
moment.
मुझे ये समझ नहीं आती यार, क्रिकेट 21वीं सदी में आगे, they still can't develop a ball that's lasts 80 overs,
Exactly.
90 overs यार.
I think they
50
don't
over
want to.
ball इनसे नहीं develop
Oh,
हो
that's
रहा.
slapped through the covers by Babar Azam. The fielder will run around from
Ooh, good
the cover
fielding.
point region, dives to stop the boundary. It should be an easy 2. It is.
काफी straightforward बना दिया है Ranches, लेकिन nothing is ever straightforward with
That's
Pakistan.
true with Pakistan. I mean, even the last chase that we were seeing, they gave up one of the highest ever 6th wicket partnerships. So Pakistan tried to draw it as close as possible. As we see Nuwan Pradeep's diving effort again. This time a pull shot towards long on. They'll get another single. I feel like the hype for this series, despite the fact that it's come back to Pakistan, is just not there. It's
यार आई
not-
थिंक उन्होंने सिक्योरिटी बहुत ही एक्स्ट्रा कॉशियस उन्होंने बना दी. वो एक वीडियो भी एक आई थी, वो एक लड़का
Yeah, but
film
हमारे
करा.
Twitch followers जो हैं उनके लिए क्या सिक्योरिटी है जो आएंगे.
हाँ ये है वैसे. बाकी थोड़ा दम भी नहीं है ना मैचेस में, वो
हाँ,
थोड़े
it's बहुत
क्लोज
मार्के
गेम्स
लग रहे
नहीं
हैं. I
है.
think T20s will be there. Flighted delivery this time. Oh, through covers by Fakhar Zaman, but a fielder there. 180 for 1. Pakistan 28.3 overs. But yes, if you have joined us, we do appreciate you being here. Thanks for sticking around. I know it's been a long break since we were on the air. It's been a long break since Pakistan was playing. So it's going to be slow going for us and slow going for you. But we're glad to have you here, and we hope you're here for the remainder of the series. Flighted delivery on leg stump to Babar Azam, who tucks it away
2020 is
towards
quite a
one.
busy year for Pakistan. मजा आएगा.
Yeah, things will
इंग्लैंड का
start to get
टूर है,
interesting.
एशिया कप भी होनी है आई बिलीव, एंड
अभी
देन
तो वो अभी इवन जो इस ईयर एंड पे जो सीरीज आएगी
हाँ.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बाद न्यूजीलैंड वाली सीरीज बहुत अच्छी होगी.
न्यूजीलैंड वाली सीरीज.
न्यूजीलैंड में भी सीरीज है ना इनकी,
आर यू
या
श्योर?
ट्राई सीरीज है, इस किस्म का कोई सीन है.
मे बी.
I think they're going
अच्छा, हाँ,
for
वो
just limited
T20
overs.
शायद,
Exactly,
हाँ.
limited overs, T20 or something, because the T20 World Cup is coming up.
And Ehsan Mani, I heard him say that they're gonna invite Bangladesh in January of 2020 for
वो
his
आ ही ना
tour.
जाए.
आना चाहिए यार अब तो, क्योंकि उनको भी टॉप लेवल क्रिकेट इतनी मिल तो नहीं रही जितने उनके ड्रामे
यार
हैं.
बट पता है वो खुश हैं क्योंकि उनको अगर जिम्बाब्वे भी आ जाए उनके मुल्क में, या अफगानिस्तान आ जाए, या पाकिस्तान आ जाए, उनके
हाँ.
स्टेडियम भरे हुए हैं. वहाँ पे क्रिकेट का जो शहूर है वो बढ़ गया है. आप अगर देखोगे उन्होंने अपने जो प्लेयर्स को एक पेडेस्टल पे बिठा
हाँ,
दिया ना,
हाँ,
they're rock stars.
हाँ.
Saqib Al Hasan and Mushfiqur Rahim and even Mashrafi for that matter, they're rock stars in that country. Forget the politics of it. I'm just saying people in Bangladesh are out there supporting their team regardless of who's playing. The
लेकिन
BPL
अभी
is
तो ये
full.
अफगानियों से टेस्ट मैच हारे हैं यार, तो
Test
थोड़ा
match-
प्रेशर तो होगा.
हाँ हारे हैं for sure, but my point is कि वो पाकिस्तान से आके नहीं खेलने वाले. फिर वो कहेंगे आयरलैंड से खिलवाओ हमें, या जिम्बाब्वे से एक और सीरीज करवा दो.
नहीं मुझे उम्मीद है क्योंकि ये टूर ड्यू भी था उन पे. आई थिंक 2 टूर ड्यू हैं, तो एक तो उनको करना ही
एक तो
पड़ेगा.
कैंसिल हो गया था, आई थिंक फेब में जो होना था.
और मार्च में भी कोई कह रहा था कि ऐसा मानी कि वी आर ट्राइंग टू गेट श्रीलंका बैक अगेन फॉर सम T20
यार फिर वही
गेम्स.
बात हो जाएगी कि श्रीलंका वो इंडिया श्रीलंका वाला हाल हो जाएगा.
नहीं क्योंकि
हमारा भी.
T20 मैचेस थोड़े कम पड़ रहे हैं ना पाकिस्तान को, तो थोड़ी
हाँ,
प्रैक्टिस के लिए.
in prep for the World Cup, that's
हाँ.
true. But I feel like now we're chasing everything on all fronts.
Yeah.
T20 World Cup भी आ रहा है, आपके पास
हाँ.
टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप भी है, ODI चैंपियनशिप भी है,
हाँ.
फिर 4 साल बाद वर्ल्ड कप आएगा. तुम्हें क्या लगता है कि आज जो पाकिस्तान की लाइनअप में लोग हैं, उसमें से कितने लोग जो हैं 2023 वर्ल्ड कप में आपके साथ होंगे?
यार सबसे बड़ा ग्लेयरिंग ओमिशन तो होगा सरफराज. वो तो मुझे लगता है
Exactly.
इन्हीं दिनों में फारिग हो
और
जाएगा.
ये नहीं पता कि कीपर और है कौन.
ये बात बिल्कुल सही है. आई थिंक रोहेल नज़ीर थोड़ा खेल रहा है, हमने देखा है कायदे आज़म में भी स्कोर कर रहे हैं 70s 80s
अदनान
में.
अकमल.
अदनान.
Oh, that
that's
struck him in
out.
front. That might be it for Babar Azam, but the Pakistan fan Joel Wilson, he's had those niharis. He's saying no. I think they're going to send it upstairs.
आई थिंक कोई
Oh
ग्लिच
no,
हो गया
they're
है.
up. Yep.
मैट्रिक्स में ग्लिच हो गया, वो तो हिल ही नहीं रहा
Joel
था.
Wilson's just decided I'm not going to give anything. I think he likes watching Babar Azam bat.
वो ट्विच और पेरिस्कोप पे ही फंस गया बेचारा.
They've sent it upstairs. They're going to have review. It's an LBW shot. This ball
तेरी
tailed
मन इज
back in.
अपसेट यार.
Yeah,
दैट
yeah,
लुक स्टोन डेड.
यार वैसे मुझे बिल्कुल dead in the water. Have a look at the front foot, no ball. That's fair. That ball tailed back in from the off stump and
यार Pradeep has definitely got swing and seam off this
yes,
pitch.
cut off the wicket. Oh, that's maybe height. It's hit him on the back
Umpire's
foot.
call हो जाएगा. I
Yeah,
guess.
I think it's clipping the front pad on its way to the back leg. Ultra edge will confirm there's no
Has
edge.
he hit it? Has he?
No, he hasn't. There's daylight between bat and ball, so it should go down the ball tracker. And we feel
नहीं,
here
नहीं.
that it's clipping the stumps at least.
Umpire's call पे बच
Yeah, I
जाएगा.
think it's umpire's call. Here we go. Struck him in line. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's out.
That's hitting the top of middle stump. Another poor decision by Joel Wilson. And Babar Azam will not get that century. He's gone. Joel Wilson has to overturn this decision. The Sri Lankans with another good review have picked up their second wicket.
मेजबानी का इसने थोड़ा एहसान
जो उसने
चुका
अफरीदी के
दिया।
घर बिरयानियां खाई हैं ना, उसके बाद वो कह रहे नहीं
He went to Afridi's house?
नहीं नहीं, वो तो
अच्छा,
बाकी
अच्छा।
होल्डिंग और
हाँ।
डेस्मंड हेन्स वगैरह गए हुए थे, बट ये लोग
डेस्मंड हेन्स भी आया हुआ है?
यार मुझे जहाँ तक पता है कि डेस्मंड हेन्स आया, या वो उसके साथ कहीं और गोल्फ खेल रहा है,
अच्छा, अच्छा,
हफीज। Yeah, that was
हफीज तो
striking.
CPL में खेल रहा होगा ना उसके
हाँ
साथ।
शायद इस वजह से वहाँ गोल्फ खेल रहा है। It's not Desmond Haynes, just
हफीज को तो मैं कहता हूँ टोटली गोल्फ पे तुम कमिट करो, तुम हमें जरूरत नहीं है तुम्हारी अब।
यार वैसे हफीज अगर अपने आप को मतलब फुल टाइम इन लीग्स के लिए अवेलेबल करे, do you not think everyone will pick him?
लेंगे यार, क्यों नहीं लेंगे यार?
Australian,
बिग बैश में लेंगे, क्यों नहीं लेंगे?
Vitality Blast में मतलब इतने बड़े नाम नहीं है
उसकी
आपके पास।
स्पिन ही इतनी है कि वो खेले नहीं जाता उनसे।
Exactly, और जिस किस्म की हमने बॉलिंग देखी है इन लीग्स के
ये
अंदर,
केरी डार्सी शॉट टाइप टुंडे तो खेल ही नहीं सकते
हाँ उनको
उसको।
समझ ही नहीं आता, आर्म बॉल ही नहीं उनको समझ में आती।
Seriously?
Market टुंडे ही है, सही कह रहा है।
नहीं ले केरी अच्छा है।
या कैरी में था, वो तो वर्ल्ड कप में खेल गया था, बट
लाहौर कलंदर्स में आ सकता है यार केरी।
ये अपना जो है ना फौरन उसके
भाई
अंदर
मैं
एक-
सारे कीपर बैट्समैन सारे नोट करके रखे हुए हैं।
कोई एक तो
पूरी
आ जाए।
दुनिया के।
यार वैसे ख्वाजा ईमान से बताओ मुझे, नहीं वो मड मास्क पहना है, बकवास ना करो। जस्टिन ट्रूडो नहीं है वो, हफीज
कौन था
हमारा
ये?
हफीज,
अच्छा
जस्टिन हफीज। यार नहीं, मुझे सच बताओ, तुम
हाँ।
वाकई चाहते हो कि टॉम बेंटन आए और अपना
हाँ यार।
करियर बर्बाद? नहीं देखो, टॉम बेंटन
मेरे मामे का पुत्र लगता है, आगे खेले हमें स्कोर करके दे।
यंग टैलेंट तुम ये सोचो कि अगर तुम्हारा कोई ऐसा प्लेयर होता, बाबर
भाई
आजम जैसा,
अपने यंग करियर में आप हादसा देखोगे तब भी आप बड़े प्लेयर बनते हो।
you need to be at the
हाँ।
bottom of the barrel before you can
हाँ।
climb to the top. The cream always rises.
every night has its dawn, ये वो वाला हिसाब होगा।
Kryptonite's asking हफीज रिटायर क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? यार क्योंकि हम हमेशा इस आसरे में रहते हैं कि शायद
भाई ऑफिशियली अभी तक मोहम्मद यूसुफ और अब्दुल रजाक भी रिटायर नहीं हुए।
अब्दुल रजाक नहीं हुआ,
नहीं हुए रिटायर।
मिसबा नहीं हुआ,
हाँ मिसबा एमी को
नहीं हुआ, इंटरनेशनल
हुआ, मैंने भी खेलना है, वो आ जाएगा।
टेस्ट से हुआ है वो।
ऑफिशियली अभी तक पाकिस्तान में कोई रिटायर नहीं हुआ कोई।
इमरान खान खुद कह रहा है मुझे बारी दो। The captain unextraordinaire is out there,
यार
सरफराज
आज तुम
अहमद।
क्यों ऊपर आ गए हो
यार इसकी
यार? ये क्या जलालत है यार।
एवरेज से ज्यादा तो इसकी उम्र है।
Oh,
good delivery
ball by
from Pradeep. That's moved away from the right-hander this time. The man has lost a lot of weight. He's lost his will to bat. He's lost his ability to captain, and he's lost
भाई
his ability to
शुएब
impress
की
us.
बेइज्जती का देखो फॉरेन इफेक्ट आया यार।
पतला तो हो गया वैसे।
पतला भी हो गया, अब तो कमजोर हो गया यार, समझ नहीं आ रही इतना
जितना
पतला
उसने
हो गया।
वजन खोया है ना, वो शुएब अख्तर की आंखों में चला गया। तुमने उसकी आंखें देखी हैं?
यार वो अजीब उसने
यार वो लगता है सोता ही नहीं है बंदा।
हेरोइनची लुक
नहीं,
बनाई हुई
उसने
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 अपनी।
अपने आंखों में जो है बोटॉक्स करवाया हुआ है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। Pradeep again to Sarfaraz Ahmed. He's tucked this one off the pads towards mid wicket. They won't pick up.
अब मुझे
two,
ये नहीं समझ आई
but
कि
they
उस
get a
दिन
single.
आपको नहीं आना चाहिए था, आपने इफ्तिखार को लेट भेजा
सही।
है। आज जब हारिस की नॉर्मल बारी आती है आप खुद ऊपर आ गए हो, आप चाहते क्या हो यार?
यार अच्छा, हारिस सुहेल मतलब नंबर 5 पे नहीं खेलने वाला आपके लिए।
3-4 अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन बन रहा है हारिस और बाबर
राइट
का
लेफ्ट का
यार।
हो जाता है। चलो आई थिंक इस वजह से आ गया कि शायद राइट लेफ्ट कॉम्बो उन्होंने बना के रखना है, बट हो सकता है मिसबा ने भेजा हो। आई डोंट नो, आई जस्ट फील कि सरफराज अहमद बहुत इस वक्त मिसफिट है इस टीम के अंदर। ही नीड्स टू रीडिफाइन द रोल। दिस इज हिज बैटिंग लाइक पोजीशन। आई एम नॉट गोना टेक दैट अवे। हो सकता है रिजवान इज नॉकिंग ऑन द डोर बाय द वे। दोस लास्ट
200 मारे हैं उसने।
exactly against Australia. Oh, wild swipe across the line by Fakhar Zaman, unnecessary, and he's just beaten him outside the off stump.
यार
That was
अंडर
close.
6 रन रेट है रिक्वायर्ड।
Yes.
आप 73 पे हो, चुपचाप अपना 100 करो, तुम्हें क्या जल्दी है यार? कैप्टन को मारने दो उल्टी सीधे शॉट है, तुम तो अपनी सिंगल डबल सुकून से।
कैप्टन भी कह रहा है कुछ नहीं होता, कुछ नहीं होता, तू आउट हो जाएगा तो मेरे ऊपर प्रेशर नहीं आएगा।
हाँ
Look at that. That's an ugly swipe across the line. His head was nowhere, his feet were nowhere, and the bat didn't make any contact.
और अभी विकेट ली इस बॉलर ने, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस
exactly.
हाई है। आप
इसी
थोड़ा
ओवर
देख
के
के
अंदर
खेलो।
आपने क्यों करना है? मतलब खुद थोड़ा सोचो, दिमाग लड़ाओ। And you're so close to a century which you haven't made in ages. You know, why give it away now? Pradeep with a leg stump line delivery this time played back towards the
प्रदीप ने
bowler.
अच्छी बॉलिंग की है, इसको
Yep.
फखर को फंसा के रखा है इन दिस मिडल लेग लाइन।
और थोड़ी सी उसकी जो मिडल लेग से ऑफ स्टंप पे बॉल बाहर निकल रही, he doesn't want to give him too much room.
ये रजा रूमी आए हुए मैच देखने वही।
Hashtag King Misbah says Kryptonite Merchant. Yes, absolutely. He will forever reign in our hearts as the greatest test captain for Pakistan. Pal Danda,
हाँ
कौन सा show?
वसीम भाई वाला शो।
वसीम भाई हर जगह फिट हुए हैं
एग्जैक्टली यार, ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही
ब्रांड
अपने-
की
हाँ।
मतलब वैल्यू जो है गिरती जा रही है नाइस शॉट बाय फखर जमान ओपन्स द फेस ऑफ द बैक
जब से स्टार स्पोर्ट्स ने ठुड्डा कराया तब वसीम भाई
वो अब उनको डांसिंग विद द स्टार्स टाइप शो नहीं मिलते ना उनके जो सुष्मिता के साथ बैठे हुए उन्होंने
नच बलिए।
नच बलिए
सुष्मिता के साथ तो जेन्युइन अफेयर था
लियारी
भाई।
फिल्म फेस्टिवल लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल
लिट फेस्ट।
Oh, Shanira got angry. यार देखो अब तो पाकिस्तानी क्राउड भी वोक हो गया अब सिर्फ ट्विटर पे नहीं रहा अब तो मतलब इन रियलिटी जो है हम सारी चीजें अप्लाई करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं
वो आपने औरत मार्च के बैनर्स नहीं देखे? अच्छे
जी,
खासे
जी, अच्छे खासे।
जुगती से बैनर बनाए होते हैं।
क्रिएटिविटी की मतलब वो अंत थी क्रिएटिविटी है भाई
देखें पाकिस्तान में टैलेंट की कोई कमी नहीं है।
स्पेशली व्हेन इट कम्स टू प्रोटेस्ट्स
हाँ
व्हाट वी डू राइट इज प्रोटेस्ट्स पिछले मैं 20 साल से देख रहा हूँ वो फ़लस्तीन का करते आ रहे हैं so the people know it's their forte and they stick to it 183 for 2 after 30 Pakistan have Sarfaraz Ahmed and Fakhr Zaman out there they need 120 runs to go about 120 deliveries so it's not a wild chase as Sandakan continues that's an outside edge dropped by the first slip he's there for this roll and he's put it down it was a tough chance but he got his hand to it he should have converted Fakhr Zaman living dangerously yet again
और मजे की बात है अभी हमारा कमेंट आया अब्दुल्ला हैदर का वेयर आर द फखर जमान हेटर्स नाउ
ये
सच अ
देख लो,
डेंजरस
अब्दुल्ला।
वाइट बॉल बैट्समैन
yeah
अ मस्ट इन द मॉडर्न वाइट बॉल गेम।
Yeah, I think the balance of the slip was off. He was moving towards
अच्छा
his
मजे
left.
की बात है आपको एक न्यूज़ मिली होगी कि गैरी कर्स्टन इज बिकमिंग
Yes,
इंग्लैंड कोच।
yes. मतलब
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग।
for a side that's just won the World Cup, I mean, how
हाँ।
much bigger does it get to get a guy who's regarded as one of the
और
best
उसको बड़ी
limited
बड़ी
over
टीमें नहीं
batsmen?
खींच पाई उसको उन्होंने क्या ही पैकेज दिया होगा कि यार वो
Yeah,
घसीट
for
लें।
sure. यार वैसे मतलब lucrative job बन गई अब. The kind of star power that England does have, especially in the limited overs format,
सही
I
बात
don't
है।
think many people would refuse that.
और द 100 में भी एक टीम का वो कोच बन रहा है तो यू नो
सोचो
कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट।
वो अब ये नहीं पता कि वो वहाँ पे रेज होगा ही नहीं. Sandakan now to
Oh, big googly and
Sarfaraz,
it's
he's
gone
trying to
wide.
tempt him. He went wide and it was a googly going away from the right-hander, but he's gone a little too wide, and that's extra runs for Pakistan. Sri Lanka can't afford these bonus runs. They need to keep things tight. Sandakan again reloads, swept second
ये
ball in
क्या
his
शॉट
innings,
थी सरफराज की यार।
and there will be a fielder who cuts this off, but they'll pick up 2 runs. So Sarfaraz Ahmed is starting to get his account going. He needs some runs tonight. I think this is the kind of chase that he should take Pakistan home with and score at least 50 to 60 runs to ease that all that talking that we've been doing, that the media has been doing. So
वैसे यार ये
He's
हमारी
shut some
किट
people up.
वर्ल्ड कप वाली किट काफी अच्छी लग रही है इवन विद द ब्रांड
yeah, exactly. I think it was a good kid overall.
हाँ
The
अच्छी थी
Gooley this time played away
Gatorade.
towards mid-wicket.
यार गेटरेड पाकिस्तान में पीना शुरू कर देंगे वो गेटरेड का शीशा बनाने शुरू कर देंगे लोग जैसे करते पाकिस्तानी हरकत नहीं होती
दवाई
Red
के
Bull
भाई हम तो दवाई के पावर पे पिएंगे. Oh, beats him with the googly. The keeper can't collect. Those are buys. Sandakan is causing a bit of discomfort between these two batsmen. No, Gatorade, because on top you're paying the import tax and everything, can go up to 300. Yeah.
कितने ml होता है?
Yeah, 330.
फिर ठीक है यार क्या है
But that's what I'm saying. If you start bottling, if Pepsi starts producing in Pakistan, then it's fine. It's a market that's untapped. Good delivery again by Sandakan, keeps it tight on the off stump.
मॉन्स्टर कितने का है पाकिस्तान में?
Monster तो महंगा है. I don't think Monster जो है वो locally आता भी exactly. यार even Barbican जो है वो कुछ अरसे पहले तक 200 की होती थी. अब उसके ऊपर भी आपके जो है वो taxes वगैरह लग के. Wild swipe again, sweeps him towards mid-wicket. There should be a fielder there. Yes, there is. They'll just pick up a single. The end of the 31st, 189 for 2. Sarfaraz Ahmed and Fakhr Zaman trying to guide this chase home for Pakistan.
I think Sri Lanka should take a chance here and go with the leg spinner Hasaranga.
Yeah, I think you should bring him on, especially with Sarfaraz and his desire to sweep so much.
अच्छी खासी बड़ी गुगली है शायद सरफराज पिक ना करे और आउट भी हो सकता है.
Exactly. I think there is a chance there if he can get it right. सोचो 800-900 for a canned drink.
लेकिन वो तो कोई 500 ml ऐसे कुछ नहीं है काफी बड़ी है.
फिर भी 1000 रुपए की ख्वाजा खुद सोचो.
हाँ यार ये तो है.
1000 रुपए में बंदा खाना नहीं खा लेता. ये
हाँ.
कॉर्नेटो वाले बॉयज आए हुए हैं. चेक करें यार. वैसे आई मिस कॉर्नेटो.
Abdullah Haider saying England play Pak in tests while the 100 ball league is happening, so no chance to do both roles for Gary Kirsten. Fair
But
point.
it's only 2 tests.
नहीं 3 टेस्ट है प्रॉपर
They
सीरीज है.
increased it because before it was 2 tests.
तीन ही. पहले तो 4 होते थे अब तो 3
नहीं
कर
बट
दिए.
उन्होंने बीच में दो कर दिए थे. जहाँ तक मुझे पता है 2 टेस्ट.
नहीं 3 है.
Can we please confirm this? Stats
So we have
guru.
2 with Australia, 2
Ahmad
with Sri
Afzal.
Lanka और शायद 2 बांग्लादेश के साथ भी होंगे.
Are you just judging them based on their looks, Sarfaraz?
ये वो हमारे वो हैं गवर्नर.
As a fellow burger. Pradeep around the wicket too. Fakhar Zaman strikes him on the pads and they don't take the single. Right call by Sarfaraz Ahmed. He's troubling the batsman just a bit, Pradeep. He's got an awkward angle that he creates.
देखो डैंक मीम्स में क्या हो रहा है.
Another moment of pride for Pakistan. We made it to the top of the Dank meme subreddit.
इमरान खान साहब उधर बैठे हुए हैं. किसको? अच्छा हाँ वो आमिर लियाकत भी बैठे हुए.
Pradeep again around the wicket to Fakhar Zaman. Played off the back foot but no run. There's mid-wicket there to cut that off.
पाकिस्तानी नहीं बनाया होगा ना. पाकिस्तानी नहीं बनाया होगा. आंटी गवर्नमेंट भी अच्छी खासी एक मीम थी. इंडिया ने उसका सत्यानाश कर दिया बोल के. कुछ टी शर्ट्स तो मैंने देखी थी AIB वालों ने निकाली थी. Oh, hit towards third man. Fakhar Zaman is out and is gone. What a dismissal. Pradeep strikes for Sri Lanka. Short banged it into the pitch and flicked away to third man and caught in the deep. Pakistan in trouble. 189 for 3. ये क्या shot थी
He's
Ahmed
found the one fielder that was out in the deep. The crowd looked stunned. He had no right to play that shot. It was short delivery. He tried to ramp it over, and he was looking to give away his wicket for the last almost 23 overs. He's finally successfully done that. Finds a fielder, and Pradeep picks up 2 wickets in 2 overs. Pakistan now just starting to stumble a bit. We said it was a straightforward chase, but nothing is ever
और कोई
straightforward
इमाद
with
वसीम भी नहीं है
Pakistan.
भाई आज.
No Imad Wasim, Mohammad Nawaz will need to step up.
इफ्तिटुल्ला पे मैच आ जाएगा.
Iftitullah?
हाँ
You
यार.
said it again?
इफ्तिटुल्ला यार.
Iftitullah नहीं है. तोतले होते तो मैं बताता. Khair. No, I'm sorry. Iftikhar Ahmed, I don't know what he's adding to the Pakistan lineup.
सिंगल डबल करें एक दो.
2 test matches, right? Yeah, in England.
नहीं यार 3 है
Yeah,
यार.
don't, मैं वही कह रहा हूँ. It's one of those series again. We're basically a placeholder in that summer as well. We're going there, but we're a placeholder. हमारे साथ हर
Abdullah
बार ये
Haider
हो रहा
कह
है.
रहे हैं stupid decision from Babar to enter the 100-ball league. Pakistan will be touring England at the same time. Common sense will suggest he is not available. And it's 3 tests in England. Abdullah भी कह रहा है 3 टेस्ट है.
चलो अगर 3 tests हैं, I'm more than happy
नहीं,
with it.
नहीं, 3
They might have
confirm है
they
यार,
might have
confirm है.
increased it because initially 2 थे. मुझे इसीलिए याद था. But
नहीं अब्दुल्ला द पॉइंट इज ही शुड एटलीस्ट पुट हिज नेम इन द ड्राफ्ट ना. कहने में क्या है मतलब उसकी प्रेस्टीज बढ़ती है. वो खेले ना खेले वो अलग बात है. The point is, and obviously they wouldn't have scheduled it to clash with their own tests. Otherwise they'll dilute their own to competition. So I think उसकी dates कोई आगे पीछे होंगी. ये नहीं होगा कि
and I think it's
along with the tests.
Exactly, it's such a disruptive sort of event that they'll want full coverage,
हाँ.
full focus. They'll also want all of their major players there. So there
और
will
कोई
be
ऐसा
some
रूल
sort
है
of
उसकी ड्राफ्ट में कि आप एक आइकॉन प्लेयर एक टेस्ट का भी बना सकते
Yes,
हो. तो
yes,
जेम्स
yes.
एंडरसन लैंकेशर लंगूर्स का बन सकता है. ऐसा कुछ होगा.
Yeah, our intern was giving us the wrong information. He was looking at the Australia series, not England. But yeah, no, look, it's. What do you think about the?
अच्छा
100
अगस्त में है सो यार एंड ऑफ द
yeah.
डे आई फील इट्स क्रिकेट. तो क्रिकेट है यार. लोग देखेंगे क्या उसमें
उन
फर्क
20
पड़ता है.
बॉलों से फर्क पड़ता है तुम्हें जो T20 और 100 के बीच में होगी.
Exactly, it doesn't make it-
fan, do you think it'll make a big impact on you?
डजंट मेक अ
In
डिफरेंस.
negative way, I mean.
कुछ भी नहीं यार फर्क पड़ता है
Right?
क्या.
I think मतलब mathematically जो या
हाँ.
उसको as a proposition जो इसका selling point वो काफी attractive है. 100 बॉलें देखें 100 बॉलों पे जो भी होगा.
लेकिन
it's
कोई
very
नाम
easy
तो
to-
इंटरेस्टिंग रखते. द 100 क्या
हाँ,
बोंगा नाम है
that's
यार.
the thing. मतलब उसको क्या करें.
वो यार तो 100 खेड नहीं होती भाई. मतलब कोई हो ना 20 तो चलो एक बन गया.
Should have been 100.
हाँ.
या सिर्फ इमोजी होता उसका. इस किस्म की कोई बहुत ही-
लंदन लायंस, बर्मिंगम बफलोज और पता नहीं क्या मैनचेस्टर मराडर्स ऐसे कुछ
8
नाम
बॉल
होंगे.
ओवर्स हैं उसके अंदर जहाँ तक मुझे पता है.
उसमें आप 5 बॉल ओवर्स हैं बट इट कैन बी 10
5
एज
ball
वेल.
overs, okay.
10 भी करा सकता है बॉलर. आपकी मर्जी है. हाँ ये ट्विस्ट है
this
उसमें.
is- अच्छा वैसे ये इस बात पे मैं आने वाला था जो उस वक्त हम पहले कह रहे थे कि यार T20s में why limit the bowlers to 4?
यार T20 में तो ठीक है, वनडे में आप क्यों लिमिट कर रहे
Right? I feel like this is one of those rules that we should look into. If teams can play 6, solid batsmen, play 4 bowlers. Make it balance. Only your best bowl.
और अगर कोई बॉलर छाया हुआ है 3 विकेट 4 विकेट, why reduce him? Let him bowl like 15 overs so he can get a big,
It should be up to the captain to decide. I feel like that's the kind of disruptive change.
Because और फिर ऐसे ये टुंडे ऑलराउंडर भी खत्म हो जाएंगे ना.
इफ्तिखार अहमद जैसे लोगों को हमें देखना नहीं पड़ेगा.
इफ्तिखार इतने तुम हेटर हो
मैं
उसके.
बहुत मतलब तुम्हारी सोच है कि मुझे कितना बुरा लगता है.
मतलब इफ्तिखार और ये इमाद और ये जडेजा टाइप, ये टेढ़े मेढ़े.
Good enough to be a bowler or you're good enough to be a batsman.
Exactly.
And or you're Ben Stokes.
बेन स्टोक्स तो यार फिर अब जिन नहीं हुआ हुआ यार, क्या कर सकते हैं.
Favorite moment of this summer?
ओए हेडिंगली टेस्ट यार, अनबिलीवेबल यार.
उस दिन भी हमने इसके बारे
और
में
उसने यार इतने ट्रू छिक्के मारे, 143 140 बॉल का हेजलवुड का स्ट्रेट के छिक्के मारा है यार.
यार मतलब परफेक्ट कनेक्शन. even a couple of shots he swept the fast bowlers.
Seriously man.
Cummins को जो है आप लॉन्ग ऑन पे छक्का मारना आसान नहीं है. Is one of the hardest bowlers
exactly
in world cricket, and this man was just launching him over long on
मतलब हम
wicket.
मतलब लोग कहते हैं आज आईपीएल में तो भाई आईपीएल में 145 का बॉलर को छक्के नहीं पड़ते.
Exactly. और
ऐसी कोई लीग नहीं है दुनिया में.
और वहाँ पे बॉल भी जो होती है आपकी बहुत से बार 10 ओवर पुरानी होगी. यहाँ पे आपको 80 ओवर के करीब जो है पुरानी बॉल है, विकेट जो है डिटेरियोरेट कर गई है. It was incredible. Pradeep now with another left-hander. Haris Sohail, who looks comfortable at the crease.
Every summer he does something special.
Yes.
Like the 2017 summer इसने मैच विनिंग 100s मारे थे साउथ अफ्रीका को.
Yes.
2018 इसने बॉलिंग में इंडिया को उड़ा दिया था एक टेस्ट.
और उससे पहले भी एशेज जो हुई थी इसके अंदर he was moving that ball a mile.
6 विकेट ली थी उसने एक मैच में, मुझे याद है.
मैं उस दिन इसको बता रहा था मसाद को कि जब बैटिंग करने आया सेकंड इनिंग्स में उसने तकरीबन 22 ओवर जो है लगातार करवाए थे either side of lunch tea break. He was bowling about 13 straight and then 9 straight.
Crazy यार.
मतलब वो जुनून है उसको वाकई. मतलब नजर आता है कि
बंदा आपने उसका बैक टैटू भी देखा होगा.
जी बैक टैटू लाइन की पूरी.
मैं मुसाद को कह रहा था कि वो बना लो ऐसा एक बैक टैटू चेंज ऑफ पेस का
पेन से. हम सब की तस्वीरें.
लेकिन वो कह रहा था कि 3D बन जाएगा मुसाद
के. तो शेर हमला कर रहे हैं. Who's applauding that with a John Cena shirt on? Can't see him.
जॉन सीना. यार आप देखते हो अभी भी ये WWE वगैरह.
यार सच्ची बात बताऊं तो मैं जब ये मेन इवेंट्स होते हैं ना रेसलमेनिया समर स्लैम, मैं जरूर YouTube पे हाइलाइट्स देखता हूं उनके. I will not take that.
यार मसला ये कि पर्सनालिटीज ही खत्म हो गई हैं. कौन है अब?
ये पर्सनालिटी से ज्यादा बताऊं मुझे.
मैं जो लास्ट मैं बताता हूं, मैंने देखा था सर्वाइवर सीरीज था, ये किंग इन द रिंग था 2002 में. ट्रिपल थ्रेट मैच था. रॉक का, ब्रॉक का और कर्ट एंगल था या टेकर था, पता नहीं कौन था. दैट वाज द लास्ट टाइम आई वॉच्ड रेसलिंग एवर.
नहीं ये तो तुम बहुत पुराने चले गए हो. बट शट अप मुसाद. we've I think we moved away because also there's this weird like dramatic element to it now. I feel like you also catch a lot more of the mistakes as well.
PG era है ना, वो politically correct हो गए.
Yes.
अगर आप एक ट्विटर अकाउंट है 90s WWE उसको फॉलो करो तो एक क्लिप आई थी विंस मैकमैन की कि he dropped the N word.
Yes, exactly. And he does it in such a weird way.
और फिर आता है यार. Can you imagine इस जमाने में अगर वो ऐसा हुआ, पूरा WWE बंद हो जाएगा यार. बंद.
खत्म.
सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता.
32 overs in, 193 for Pakistan. Fakhar Zaman has just given away his wicket in the last over. It's now up to Sarfaraz Ahmed and the slowly reducing.
Big
Haris
googly
Sohail,
there.
who doesn't read the googly, but he does manage in the end to play it off the back foot towards point. They'll pick up a single.
अब ये रन बॉल वाला काम पाकिस्तान ने कहीं ना कहीं इधर कबाड़ा कर देना है मुझे लग रहा है.
अब रन बॉल की वजह से क्योंकि विकेट्स गिर गई हैं आपकी, you'll need someone to come in and have a little slog near the end. So Iftikhar Ahmed, if he's in there for this role, needs to come through.
हमें जॉन सीना का म्यूजिक डालना चाहिए अपने प्लेलिस्ट में.
जब सरफराज आया करे. और अंडरटेकर के भी डाल सकते हैं when इफ्तिखार comes. यार तुमने वो अली जफर का गाना सुना उस दिन?
यार इमेजिन.
यस
यार इंस्टाग्राम पे मैंने देखा था, लेकिन मैंने कहा यार ये तो
कैच द एपिक मोमेंट.
नहीं, I didn't listen to it yet.
You didn't catch the epic moment? I think Sarfaraz, if you can just play that amazing Ali Zafar sound clip that we've generated, if you could just increase the volume for the rest of us here too.
वैसे भी मैच की सिचुएशन भी उस तरफ ही जा रही है शायद.
Yes, Sandakan again now to Sarfaraz Ahmed. He drives it towards long on this time. They'll pick up a single.
106 needed off 104. ये क्या था? ऐसे लगता है कोई ऊंट मर रहा है यार.
फिर से सुने एक बार और गौर करें.
यार खुदा के वास्ते पाकिस्तानी आर्टिस्ट प्लीज डोंट सिंग इन इंग्लिश
Falsettos in
प्लीज
English. Both banned.
युल सिल्वर स्पर्स जो मुझे याद है ना मुबशिर लुकमान का प्लीज यार अंग्रेजी में नहीं गाया करो यार
Hear that, Masad?
इसको छोड़ो अली अजमत ने भी इनके जो अंग्रेजी गाने थे जुनून के they were really bad यार प्लीज
Sandakan continues out googly again this time. Played off the back foot, punched through covers,
should
and they'll
be
pick up
two.
two. Oh, a little fumble in that field to come back with ease.
ओ यार मैं तो भूल ही गया टिकट
This is looking like a chase that might turn a bit difficult at the end. It's always such a laborious effort watching Sarfaraz Ahmed bat, because it is a laborious effort for him as well. He needs to use all 3 of his brain cells to stay out there tonight and just make sure that Pakistan walk home. These few wickets in the last 2 overs have really, sparked the hopes for the Sri Lankans, who will be looking at a possible collapse for the Pakistanis. Nuwan Pradeep has picked up 2 in his last 2, and he's trying to maybe pry out a third here. He's got 4 overs to go. Shanaka only bowled 3, Kumara 4. Sandakan is done with his quota of 10. He gave up 62 runs, but had some edgy moments or difficult moments for the Pakistanis. Saranga, the right arm leg spinner, still has 3 overs to go. He's picked up a wicket of Abid Ali with
आई थिंक ही शुड
very well disguised
वो
googly.
लहीरो को वापस लगा के गैम्बल करे कि ये दोनों को आउट कर ले वो
उसकी थोड़ी सी पेस है और अगर
हाँ.
इनको वो टेढ़े मेढ़े अपने डैब्स खेलने
हाँ.
हैं might just get a wicket because there is a bit of
हारिस
bounce in
शायद
the
ना आउट हो लेकिन सरफराज तो डेफिनेटली आउट हो सकता है उसकी
100%
bowling पर।
inside edge या straight to the keeper.
या पॉइंट पे कैच
हाँ कुछ ना कुछ मतलब वो ऐसा खेलता है और अगर बॉल वापस भी अंदर आ रही है
हाँ.
he's a candidate for LBWs. I think Pradeep will try and maybe target him on the pads. It's going to be Nuwan Pradeep to continue. There
वैनिटी
is-
बॉक्स लाई हुई है
Yes. Ooh, firmly punched down the ground by Sarfaraz towards the bowler.
कोई
who
इज्जत ही नहीं
fires
मिल रही
it back.
सरफराज को यार
यार छोटा बच्चा नहीं लग रहा वैसे ये
छोटा बच्चा समझ के हमको ना समझाना रे
ऐसा लग रहा है उसके अपने बेटे का हेलमेट पहन के आया है भाई
वाकई यार बहुत कमजोर हो
बहुत
गया
कमजोर
यार
हो गया वो मोटा हो जाए थोड़ी सी बिरयानी खा लिया कर
सीरियसली यार
हफ्ते
मतलब
में एक बार तो जायज है यार मिसबा ने
हाँ.
वैसे ज्यादती की है उसके साथ
मेजबानी शुएब ने यार
शुएब
शुएब ने जो तड़ी लगाई
बर्ट के बारे में जो उसने कमेंट्स मारे थे He's comparing him to the Kardashians. Pradeep again cut away
Did he
towards
really
the
say
third. No, I'm just saying. he probably could have. No one would have said anything to him. Shoaib can get away with anything. They'll pick up a single towards third man. 195 for 3. Haris Sohail and Sarfaraz. Both the S's need to do something here for Pakistan.
अच्छा अब्दुल्ला हैदर बता रहे हैं the 100 is starting from 17th July to 16th August and Pakistan tour from 30 July onwards so he's right
30th July onwards?
हाँ
We're going to be playing late into that English summer then. I mean, lasted quite a bit this time. Late into
वो
September.
तो सितंबर पता नहीं एंड तक कब
हाँ,
कितनी
अभी
देर
अक्टूबर
खेलते
तक
रहते
तो वो
हैं
जो है वो उनकी चैंपियनशिप चल रही थी last week Essex double winners this year. They won the T20 and the domestic 4-day competition. Pradeep around the wicket to Haris Sohail, who plays it with soft hands. They'll pick up an easy single into the covers.
and we'll have a commentary change here with Musad Afzal coming in for Ahmed Khawaja
Face upset.
33.3 overs gone, 196 for 3. Sarfaraz is hanging in there, 5 off 10. Sohail is
Yeah, man, I
5
was just
off
gonna say,
7.
why did you just change? Why did you just change your voice from a normal tone to 33.3 overs in?
यार तुम लोगों ने
Suddenly deep voice.
उसके अली ज़फर का फॉल्सेटो सुना के
Yeah, Chinese James Blunt might be the right description for him.
102 off 99 deliveries.
James Blunt has never harassed people,
Well,
hopefully,
that's
that we know of. Shout out James Blunt. Yo, he's hilarious on Twitter. I like James Blunt. James Blunt is a proper troll.
interesting chase here though. 102 off 99. Pakistan are looking to make a meal out of this, I think. On the leg side, and it's whipped away by Sarfaraz. A deep square leg will collect. It'll just be a single though. I think we're gonna do a soundboard with just Khwaja doing Bazat Khan sounds.
Bez is not in this.
Yeah, I have to say I'm disappointed. I mean,
Why are you disappointed?
Because
There's nothing disappointing if Bazat Khan doesn't make it.
I think he's a good cricketing brain. He just doesn't have a great voice. 101 now, needed off 98.
Okay, if you don't have a great voice, you shouldn't be doing comment. Like the whole point of doing commentary is that you sound okay,
Middle
as
and-
well as the things that you say.
Middle and leg, Hariso just plays it away to mid-on for a single. Yeah, I get that. It's just that there's not really a lot of options. We're not spoiled for choice in Pakistan in terms of commentary.
Misbah ko bana dete. Same monotonous.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Same
This was a
monotonous tone.
horrible speaker, Misbah. I think Azhar Ali could be.
Obvious.
I think Azhar Ali is in line for the next good commentator.
Yeah, Azhar Ali is gathering up his vocabulary out in England, so I think he will be a future
Yep.
commentator.
Oh, good
Oh,
delivery. Attempted Yorker, but it gets Harisoil on the full. It's flicked away onto the leg side. Should be cut off. It's misfield, and it'll be an extra couple runs for Pakistan. That's gone for 4. Harisoil moves on to 9 off 9. And Pakistan now need less than 100 runs. 97 off 96 required. The 200 comes up as well. 201 for 3. Producer Surfraz asking me if Shoaib Akhtar can become a commentator.
Shoaib Akhtar can do
He's
commentary in
done.
Australia.
He's actually done commentary for Star Sports in Hindi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. इंग्लिश में मुश्किल है क्योंकि वो ऑस्ट्रेलियन एक्सेंट उसका इतना यार मुझे मेरा दिल चाह रहा था कोई गोली मार दे मुझे
We're taking a look at the.
नहीं मुझे मार दे मतलब मैं इस दुनिया में रहना ही नहीं चाहता जिसमें हर वचन में आया क्यों था मैं पागल था ब्लीप करो मुझे मैं सुनाता हूँ No, seriously, that was the most painful like commentary stint I've ever heard, and we have Bazat Khan, so.
Oh,
I hope Bazat Khan never makes it onto the show. Like, I hope he doesn't go
you
back
know,
and like
you do know,
do some homework.
You do know that we've requested Bazat Khan to come onto the show.
Yeah,
right?
I'm resigning like immediately.
This is a fact that
after
Sir
this,
Khil can confirm that we've actually reached out to Bazat
right.
twice.
I'm resigning after this over.
So as soon as we find out when Bazat can come on, we're actually going to speak
Bazat
to
can
him.
take my spot. That's fine.
97 off 96. The Pakistani worm is well ahead of that blue Sri Lankan one that kind of fizzled away into the middle overs.
Is that an innuendo?
Not really.
Okay.
It's a good-looking trophy. No biscuits or anything of
Disappointed. I
that
thought
sort.
there'd be a paint bucket on top of that, sponsored by Brighto. So I wanted something different.
Right, then
Wanindu was back into the
So
attack.
Frost gets onto the back foot to the spinner, drives it away to long on for a single.
I think his length's been just a bit too short. Even his googlies have been read easily by the batsman. The one that he did pitch up to Abid Ali, he played it off the back foot and got beaten by the pace off the track. So I think he just needs to flight it a bit more and maybe get it into the batsman's arc to be more threatening. The rapidly
just push
balding
it forward a bit.
Shahan is not able to collect that last boundary in the last over. So
Lot of-
something he needs to do here. Something that he needs to change in his attack.
To be honest, obviously we look at that. Pakistan chasing 275 plus targets. They've lost 20 of their last 21 games.
So in the last 5 years, Pakistan have chased down one target that has been in surplus of 275 runs.
Well, they've come back
That's
for
not-
2
yeah.
there. Poor running from Sarfraz. Didn't really ground as bad as quickly as he should have. I'm confident as long as Harisoil's out there. I obviously can't really rely on Sarfraz here.
I don't think Sarfraz can rely on Sarfraz here.
Yeah. Let's see if he's gone quicker between the wickets.
I mean, he does look fitter. I hope it's not just weight loss for the sake of weight loss.
Exactly. It's muscle building and getting
Anything, fitness
stamina. And
exactly. something that's
204 for
improved
3 now, Pakistan. 94 off 94 deliveries. But the other side of it is that Pakistan in the past 5 years don't really, the one-dayers they win, they don't really concede more than 275 either. They're obviously been a slightly better bowling side, except for those last couple years since Babar's has taken off.
You know, I think that's a bit of a misconception. I feel like we haven't been up to the mark because a lot of scores we haven't defended either. There's been many instances where the team has been batting first and made big runs, all not coming back for 2, denied by Haris Sohail, who's not interested in running that. Good.
He's
call
also
from
not
him.
the fastest between,
No, by
between the
any
wickets.
means. Yeah, by any means. He's a bit of a pudge.
So the dressing room looks pretty content. Waqar Yunus and Misbah Haq, they don't
You
seem
should be.
worried.
If you're going to lose the game from here, then it's purely based on mental strength.
Yeah, modern day cricket, this is a walk in the park. Sarfraz attempts a cut, but it's another miscued shot that just flays away onto the offside for no run. 93 now required of 92. They're taking the run rate over fine, but it's definitely not out of hand right now. But Sarfraz has his habit of sometimes getting locked into the crease, attempting to shuffle across and not rotate the strike. as he defends this one as well. He's also changed the kind of bat that he plays with. He's now using a mullick bat. Oh, outside off, and it spins inside, gets the inside edge of the Pakistani captain's bat, and it's a good over there for Sri Lanka. 35 overs gone. Pakistan still need 92 runs to win.
Yep. It's not over by any means at this point. Pakistan still need to put in the effort, still put in the work, because another wicket here for the Sri Lankans, and the tail is just about there for Pakistan. I feel, again, that if Sarfaraz Ahmed does not take the team home today, a lot more questions will be asked of him. He is leading the number 1 T20 side in the world, so that takes the pressure off of him in T20s. But in terms of one-dayers, he's in the limelight. He needs to do something, because I feel people are coming for his head. We're coming for his head.
Yeah, I think, listen, number 4 might be a good spot for him, but the other problem with that is that quantitatively speaking, Haris Sohail is a better batsman than Sarfaraz.
100%.
So it wouldn't make sense to demote Haris for just to accommodate a captain. That would be, nepotism at
That's my
its
point.
worst.
But then what happens to him at number 5 and 6 and 7 and 8?
That doesn't work. He hasn't hit a 6 in the last, I don't know, however so many games. Mazhar Arshad put out that stat.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's not good enough down the order, but I think if we didn't have a number 4, I think he'd be a good shoe-in for that position, but we do. And that just means that I think he's not going to make it to 2023. He'll just fizzle out after the T20 World Cup.
I think there's so much more cricket coming up that you need to have a direction. Shanaka is now into the attack. Good delivery from him to start off with, full on the off stump, played towards covers. But yeah, that's my point. If you have so much cricket coming up, you've given him this stint where he's been captain for what, 4 years now. He had his entire tenure to develop a team for the World Cup, which he did not really
Kind of
do.
did not, yeah.
Right, and
He's got a good backbone in terms of the batting side, but it's not a good enough nucleus in the team yet. Oh, uppish from Sarfaraz, but he finds the gap on the offside. Good shot, and the fielder will get around to it in the deep. It'll just be a couple for the Pakistani captain.
That was Haris Sohail with another well-timed shot.
My bad.
It's okay because he's round, so we'll confuse them both. But
I think Sarfaraz is actually fitter than Haris at the moment.
at this moment, yes, 100%. He's lost tremendous amounts of weight. I mean, jokes aside, credit to him. He's been putting in the effort in the gym or diet.
I wonder
or
if Shoaib
whatever.
Akhtar's going to take credit for this.
He probably will. I mean,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, my words had that effect, but if it's improved his running especially, I think that's what matters. And I think one of the reasons he wasn't batting up the order before was he didn't have the fitness, and he said this himself, he doesn't have the stamina to last the entire
That just
innings.
doesn't make sense to me. Uppish again from Haris, this time towards point. It beats the fielder, and it'll go into the deep for another couple. Good fielding there. Cut off just before the boundary. Another couple for Haris, 16 off 14. That's what we saw from Haris at the World Cup too. He's a quiet customer, doesn't really go for the big shots, but you look at the scorecard and he's over 100 strike rate almost consistently.
Yeah, he keeps the scoreboard ticking, and he keeps himself involved and busy. And one of the things that's really good about him is even when he goes for the boundaries, it's never a swipe or a dangerous shot. He's a well-timed batsman. He tries to play it along the ground, not take too many risks. And again, if he keeps it over 100 strike rate, what more do you want?
He does have a couple big shots in him, though. We saw that at the World
Yeah.
Cup too, but it's only when it's needed. And at number 4, you don't really need too many big hitters.
You have the entire innings to bat, right?
Yeah.
So you don't need to be the one to play stupid shots. There'll be other batsmen who come down the order or who've played in the power play before you. It's an opportunity for you in that aspect.
This time he just cuts it away, beats point, but there's a man at third man who will collect. It'll just be a single. Harso moves on to 17 off of his 15 deliveries.
Double
Sarfaraz.
again,
Oh, he's picked up 2. That's good running.
Yep.
That's a very sad thing if Sarfaraz was not promoting himself because he doesn't believe in the stamina that he has to bat 50 overs.
But that was a fact. This was
Yeah.
brought up on many occasions where he said if he can't bat more than 20 overs, even in T20s, he's never going to bat like an entire set of overs. Honestly, I feel like he should be opening in T20s.
Yeah.
That's the only position that
Oh,
suits him.
good shot again from Haris, just opening the face of his bat, running it down in third man for a single. Good over for Pakistan. About 7 runs coming off of it despite no boundary, so it's good strike rotation. Did you manage to catch a glimpse of this wonderful century?
Yeah, Danushka, I watched some of it in between. It was a busy work day, but tried to catch what I could. And he's a good ODI batsman. He had some good innings a couple of years ago as well. And I think he faced a slight ban in the middle for some weird activities. But a good 100 for the young Sri Lankan batsman. Jayasuriya missed out on one in the last game in the chase.
Yeah.
So good to see them getting something to show for
Yeah,
the
runs on the
series.
boards are good for these young Sri Lankan batsmen. As Sarfraz is still finding it tough to get it away. Gets an inside edge for a dot delivery.
I think that's going to be a drinks break. Or they-
We're going to take a quick drinks break too. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Yeah, it was a fairly quick drinks break that actually caught us off guard there. 36.1 overs as the first delivery of this one is flicked away onto the leg side for a single. Nabil Shakil Ahmed has tweeted in saying, why exactly are you going after Sarfaraz? As a keeper and a captain, he's doing his job, and the latter is not insignificant, especially in Pakistan. So what's the issue? That he's not a top batsman? My opinion on this is fairly clear. I'm actually a big fan of Sarfraz Ahmed, the person. He's a good personality. He's a good captain. He's a good leader. But he is doing a job as a sportsman. And as a sportsman, his primary duty is a keeper batsman. Now, he's an average keeper. I don't have too many issues with his keeping. But as a batsman, from 1 to 11, I can't find a position for him that he is going to add value in this Pakistani batting order. Now, if he's not adding value through his batting and his keeping is average, then he's basically just there as a captain. Now, in a top side, that's just not good enough. If you take a look at the other top 5 to 6 international cricket teams, the captains are not stagnant. They're not captains for the sake of just leading the side. He could potentially go out and become a coach or a mentor, but he can't take up a space in the batting order just for being captain. It just doesn't work, despite my association and affiliation with Sarfraz.
It's not just that. It's the fact that his presence is the reason that your balance is off put. This lineup is now fielding 3 batsmen who bat in the exact same style. Maybe 4 if Imam's playing. You can't have 4 guys who go at the exact same rate, have the exact same style of batting, exact same shots. Sarfraz is the reason that you might be missing a hitter, an all-rounder, a top-order batsman, a middle-order batsman. He's not doing anything. He's captained mediocre. Again, he's not been good enough. Look at the stats. Look at the series wins and losses and everything. It's not
and
there.
I completely agree with these notions. But at the same time, I do want to clarify that it's not personal with Sarfraz. Like I personally don't see an issue with how he's led the side. I think in since I've been watching Pakistan cricket since 2005, and from then till date, I've never seen a more collective unit. Maybe under Misbah it was getting there, but under Sarfraz it clearly seems like everybody's on the same page. Everybody wants the team to do well. There's no insurgencies. There's no snakes in the locker room. He's built a good atmosphere around this side. Is that enough to warrant him a position in one of the top batting lineups in the world? I'm sorry, that's just not going to cut it. So he's a good man, he's a good leader, a good captain, a decent keeper, but there's no space for him in this batting lineup. If God forbid something were to happen to Haris, he is injury prone, then I think Sarfraz would be a shoo-in at 4, but in the past he hasn't had the confidence to play at 4. So he's shot himself in the foot about when it comes to this too.
And I don't think he's a shoo-in given the fact there's people knocking on the door like Mohammad Rizwan who've proven with their batting ability that they're there, and he's a much better fielder and keeper, more athletic too. And Abid Ali, exactly, this is the point I was going to come to. Abid Ali will now be saying that, okay, if average keeping is the criteria for being in this team, then I can keep in an average manner, but I can bat better than Sarfraz can.
He definitely can,
I
yeah.
offer you a top order batsman. I can score the runs, more dynamic in terms of your lineup, and I can keep, which is as much as Sarfraz is doing right now. There's no, like you said, no top order or top team in the world that's fielding a dead weight like this just for the sake of being captain. Even the West Indies. Yeah, a lot of weight. I mean, that's fine. That's shed or whatever. But even the West Indies have had enough changes that they've tried to go for the one guy that can really lead them there. You know,
Couple of singles coming in the 38th over. Haris and Sarfraz both rotating the strike well. 80 off 76 required. Pakistan are 218 for 3, chasing 298. A good batting performance from the Lankans tonight to propel them to that score. I want to add here, after this delivery, Sarfraz gearing up. Full delivery, almost Sarfraz again, typically almost falling forward, and
fielding.
The single has been rejected because of a wonderful diving effort from Danushka at mid wicket. I can definitely see the cases for Abidali to come in as keeper. I don't know how good he is as a keeper. I haven't seen him keep, but I don't see the case for Rizwan. Personally, I feel that I've seen him for Karachi Kings and I've seen him play that one test match for Pakistan and also ODI cricket for Pakistan. His keeping versus spin is mediocre at best, so I think Sarfraz is better at that. Oh, good shot from Sarfraz, as mid-on will collect. It'll be a quick single. And his batting, he doesn't have the big shots.
तो ठीक है ना, वो चार पे खेल लेगा ना यार.
No, he doesn't have the big shots like Sarfraz. He's a good runner between the wickets, but if
Sarfraz
Sarfraz
has big shots.
he doesn't either. That's what I'm trying to say. So Abid Ali, I understand, he's a better batsman than Sarfraz, so there's a case to be made. But for Rizwan, I think he's a lesser keeper than Sarfraz, and he's probably the same level of batsman. So the case can't really be
Rizwan
made.
ने जो Australia tour पे keeping की थी, he was amazing in that series.
Yeah, but recently for Karachi Kings, he wasn't able to clear the fence, and that's the most
नहीं
recent
ठीक है
sample
ना,
that we have of
clear
his
the
batting.
fence.
Yeah, but at number 4, I would still pick
In ODIs
Sarfraz
he
over
can-
Rizwan.
मतलब partnership player बन सकता
And
है
because
वो.
Sarfraz can keep at for spin too, and Rizwan has issues with spin, we've seen that in the past. His collection is late, and he's dropped catches too.
लेकिन आप देखो ना यार, उससे बैटिंग ही नहीं हो रही इस टीम में. मेन काम तो उसका बैटिंग ही है ना.
No, I'm not making the case for Sarfraz, by the way. I've made that clear. There's no space for him in this batting lineup.
अब रिजवान
I
ने
just
हमने
feel that if
देखा है
there
ना-
was a replacement, then it would be Abid Ali rather than Rizwan. Or maybe Rohail Nazir even.
नहीं, आबिद अली का तो ये मसला है ना कि वो तो ओपनर है और ओपनिंग में काफी हमारे पास
Good
option-
shot
Lovely
there from
shot,
Haris Sohail.
Sohail.
Gets on top
That
of
is a
that.
four.
Gets on top of that off-stump delivery and just punches it away into the offside for 4 more. Like I said earlier, if Haris is out here, I don't think Pakistan should have any trouble with the chase. We saw him at a much higher stakes situation at the World Cup, easing Pakistan to a victory, so he should be able to do that tonight. He's carrying the captain through because Sarfraz is struggling 10 off 22 against the B-string Sri Lanka side at home, so the less I say about Sarfraz tonight, the better. But Haris is typically good, 28 off 22, no risks taken. He's played around the carpet
मसला
again.
ये इसके बाद भी सब इनएक्सपीरियंस दो बैट्समैन है आपके पास, इफ्तिखार और नवाज. तो अगर मैच थोड़ा सा फंस जाए तो फिर प्रॉब्लम होगी आपको.
I also think that Nawaz has a lot more potential than we've seen from him as a bowler and a batsman.
यार वो भी एक फ्रंट लाइन स्पिनर नहीं है ना, वो भी बस.
But I think he has the big hit, so he might actually work.
ही हैज़ वन बिग हिट, फिर उसके बाद वो डेफिनेटली आउट ही हो जाता है. हमने PSL में भी देखा है, एक छिक्का मारता है फिर अगली बॉल खड़ी कर देता है. बट क्योंकि इमाद वसीम ही इज़ एवरेजिंग अबव 40 बैटिंग एट 7 यार, तो ही इज़ अ प्योर प्रॉपर एक फिनिशर हमें मिल गया. हमने वर्ल्ड कप में भी देखा था अफगानिस्तान को उसने कैसे मैच.
Abdullah Header is saying that Nida Dar has signed with the Women's Big Bash League. We heard that this morning. Great news for Pakistan cricket. Hopefully that opens the door for many other women cricketers in the country to join leagues and, make a name for themselves and then make some money too.
निदा दार और डायना बेग और हमारी जो सना मीर है, they should definitely be playing in every league.
I think Sana is in the twilight of her career, right? If I understand correctly.
हाँ
Sana Mir is in the twilight of her career now.
हाँ, but she's still good enough. उसका क्या है, अभी भी खेलती है
Yeah.
regularly.
Sarfraz now gearing up. Ooh, good
Ooh,
spin
good.
into the right-hander. It's just his cutaway onto the offside. It feels like sometimes that's the only shot Sarfraz has to offer. I think in terms of skill as a batsman, he's probably the worst batting captain in the world.
Yeah.
And
Up to
Abdullah is saying that Abid Ali is often only used as an emergency keeper. Oh, beautiful delivery! And I don't know how Haris is still out there. That has missed the stumps. It's missed the keeper, and that should have been bowled him, to be honest. But Sohail lives to see another delivery. 28 off 23.
should have been bold का क्या मतलब? Bold होगा तो bold होगा. Should have क्या है?
Look at that.
Just
Oh no, it's a ricochet
Went
off
off
the
the
keeper's
pitch.
glove. Yeah.
should have been bowled.
So-
यार इतने तुम खिलाफ हो, कोई भी रन्स ना बनाए सरफराज के अलावा.
यार मैं सरफराज के खिलाफ या साथ की बात नहीं है. I'm being objective. I think he's a good captain and a shit batsman.
किसने कहा है आपको he's a good captain यार? नवाज इस बॉलिंग बस ठीक ही थी यार, मजेदार नहीं थी. 4 ही कराए उसने, ज़्यादा नहीं दिया. पता नहीं क्या है इनकी कैलकुलेशन में. हाँ वो कॉटन बोल्ट तो मैंने देखा था, उसने अच्छा पकड़ा था. बट वो भी एक फ्रंट लाइन स्पिनर नहीं है ना वो.
Oh, full toss. It just should be put away for 6, but Sarfraz has not managed to do so. It'll just be a couple bounces over the rope for 4.
चलो शुक्र है मार तो लिया
Yeah,
यार.
he's just, this man has no power. Lobia Khai. Well, Nabil Shakil has gone back to us. He says, I appreciate the engagement, but you're missing the point when you talk about his batting position and misreading history, in my opinion. Sarfraz's primary role is
Okay.
not to bat, it is to keep and lead. And the reason he didn't bat higher earlier was to accommodate Hafiz or Malik.
भाईजान अगर कीप एंड लीड है फिर 8 पे बैटिंग करो, 5 पे क्यों आ रहे हो, 4 पे क्यों आ रहे हो? ये कोई मजाक है?
No, he says
13वें पे आ जाओ तुम.
we're going to
तुम्हारा
continue here.
standard है
Sarfraz this
basically.
time
Oh, edge,
gets a
lovely
leading
delivery.
edge. It'll go down to third man, and it'll just be it's a couple runs. Yeah, it's a couple runs for Sarfraz.
एलेक्स केरी और डिकॉक और आप इन लोगों से अगर आप कंपेयर करो तो कितनी क्या हैसियत है सरफराज की. जॉस बटलर यार बिल्कुल यार. आप
What do you make of the notion that Nabil says that he was making room for Hafiz and Malik? That's why he was coming lower down the order.
हाँ
He bats
exactly.
at 4, but Haris is better at 4. It's a problem. Yeah. Play the way down to long on for a single.
यार हफीज एंड मलिक कौन से फिरौन है that he had to make room for them यार. come on.
29
Hafiz was
off
dropped in the
24.
freaking Asia Cup. क्या बात कर रहे हो यार, थोड़ी फैक्चुअल बातें
All right,
करो.
let's move on from Sarfraz. I think
नहीं हम नहीं मूव ऑन करेंगे, वो तो क्रीज पे खड़ा है.
Okay,
तुम
we-
एंज वेंज नहीं करो.
I think
डोंट
we're-
डाइवर्ट द टॉपिक.
everybody here agrees. Everybody here agrees that there's no
Sarfraz
space
is-
for him in the batting lineup. Okay.
एंड दिस इज नॉट
I'm-
न्यू थिंग.
You know that I've been his biggest advocate, but there's no space for him in this batting lineup. I get it. I'm being objective.
सही
But
बात है.
what I'm my second question is, and I don't mean this in a snide way.
हाँ.
My second question is, who is your next wicketkeeper and who is your next captain? And don't say Rizwan because he's clearly not good enough.
यार then how what is सरफराज if रिजवान is not good enough यार.
Rohail Nazir.
उसने
Rohail
200
Nazir.
मारे हैं यार. और क्या चाहिए
the
आपको
only
उससे?
the only person who's eligible is Rohail Nazir
क्यों?
because he's young, he's fast, and he's
आप
good.
अपनी वो तो फिक्शनल आपने उस पे दाव डाल दिया ना. फैक्चुअल बात करो ना. रिजवान ने फैक्चुअल बात ये.
What do you like about Rizwan besides that Australia
यार
series where
वो-
he hit 2 sixes?
यार मुझे भी इतना खास पसंद नहीं है, लेकिन इतना ये है कि ना हम उसको ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं.
यार
सरफराज
आपने
तुम
उसकी
drop भी
keeping
नहीं कर
देखी? How many
सकते.
fumbles and drop catches on spinners does he have? Also when he
कौन से फंबल्स तुमने कब देखे? वो तो खेलता ही नहीं है.
यार
कभी
fast
match.
bowling पे उसकी keeping Sarfraz से better है. I agree. Down the leg side he's much more athletic than Sarfraz too. But and spin
यार
he
इस
can't.
बैटिंग लाइनअप पे कहीं फिट तो होता है ना. सरफराज तो फिट ही नहीं होता.
यार
कहीं.
आप इस PSL में ही देख लेना when he plays for Karachi.
यार पीएसएल ठीक है, मान लिया हिटर नहीं है. सरफराज तो स्ट्रोक मेकर तक नहीं है यार. वो कम से कम चौके तो मारता
यार,
है.
when I started the conversation, I said it's not Rizwan versus Sarfraz. Sarfraz
It
is
is.
done. Sarfraz is done because Rizwan's not your captain. Find me someone who's gonna keep and find me someone who's gonna captain. Objectively speaking, okay, fine. Rizwan is in as keeper batsman. He plays at what position? 5,
Four, 4 पे खिला
Okay,
दो.
and then Haris comes
फिर
at
हमने
5.
तो अपॉइंट कर दिया है ना वाइस कैप्टन.
And Haris comes at 5.
एज ऑफ बाबर शुरू हो गई. हारिस आ जाए 5 पे.
But I don't
anchor
think
role
Haris
पे.
should be demoted. Haris is great at 4.
ठीक है तो फिर सब
Rizwan comes at 5. So
हाँ.
Rizwan but then we don't really solve our problem, right?
First of all, we got rid of Sarfraz who was captain, so at least he is dropped.
Okay, Babar is now captain,
हाँ
right?
हाँ.
Just so I can call the game here, there's been a flurry of singles and Pakistan are 236 for
91
3.
miles per hour, 146 from Lahuru
Yeah,
Kumara.
he's really amping it up. So, captaincy problem solved. I don't agree with making Babar captain. I think it's a bit too much pressure on him because he's a young batsman, and if
हाँ.
you look around you, matlab, you shouldn't put that much pressure.
चलो
as a-
इमाद को बना लो वनडे
But okay, fine. We'll make somebody captain. We'll solve that. Now, if Rizwan comes in, let's say, for argument's sake, that he's a better keeper, even if I disagree with that, and let's say he's a better batsman. Also, I might disagree with that too. But that's fine. Let's have this argument, right? So Haris is coming in at number 4, and Rizwan comes in at number 5.
जी
But Rizwan and Sarfraz are very similar in the sense that they both can't really clear the boundary.
okay.
So how are we solving the Pakistani problem here?
We are solving by getting rid of dead weight of Sarfraz.
Okay, but Rizwan is not. I'm saying he's not adding the
अगर
value that
रिजवान वो प्रॉब्लम
Sarfraz is
सॉल्व
taking
नहीं
away.
करता तो आप उसको ड्रॉप कर देना, सिंपल इज दैट. फिर जो रोहेल नज़ीर और हसन मोहसिन और जो जिसको मर्जी आपने ट्राई, उमर सिद्दीक भी हमने देखा था पीएसएल में, ही इज अ कीपर बैट्समैन जिसको
Umar,
मर्जी-
yeah, Umar Siddiq.
लेकिन आप इसको कैप्टनसी से तो हटाओ. व्हाई इज ही अ गारंटीड नेम इन द टीम शीट? ही शुडंट बी. इसका कोई काम नहीं ओडीआई में, और टी20 में तो उससे भी कम काम है. लेकिन हमने चलो नंबर 1 टीम बन गई है अल्लाह अल्लाह
उसके
करके,
अंदर।
तो एक टी20 वर्ल्ड कप इसकी लीडरशिप में बनता है. कंटिन्यूटी आई डोंट माइंड. तो इसको
Right, let's go through some of the comments. Okay, there's the comments. There's a lot
हमारी तो
coming
तुमने
through
सुननी
here.
नहीं, हमारे स्ट्रीमर्स की सुन लो.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I want the Pakistan team to be the best it can be. That's the objective, right?
No, you are going against Rizwan even though he
No,
has some
I'm not
semblance
saying
of-
I have nothing against Rizwan. If he comes out here today and scores a 12 ball 50, what's wrong with that? He's getting those runs for my team. My issue right now is what we've seen of him. He would cause the same vacuum that Sarfraz is causing, right? I don't mind. Give him the next 10, 15 ODIs or whatever, however many you want to give him. You want to give him the shot, give him the shot. But I think going with Rohil now is probably a better option.
Musad, the bigger problem is you cannot have your captain being a freeloader. फिर उसे उसकी रिस्पेक्ट नहीं रहती. He undermines himself.
But that's not happening, right?
It is happening. हमारी रैंकिंग क्या है दुनिया में? 5th 6th.
No. But everybody in the Pakistan team respects Sarfraz.
Nobody. ये तो कहने वाली बातें, वो और क्या कहेंगे?
यार
It
देखो
is
हम
guts.
जब insurgencies वगैरह या people trying to overthrow him, all that shit's not happening. You have to admit that, right? The team seems like it's uniform.
यार तब जब ये हुआ था, जब शोएब मलिक को कैप्टन बनाया था, तब रजाक, यूसुफ, शोएब अफरीदी जैसे
Big personalities,
लोग
big
obviously
players,
उनके
yeah.
सामने मलिक की क्या औकात थी कि कैप्टन बन जाए.
Yeah.
और लेकिन बाबर के साथ कोई डिस्प्यूट नहीं कर सकता ना. ही इज द बीस्ट.
I think that the only issue that I see with Babar being captain is just too much on a very
नहीं,
young
मैं तो कह रहा हूँ
shoulders.
आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स सोचना चाहिए. इमाम को कैप्टन बनाओ. आई लाइक हिज
I
पर्सनालिटी.
don't think Imam's a bad
इवन
captain.
इमाद, आई डोंट लाइक हिम एज अ प्लेयर, बट चलो ठीक है.
No, I think Imam is a good captain. I think I'd agree with that.
बट ठीक है, उसकी मेरिट फिर हम बात कर सकते हैं ना.
Yeah.
इमाद की
But you
चलो
can't
merit
make
भी ठीक है.
people captain on just your personality. Cricket is not just a PR game. You need people who can think on the field.
तो इसलिए तो कोच मिसबा है ना यार,
Yeah.
वो हैंडल कर लेगा.
Yeah. Well,
सरफराज ने कौन
Jay
से कोई
Surya is
genius
back
काम
on here. He's
दिखाया?
bowled 3 overs for 17 runs. We're into the last 10 here. Pakistan are 237 for 3. They need 61 off 60. Should be a
outside
cakewalk.
the
And this is struck Sarfraz outside of off stump. It'll just be a leg by 1. Right. So Gopi Mia Goal is saying Sarfraz is a good captain, Khwaja. Kryptonite Merchant is saying Abid carried Fakhr, who came good at the end. Haris is doing the same with Sarfu, but will Sarfraz be able to contribute like that? I don't think he will. Gopi Mia Goal is saying Bazid has stopped saying picked it recently.
यार सरफराज इज अ गुड कैप्टन. एविडेंस क्या है? कितनी देर आप
Right.
सिटी 17
Let's say Kryptonite Merchant saying I don't think Sarfraz is capable, and King Wenger is saying Sarfraz in 2014 was legendary. That's a statement, and this is
दैट वाज 2020 सर पे आ गए यार.
this is
कितनी देर
yeah exactly. This is
नॉस्टैल्जिया मर्चेंट बनते
punched down the ground to long on for a single. Pakistan now 59 off 58 needed. Lots of lights in the crowd. That's beautiful to see. Kryptonite saying I don't think Rizwan is an improvement. Might as well give someone new a chance. I agree with that. And King Wenger saying Rizwan Pashto mein gali de sakta hai. That is a USP.
रिजवान क्या?
Pashto mein gali de sakta hai. That's a USP. Him and Shinwari, I guess, will get along. And Kryptonite Merchant saying please yaar Imam ko to nahi.
वो तो मैं भी दे सकता हूँ.
And people are very Kryptonite Merchant is not in favor of Imam being captain.
ठीक है, फेयर इनफ. आई उसमें इट्स बेसिकली इट्स अ गैम्बल. ठीक है, बट आई थिंक ही हैज द राइट पर्सनालिटी टू लीड पाकिस्तान.
Played away onto the offside by Haris Sohail. He's been at ease at during this innings. It's another single for him. 32 off 29. Yeah, a little bit about Haris. I mean, he is definitely a positive in this side. How
यार हारिस
effortless.
की बैटिंग पे
How
कभी कोई
effortless
क्वेश्चन
is
कोई
he?
क्वेश्चन नहीं रहा. बस इसका फिटनेस का ही क्वेश्चन है और तो कोई नहीं. जो नी प्रॉब्लम्स इसको हो रही थी,
No doubt about it.
1-2 साल वो नहीं खेलता रहा टीम में.
Yep.
वरना he would have debuted even as way back as 2012-13.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we saw a little bit of. This is driven down the ground to long on for a single from Sarfaraz, who walks his way to the other side. Abdullah Heather saying, is Sarfraz putting Haris under pressure? I think no, not yet.
नहीं हारिस काफ़ी फ्रीली खेलता रहा है उसकी टाइमिंग तो काफ़ी अच्छी रही so I don't feel
And Abdullah Heather is asking for a little bit more respect for Sarfraz as he is the Under-19 World Cup winning
यार
captain,
बस कर दो यार
Champions
under-19
Trophy winning captain,
110 पे आपके ऑल आउट हो गए थे
PSL
अनवर अली
winning
अपने-
captain,
उसमें उसका क्या
and
कंट्रीब्यूशन था
number 1 D20 national team.
500 मीटर बॉल स्विंग हो रही थी
I'm
उसमें
just-
सरफराज की क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन थी यार हद हो गई है और अनवर अली को द सैड थिंग इज उस YouTube क्लिप का एड रेवेन्यू भी नहीं मिला होगा जो 15 मिलियन हमने व्यूज दिए हैं उस वीडियो को
Let's play it away to played away a deep point from Haris and he manages to pick up 2.
22 पिक्सल में हम वो देख रहे थे
Actually, I think that final was on Eid day, by the way. Yeah, because I remember watching it after Eid prayer. Yeah. And there's a comment on Twitter, a tweet on Twitter to us. Finally, in the nervous 20s is Sarfraz. Nabil's not letting this go. So Nabil's come back with some numbers.
नहीं ठीक है ना जहाँ भी क्या कह रहा है
And he's come back with some numbers. He says in the last year, Sarfraz averages 40 with a strike rate of 90 plus. He's not a great batsman, but he's not the kind of dead weight you're making him out to be. And when you compare with Rizwan, you forget that Sarfraz has proven temperament over several years.
What temperament? ये वो वाले deceptive stats हैं 40
He
average
has a lot of not outs in that, doesn't he?
हाँ 10 not out 12 not out कितने क्या है
Well,
यार?
he's given us a link, so let's open that up.
देखो ना।
Elixir of Azil is saying if Imam is made captain, rant merchants like Tanveer Ahmed will have content for their TV shows for their entire lifetime.
तो
So
बनाने दो
another
यार,
positive for Imam
बनाने
being
दो।
captain. Imam's captaincy on the ascendancy at change of pace. We're into the 42nd over here, 244 for 3. Sarfraz is bowling! And there's the wicket. And somebody
यार ये
said
क्या बॉल थी और क्या
Ahmed is
bold हुए
celebrating this
यार।
wicket for some reason. 23 off 33. It's
The
an
hometown hero disappoints his one fan.
It's a fairly ordinary ball back at the length on middle stump, gets an inside edge from the Pakistani captain and ricochets onto his stumps. 20, he's out. Oh wow! And Bruce Sarfraz is taking a piss. Listen, I have to add that if he is a mediocre batsman, there's no need to celebrate his wicket. That's rude. He's playing for the star on the shirt, okay? Like just like the other 10 of them.
Oh please यार हद हो गई है स्टार ऑन शर्ट पर तुम शहजाद और उमर अकमल को क्यों गालियां देते हो
It's very, very different. Umar Akmal's been in this side for 4.
ये हार्डिस की स्टार सेवर मील के लिए खेल रहा है ये स्टार के लिए नहीं खेल रहा
Do I have to read out the man's accolades again?
इफ्तितुल्लाह
So the
what is the highest
stats
score?
that Nabil has sent us. I'm just
जी बताइए
trying to make a
हमें
meal of it first.
नबील भाई के स्टैट्स पढ़ाए हमें
Filtered games. So last 21 games he's played 20 innings.
कचरा फिल्टर
And
नहीं होता
he's
पढ़
got
के सुनाओ हमें
485 runs.
Okay, what is the highest score?
The highest out of that is 97.
Against
He's got 350s under his belt.
97 किसको मारा था इसने?
That 97 came against England of 107 balls and 19th of May 2019.
अच्छा that series where we got murdered basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
जब
rest
350 winning score भी नहीं था.
his he's got other 250, so we'll mention
Not outs
those.
कितने हैं?
64 against New Zealand in Abu Dhabi and 55 against England at Nottingham on the 3rd of June 2019. So and there's a few not outs in there. There's one.
उधर लिखा होता है NO कितने हैं?
There's 8 not outs in there.
Okay, ये लो.
So the average
19 मैच
obviously.
में 8 में तो नॉट आउट आया है.
But
बन गई एवरेज.
the not out scores are not significant. The in terms of the runs,
मतलब
the
वो
denominator.
एवरेज की डिवीजन में तो वो 40
The
हो
denominator
जाता है.
has decreased, but like the not outs, there's 1 not out, 6 not out, 2 not out, 5 not out, 3 not out.
इफ्तितुल्लाह.
Well, Iftikhar Ahmed is another questionable selection. I definitely don't think he warrants a place in the side. I mean,
जी.
let's see what the comment says. Oh, that's a good question.
यार ऑनेस्टली मैं कहता हूँ शहजाद को 3 पे खिलाओ. Honestly.
So the comment says
हाँ, क्या लिखा?
Fahad is asking what would be your 11 for the T20 games.
मैं कहता हूँ of course Oh, good ball.
Good delivery right outside off stump. Iftikhar just dabs it away to point. It'll be a dot delivery for him to start off with. I have to say the Sri Lankan bowlers have done okay today. They've kept, some of them have kept to their
Spinners थोड़े expensive
lines and
रहे, but the pacers have
what's
been
the spinner's name? I'm sorry,
Hasaranga.
yeah,
and
he's been
Sadiq
very
Khan.
good. Hasaranga's been,
उसकी googly काफी देर
Yeah.
हमसे pick नहीं हुई.
and his length has been better too. A lot of pump.
Kumara dropping an F-bomb on Captain Courageous Sarfraz.
Gurmia Gawal saying yes.
ये
Ahmed
इज्जत मिल गई
Shahzad,
अपने home
come
ground
back
में.
time. This is played away to mid-on
अब
for
इफ्ती
no run.
पूरा आके block machine नहीं मरे भाई. Single double करते
This is
रहो.
a bit of a problem. I think Pakistan need to get Haris Sohail on strike immediately.
यार रमीज राजा भी कैप्टन रह चुका है यार. 97 96 में. हाँ. यार मैं तो एंटी सरफराज 3-4 साल से कह रहा हूँ अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. तो
41.3 overs gone. 244 for 4. Pull
Love from
away!
Iftikhar, but straight to square leg for a single.
Yeah,
But good confident
Solid.
shot.
yeah, good little
He's timed
swivel of
it
the foot.
better than somebody we just saw. हाँ, ये T20 टीम पे बात हो रही थी. एक तो फखर बाबर तो obviously हमारे ओपनर हैं. मैं कहता हूँ अहमद शहजाद को आप वन डाउन पे खिला लो because A he can build a partnership. He
Right.
plays spin well.
I think he should open. Why not? He opens for quit. It doesn't
लेकिन
miss his
बाबर
bat.
को आप डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहते ना उधर से. और नंबर 4 पे हो गए कौन होगा? आई गेस आसिफ अली होगा 4 पे या हारिस होगा और फिर 5 पे you know,
Why don't we open with Asif Ali?
नहीं यार वो इतना केपेबल
Go a
नहीं
little
है.
crazy.
He is
But
not
with the new ball, I think it'd be difficult for him.
वही है ना वो उससे ज़्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन
Outside off, and Haris is confident
बट
to
उसने भी
this drive to
imagine
point.
कि उसने भी कायदे आज़म में 100 मार लिया. नवाज ने भी 100 मारा.
यार, आप
जफर
सुनो,
गोर
जफर
ने भी
गोर
100
ने
मारा है यार. मतलब ठीक है
It's not
हमने
just the bowling standard. The pitches are just
पिचेस
placid.
फ्लैट है लेकिन अब ये कुकर बुरा भी अब नहीं है किसी से मूव हो रही बॉल तो फिर बंदा क्या करे यार. 53 needed of 49. So Haris on 34 of 31. Lahiru Kumar in a fiery spell, getting
Just a
some
little bit.
reverse.
Iftikhar Ahmed, he averages 51 in domestic cricket.
मैं वही
In
फिर
50
बता रहा हूँ
over
ना कि
format. So he's not a
domestic-
mug.
He's
with
not
the
a
bats.
mug, लेकिन you can only count domestic stats that much.
Yeah. Sohail now gearing up for another fiery spell. Good
Oh,
short
good
delivery
bouncer.
this time. This man has really amped up the ante towards the end of this innings.
92 miles per hour, 148.5 from a Sri Lankan bowler.
He's making her talk. 245 for 4 after 42 overs. Pakistan need 53 off 48. Iftikhar slow out of the blocks, but Sohail is anchoring this innings
क्या
again.
कह रहे हैं King Wenger?
And King Wenger is saying Sarfraz needs time. Weight loss affects batting. Affected Inzi in 2003 World Cup as well.
तो यार इंजी तो कभी भी सेट नहीं हुआ था उसका. फिर जब पेट उन्होंने रिस्टोर किया था तब जाके फिर वो बीस्ट बने थे 2004, 5, 6 में. तो फिर अब क्या उसको फिर हम वड़ा पाव खिलाएं.
Gurman is playing the local troll here. He's saying, guys, don't you think that Sarfraz is a purchase selection? When is the last time he won us a match single-handedly? Question from India.
पर्ची तो बहुत छोटी चीज़ है. ये तो बस मुझे लगता है पॉलिटिकल लेवल पे जाके ये बेस सेलेक्ट हो रहा है सिर्फ. होपफुली मिसबा एरा में ये सब चीज़ें टॉलरेट नहीं होंगी.
Ahmed, with his typical classic comment saying there's only one Pakistani batsman to get 100 in all 3 formats.
Ahmed Shahzad.
Kryptonite Merchant are Ole and Sarfraz. They both need time. Okay.
ओली को भी ये कितना टाइम दोगे यार. एकेडमी टीम बना दी अब तुम लोगों ने. क्या
Who's going to be a more successful coach, Ole or Misbah?
ऑब्वियसली मिसबा यार. ओली की क्या औकात है यार.
Tossed up this time, and Iftikhar plays it away.
Oli is living off that one jammy goal in the 99 final. उसकी इतना ही वो प्लेयर था. बस वो सब्स्टिट्यूट बैठा रहता था खुशी खुशी.
Block your ears, Sir
खेल ट्रिगर किया. तुक्का उनकी विक्ट्री थी. बायर्न ने बी फाड़ के रखी हुई थी मैन यूनाइटेड की उस मैच में.
Jayasuriya is back on because Sandakan and Hasaranga have exhausted their allocation. He's into his 5th over. He's given away 25 runs. A
Pradeep
single off the
Yateen,
first. Iftikhar Ahmed has managed to get off strike.
बहुत over है.
So it's good that Haris is going to be facing now. Let's see what's saying. Misbah's at the wheel. And Lala Bhai is saying, Khuda ka khauf karo yaar, Asif Thoku does not merit a place in
आसिफ टोकू.
Asif Thoku, wow.
ये क्या है.
That could mean a lot of things.
एमकेएम के टारगेट किलर नेम्स है. आसिफ ठोकू,
Haris-
कामरान माधुरी,
Haris is now getting ready here, and he's just going to flick it away onto the leg side, mid-on. long on will collect.
सरफो
It'll just be a
सुपारी, ये
single.
क्या क्या नाम रखे हैं
यार but लाला भाई ये किस बुनियाद पे आपने कहा है कि आसिफ अली is not going to be a part of the T20 side? He's probably the best pinch hitter that we have.
वो कौन सी एक गन होती है वो पाकिस्तान में स्प्लिटर क्या कहते हैं
फहद कह रहा है बॉबी
इमाम टीटी
फहद कह रहा है बॉबी बादशाह भी ऐड
बॉबी
करो.
और यस बॉबी प्रिंस
Iftikhar back on strike, 2 off for Jay Asuri is really going to have to bowl out of his skin here because the main two spinners are done. Bad ball
Swept
on the leg
away.
side, swept away from Iftikhar. Fine leg will collect. It'll just be a single. Pakistan are still behind the run rate here, 50 off 45. So they need a boundary to calm the nerves because
आपको याद होगा वो क्लासिक मैच जो हम अबू धाबी में हारे थे ऑफ ग्लेन मैक्सवेल when we needed 1 run of 2 balls and we lost that match but किसने इरफान और वो जो स्ट्राइक पे थे यार वैसे भी दिन होते थे हमारे हाँ सोहेल तनवीर मोहम्मद इरफान
248 for 4 after 42.3 overs. Oh,
What a
beautiful
shot, Harris Hale.
Goes inside out. That's not an easy shot to play, but there is a
2 run over.
deep extra cover that'll collect. It'll just be a couple runs despite the fumble. फालतू फहीम. यार पर ये लाला भाई गुम हो गए. मुझे ये बताएं तो सही कि आपने आसिफ अली को T20 टीम में से किस तरह ड्रॉप कर दिया?
नहीं आसिफ अली तो पक्का 4 पे खेलता है यार 4 या 5 पे
Can you what?
वही बता रहा हूँ ना मैं तो कहता हूँ I think oh cut away but straight to the point fielder that could have been 4 but saved on the boundary edge 48 needed of 43 straight forward run chase अगर पाकिस्तान कोई ऊट पटांग हरकत ना करे but कुछ पता नहीं है पाकिस्तान का भी क्या कर बैठी
Kopi Mia Gawal has the $1 million question. I'll get to it after this delivery. It's the last one for the 43rd over. 250 has come up for Pakistan at the loss of 4 wickets. The current run rate is 5.84.
थ्रिलर मैच बन गया थ्रिलर मैच
Thriller. And this is just going to be punched off the back foot for a single.
punched it
And 251 for 4 after
क्या कह रहे
43
हैं गोपी
overs.
साहब?
Gopi is asking, how do we produce a Pakistani Joss Butler?
यार जॉस बटलर यार देखा जाए तो जॉस बटलर भी एक फ्रीक टैलेंट है जो इंग्लैंड ने तुक्के से ही पता नहीं उनको मिल गया ही इज क्रेजी यार
Do you think he's the best limited over batsman in the world right now?
नहीं यार कीपर बैट्समैन आप कह सकते हो
Because we don't get to see a lot of him because he's down the order, right?
हाँ जो करंट ओडीआई वर्ल्ड 11 है उसमें तो डेफिनेटली वो आता है बट अभी तक कोहली और रोहित से आगे तो फिर आप बंदा बहस करना बाबर आजम भी हमारा है हीरो आई थिंक टॉप 3 तो यही है दुनिया में कीपर बैट्समैन तो नो डाउट जॉस बटलर क्विंटन भी यार थोड़ा डाउन हो गया है वरना वो जो पहले जो वो स्कोर की बरसातें लगाता था वो अब थोड़े से हाँ इंडिया के खिलाफ खेल के शायद सेट हो जाए शायद टेस्ट में कुछ कर ले
7 overs down to go. Pakistan need just another half a century to win this game. They should be able to do it out of canter. And Asad from Paces Spacey, our left arm round, if you know him on Twitter, had just tweeted this 20 minutes ago about how this innings was crucial for Sarfraz and it would be efficient to keeping Rizwan out, but he's failed to deliver tonight.
यार विनिंग कवर्स पेपर्स ऑल ओवर द क्रैक्स तो अब अगर हम जीत गए तो फिर लोग भूल जाएंगे सरफराज ने क्या गंद मारा
That is a good point. Driven back and this mid-off will collect and Khwaja, we've talked about the economy and the other things that come as a benefit that when cricket returns.
जी, जी.
One of them is also the music. There's a local band called E Sharp that is playing at the NSK tonight.
अच्छी बात है
And they're playing live for the crowd and that's great exposure for young musicians as well. So it's a whole collective. I think an entire community will benefit from cricket returning to
यार
Pakistan.
जब ऐसी जब इंटरनेशनल स्पोर्ट होता है फिर आपकी होटलिंग जो इंडस्ट्री है
That
ये
too,
वो इंडस्ट्री
that
है
too.
सब कुछ यार
But it's not just the economics of it; it's the art and the culture is also enhanced.
बिल्कुल
Aris has punched this down the ground for a dot delivery.
और क्योंकि पाकिस्तान में क्रिकेट तो आपको पता है इट्स ऑलमोस्ट रिलीजन तो हर चीज़ बिकता भी उसके नाम पे है तो साथ साथ हर चीज़ को लेके चलता है बट 47 नीडेड ऑफ 40 हाँ क्या बोल रहे हैं
Oh, a repost hey from Lullaby saying Asif Toku ने perform ही कब किया है पाकिस्तान के लिए T20 में 20 मैचेस में 21 एवरेज है highest score 41
यार जो
short
उसका
delivery
रोल है
and that should be given one Pradeep as bowled a good bouncer actually that's not been called
उसका रोल ये है कि एज ए हिटर तो उससे आप एवरेजेस वगैरह की उम्मीद तो आप नहीं रख सकते अब स्ट्राइक रेट की बात करो उसका क्या स्ट्राइक रेट है तो
yeah Gopi Mio Kowal is being
उसने मुझे याद है उस जिम्बाब्वे में जो ट्राई सीरीज हुई थी ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ वो 1-2 मैचों में अच्छा मारा था फाइनल में भी शायद उसने फ़खर के साथ बड़ी हिट्टें लगाई थी to complete a big run chase of like 193.
King Wenger is being very optimistic. He's saying, inshallah, Sarfraz will become our Joss Butler. I think that ship has sailed.
वो बटलर बन सकता है, जॉस बटलर नहीं बन सकता.
But you remember King Wenger. He's usually right.
King Wenger.
Pradeep now continuing. Oh, this is in the air. This could be currents for Pakistan, but it falls in between mid-on and mid-off. And I have to say, Sri Lanka have been unlucky tonight.
Pressure create किया था. देखो एक required run.
3 dot balls followed by a good short delivery that got the top edge of Haris Sohail's bat, but it landed safe to the agonizing eyes of the Sri Lankan fielders.
Good bowling from Pradeep. यार आज he's been impressive. He's been bowled really well. He's changed his length up very well, and he's getting the ball to just, you know, jag off the wicket a bit. And unlucky the Sri Lankan.
Gopi Miyakawal is disagreeing with you on the fact that you think that Joss Butler is a lucky find, because he's saying it's not a fluke when you have Bairstow, Morgan, Roy, Hales, and even Moyne who can smash sixes.
यार ये बात तो.
That's a good point, actually.
हाँ.
Iftikhar Ahmed now gearing up. The Pakistan need a little bit more from this over. It's been 3 dot deliveries and a half chance for Sri Lanka. This is another dot delivery. What an over from Pradeep. Nuwan Pradeep has swung this game slightly into the favor of Sri Lanka right now. 46 off 37. We have a humdinger on our hands.
लेकिन आप ये भी देखो ना कि imported players भी कितने. Curran brothers imported. Stokes is imported.
Where have they been flown in
Curran
from?
brothers are from Zimbabwe.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And Jason Roy is from South Africa. Stokes is from New Zealand. Jofra is from Barbados. तो आधी टीम तो यही imported माल हो गया ना ये जो.
King Wenger is saying that if you're going to judge Asif for his role and his average is low because of that, as Iftikhar tries to, I don't know, drive this away, but it's another dot delivery. One run off the 44th over. It's been about 32 deliveries since the last boundary. Sri Lanka are tightening the noose around a weak lower middle order.
The Sri Lankan team, yeah, they've been very professional. They've worked hard in the field,
yeah,
and they've given the Pakistan
fielding
a hell of a match.
Has been below par. King Wenger is saying Is Hisab se Afridi should not be judged for his average of 20.
Exactly, यार. नहीं T20 में तो अफरीदी एक टाइम प्योर वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर था.
He was the best all-rounder in the world. 2009.
2009 में वो था ही मैन ऑफ द मैच ऑफ द फाइनल, और मैन ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट था 2007 में. तो वो तो जैसे इमाद वसीम एक किस्म का वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर है T20 लेवल पे, तो आप उस पर तो कह सकते हो. लेकिन इफ्तिखार ने यार उसके आप स्ट्राइक रेट मुझे बताओ ना. एवरेजेस नहीं देखते T20 में, स्ट्राइक रेट देखते हैं, और बॉलर के बॉलिंग एवरेज नहीं, इकोनॉमी रेट देखते हैं. सो दीज आर द क्वेश्चंस that I'm putting forward to you. 46 needed of 6 overs. है तो straightforward, लेकिन Pakistan.
I think after the last.
Whenever there's a Pakistan run chase, nothing.
If you see that snake now slowly drooping, because that last over was really tough on Pakistan's chances. Jaisuri is back. 5 overs, 30 runs.
Bit of a gamble here. They're bowling a spin at one end.
And he's kept Pakistan fairly quiet. 7.7 now. Required run rate is 7.7 now. It's going to be tough.
They're trying to buy a wicket here of Haris Sohail playing across the line to the off spin or doing some other shot.
Fahad is asking, whatever happened to Hassan?
8 runs in last 18 balls. यार ऐसे रन चेस आप जीतोगे क्या हो गया यार?
Whatever happened to Hassan Talat?
तलत भी यार अब कायदे-आज़म में भी कोई खास
जब से उसने जियो में काम करना शुरू किया है,
वरना उम्मीद थी कि यार हुसैन तलत भी अच्छा बैट्समैन डेवलप होगा, बट PSL मर्चेंट ही बनाया हुआ है फिलहाल. लेट्स होप ही improves.
Oh, uppish from Haris Sohail, but there's nobody there. It'll be a single. The fielders in the deep have come in. That's a good decision from the Sri Lankans because it's a big outfield. So they're gonna keep the twos quiet because Pakistan can win it with twos. And Hassan, mad scientist on Twitter, is saying Iftikhar's Joss Butler mode is going to come in. That is.
खुदा का खौफ करो यार, कौन से दो नाम आपने मिला दिए. इफ्तिखार और जॉस. यार जॉस बटलर इन्हीं बातों की वजह से वो PSL खेलने नहीं आते. कहते यार तुम लोगों ने इफ्तिखार को मेरे साथ कंपेयर किया भाई.
Gopi Miyakawal throwing another.
मेरे को बताएगा मेरे.
Gopi Miyakawal throwing another spanner in the mix. He's saying if economy is the precedent for T20 bowling, why is Sohail Kukri not in the team?
Sohail should be, लेकिन उसका टाइम गुजर गया है.
Yeah, but I still think he's
a T20.
Here we go. If Iftikhar places onto the leg side, it'll just be another single. Pakistan struggling to get a boundary. It's been 34 deliveries since the last one crossed the ropes. And
हद हो गई है यार, ऐसे रन चेस करते हैं, चौके ही नहीं मार रहे.
And as you can see, the nervousness is creeping into Khwaja's rants. But do you agree on the notion that if you look at T20 cricket in its evolution till date, and the inclusivity of the format, Sohail Tanvir is probably the best T20 bowler in the history of the game?
In the history of the game.
In the T20 format. He's bowled everywhere for every team and he's done well in every country.
सही बात है, आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो, इसमें कोई
I know that he doesn't have the brand for it, but yeah, Malinga would be close. But Malinga's even
Lasit
Malinga's not
Malinga,
as
you would
diverse.
say, yeah, Lasit Malinga.
He's not played with as many teams in the CPL.
यार
He's
10 साल
played.
तो IPL खेला है उसने
That
यार.
IPL is not the only. Oh, Apesh from Haris Sohail, and
one
it doesn't
bounce.
get to the fielder at long off. It's one bounce. It'll just be a single. Vishka didn't go for the catch there, but it was well short. Yeah, yeah. But he's definitely the flag bearer of franchise cricket.
नहीं, सोहेल तनवीर डेफिनेटली, अगर आप एक
He
T20
had the
ऑल
best
टाइम
figures
11
in the
बनाओगे, उसका
IPL.
नाम मलिंगा होगा और सोहेल तनवीर होगा और कौन होगा फास्ट बॉलर. बनाओ यार एक ऑल टाइम 11. क्रिस गेल, दिलशान, केरन पोलार्ड
I think
होगा,
Afridi would be in there.
अफरीदी will be there, no doubt.
Down the track from Iftikhar. It's a miss
that's
from Iftikhar.
four.
It's a miss from the keeper. And it's 5 wides down the leg side. It's a lucky escape for Pakistan.
Pressure.
Oh no, hits
leg
the
buys,
pad.
in fact.
It's leg buys.
That's bad keeping यार. किधर हो आप?
Yes. That's a good, no, that is a good name actually.
Oh,
He can
nahi,
bat
yaar,
and
forgot.
bowl. No, no. I
He
think he's
never
very,
performed in international level यार.
I think he's very underrated.
काउंटी सुपरस्टार थोड़ी बन सकता है एक वर्ल्ड
यार फिर अजहर महमूद को भी ले आओ काउंटी
अजहर महमूद
सुपरस्टार.
क्या है यार, ये काउंटी चैंपियन थोड़ी आप एक T20 ऑल टाइम 11 में डालोगे.
King Wenger is saying Mohammad Sami, I don't think he'd make that.
नहीं नहीं, ऑल टाइम में तो नहीं आएगा, बल्कि it's a very good-
Pakistanis in the all-time would be Shahid Afridi
हाँ,
and
सोहेल तनवीर
Sohail Tanveer.
and
This is driven away onto the offside, beats the point fielder, and he's given chase.
उमर गुल भी होगा यार.
I think
उमर
it'll
गुल भी
go
होगा.
for a couple runs.
Yes. it
So
will be-
Gul was good for 3-4 years though, right? That's.
I will tell you the names: Saeed Ajmal, Shahid Afridi, Umar Gul, Lasit Malinga, Sohail Tanveer, and who was the other guy I mentioned? Shahid Afridi.
How can you have 5 in an all-time World 11?
यार बनते हैं उनके, आप numbers निकाल के देख लो यार.
I
अजमल और
like-
अफरीदी
There's
का-
no
I'm
bias
serious.
here, folks.
नहीं नहीं यार, मैं कभी कोई गलत बात करता ही नहीं हूँ, आपको पता है. हाँ,
Yeah,
ऑल टाइम में एक वक्त था अजमल, अफरीदी, गुल, all three
Yeah,
were top.
Afridi to Bakka, Gul bhi Bakka. Ajmal, you have to consider the action as well because it wasn't improper.
यार फिर तो मुरली को शिफ्ट डिलीट कर दो आप दुनिया से.
Shift delete.
चलो बैटिंग पे आते हैं. दिलशान होगा,
यार
क्रिस
गोपी
गेल
Kawal
होगा.
Kawal is also saying Hafiz is a T20
यार
pioneer.
बैज ने हाँ एक
यार हफीज का भी नाम लेना चाहिए बस. A potential.
और नहीं
12th
यार,
man.
और नहीं यार बस कर दो. उसने बैटिंग भी कभी कहाँ परफॉर्म किया.
What about Yuvraj Singh?
यूवी के यार एक ही टूर्नामेंट में उसने कुछ किया था. उसने तो एक फाइनल हरवाया भी है.
Gurman is saying Yuvraj Singh. Lala Bhai is saying Shoaib Malik. Interesting.
नहीं नहीं यार,
He does
मलिक
well.
से बेहतर बैट्समैन आ चुके हैं यार.
Yeah, it's too
ऑल
much.
टाइम 11 में वो थोड़ी
think,
आता है.
guys, think all-time 11. Think about international.
महिला
cricket
भी
and
आता है
all-time
भाई,
11.
महिला का
नहीं,
नाम.
जयवर्धने किस तरह आता है?
जयवर्धना का भी नाम आता है. विराट कोहली
यार
यार.
फिर तो बाबर भी आएगा.
एवर यार इतनी जल्दी बगैरत.
ऊपर से शुरू करो ना, ऊपर से शुरू करो. बाबर और
That's what she said. देखो क्रिस गेल और दिलशान ओपनर या बैज.
यार जयसूर्या भी ओपनर हो सकता है.
नहीं, जयसूर्या तो एक 2007 सिर्फ खेला था.
और in the
What a
air
shot, Harris
from
Sohail.
Harris Sohail.
That is just one bounce. Six.
1 bounce
Forget
6. It's a 1 bounce 6 from Harris Sohail. He
Forget the one bounce.
smashed
He
this.
slapped that over extra cover for a 6. What a shot by Harry Sohail.
That's a good shot from him. It's a back of the length delivery and he's punched it. Yeah, he's just smashed it over the covers for 6.
ये तो विंबलडन और बेसबॉल वर्ल्ड
I think that's why Harris is so content because he knows he has that
यार
shot
इसकी
in him.
टाइमिंग है यार boy.
Really, a
Crazy
magnificent,
six.
effortless stroke, and he's unfazed. The big man from Punjab has done it for Pakistan. 47 off 44. Pakistan need 31 off 29. Lala Bhai has also thrown Kevin Peterson and
Oh, yes,
and Mahendra
KP.
Singh Dhoni as keeper for sure.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Oh,
Him and Joss Butler.
he doesn't have a T20 50 to his name. Do you know that?
Well, but
MS Dhoni is not.
he could finish any game. As down the leg side, flicked away off the
IPL
pads.
थोड़ी खेल रहे हैं
Deep
उसमें
mid
अभी.
wicket is there, and he will be able to cut it off. Yep, it'll just be 2, maybe 3.
हाँ वैसे it's a very good question. Who will bat at like 5 and 4 and 5 in?
Acha yaar,
Oh, yes,
I'm gonna make
alright.
this a little harder because people are now sending in Ravi Bopara.
रवि बुपारा ने क्या किया है कभी?
नहीं, तस्लीम नहीं. Kryptonite
Essex
merchant.
Mafia. नहीं ठीक है.
If
we
you
have
guys-
Chris Gayle. then
If
we
you
have
guys,
Baz.
instead of sending us,
हाँ ठीक है, बैज को कर लो.
instead of sending us names, send us your all-time T20 11s.
लेकिन बॉलिंग तो चलो अगर आप सोहेल तनवीर, लेकिन उमर
Sunil Narayan also has been mentioned.
San on the Roy.
Yeah, would Gill make her all-time 11?
Of course, yaar. He started T20.
Full toss and driven away onto the offside. It'll just be a single.
Oh, हाँ AB भी है यार. Good point. That's 50 for Harasale of 46 deliveries. A much-needed, crucial 50 from the
Yeah,
backbone
Pakistan
of
again
the
once
Pakistan
again
batting
in
lineup.
control now. Just 28 off 27 required. A strike rate of 109 from Haris Sohail.
Much needed 50. और देखो ये अच्छा एक टैंडम बन रहा है हमारा बॉबी और हारिस का. बॉबी एंड हैरी एंड बॉबी जो हमारे बॉयज़ बन गए हैं 3 और 4 पे. हमारे एक बन गया है जो कहते हैं स्केलेटन ऑफ द साइड. 6 पे देखते हैं कौन आता है. 5 पे तो हमारा अनफॉर्चुनेटली कैप्टन मुफ्ताई घूम रहा है. बट otherwise our batting looks pretty
Pulled
good.
away from Iftikhar and
That'll be in
that'll
the
be
gap.
4,
That
yeah.
may run away
That'll
for
be
4. Iftikhar on fire.
deep fine leg and deep square leg combined there, but Iftikhar finds the gap, so it'll be 4 more.
The Pakistan flag is dancing in the aisles at the NSK in Karachi. 24 needed of 26. Now the game is in hand. Good partnership here to secure the run chase, and this will be Pakistan's second out of 25, was it? Or 22? And it's a good sign to do that at home.
And I don't think it'll count for much considering the invalidity of this weakened Sri Lanka side.
यार किस बात की invalidity यार 300 मारे उन्होंने हमने
Yeah,
करने
at the
थे.
end of the day, but there's always going to be an asterisk on the records that this was a B
Yeah,
side.
there is no such thing as an asterisk in the record books.
If the
Nobody
card-
remembers. किताब में पढ़ा जाएगा Pakistan defeating Sri Lanka by inshallah 6 wickets और बस.
274 for 4.
History is always written by the victor. और हम कहेंगे भाई मलिंगा भी खेला था, जयसूर्या भी खेला था, चमिंदावास 190 पे करा रहा था.
Ranatunga at 1 down.
अरविंदा ने आके बाउंसर मारा वसीम भाई को छिक्के पे, वो जाके शारा फैसल
नहीं
भी
नहीं
गिरा
हमारी
था.
टीम चेंज नहीं हुई कोई टीम है. Oh, what a shot that
Last
is.
and that's another 4.
Iftikhar Ahmed on both sides of the wicket. This time this is a poor delivery, well wide outside off stump, and he crashes it past point for 4 more. He gets applauded from the studio and plaudits from the dressing room as Pakistan are now 278 for 4. They need 20 runs to win this game.
कुमारा जितनी पेस मारे, you can't err with your line, and he's bowled it too wide, too full.
अच्छा हमारी
and
लिसनिंग
just
बेस भी
carved
इतनी लेजी
away.
है. जब से मैंने उनको 11 प्लेयर मंगाया किसी का कमेंट नहीं आ रहा. एक प्लेयर ऐसे दे रहे थे. 278 for 4.
I think Haris
Oh,
का भी-
Elixir of Azazil
यार
has
ये
sent-
कौन सा Assassin's Creed वाला
has,
नाम रखा है?
has sent across his
Elixir.
he sent across his all-time T2011. I'm going to read it after this delivery.
पढ़ो.
At the bottom of the 46th here.
यार ये
As
bottom of the
Iftikhar's
baseball
getting
ही
ready.
खेल रहे.
Full toss again. It's driven away onto the offside for
ये
a
भी दो हो
couple.
जाएंगे, दो हो जाएंगे,
Yeah, it
दो
should
हो
be a
जाएंगे.
couple. Oh,
नहीं,
it'll just be a
just
single. Obviously, a little bit of Pakistani laziness kicking in. So we're going to read his lineup. Elixir of Azazil on Twitter. He's at Viat Ikram. Viat
Okay.
Ikram 188.
सुनाओ.
Gale,
Yes.
Rohit, Kohli, De Villiers, McCullum as wicketkeeper, Afridi, Pollard, Muhammad Nabi, Sunil Narayan, Umar Gul, Malinga, and Rashid Khan. It's not a bad side. It's not a bad
Nabi or
side.
Rashid are not better than Gul and these guys, you know. Is Nabi the best T20 spinner? Come on, यार उससे better है हमारे पास यार.
So you want to replace Rashid with Saeed Ajmal?
नहीं राशिद ठीक है, नबी कहाँ से आ गया यार?
Nabi, yeah, I think there's better.
He's a deceptive bowler और विकेट बहुत लेता है, but I wouldn't say he's in a
so
all-time
you're going to
11.
keep Pollard in there?
Pollard तो ठीक है यार,
Okay.
Pollard ठीक है.
And the rest you're fine with? Do you think Rohit is
अपना
a bit...
मार्लन सैमुअल्स भी तो होना चाहिए जो वर्ल्ड कप में विनिंग इनिंग्स खेल चुका है 2 दफा.
Sarkhil is commented in saying, producers Surfraz and Masad are in the cop studio while their favorite artist is in a recording studio right now. Okay, so it's not just ours, he's also Ahmed Hassan's favorite artist. Please don't... Yes. So please don't forget his number one...
Nuwan Pradeep.
Yo, dropping beats in the studio. Making shit happen. Soon to 79 for 4. 4 overs left to go. 19 required after 24 deliveries. Pakistan are back on cruise control, and this 40-year-old, 29-year-old is playing this out. Yorker, he's dug it out well.
Yeah, Pradeep ने अच्छी
Pradeep has bowled
wholehearted
really
effort
well. Yeah,
किया.
he definitely has.
मुझे याद है, I think he debuted back in like 2015 or 14 against us.
Yeah. So Elixir of Azazil, your batting lineup is good. We're okay with Gale, Rohit, Kohli. I'm not sure about Rohit. I think Dilshan might be a better.
दिलशान यार बहुत बड़ा प्लेयर था.
But Gale, Rohit, Kohli, De Villiers, McCullum, Afridi, Pollard will let it go. Mohammad
KP versus AB is a good debate in T20.
Mohammad Nabi, I don't think so. Narayan,
नारायण बनता है.
yeah, and Gul Malinga, Rashid Khan. Fine, we'll keep that.
2010 वाला KP ने जो crazy batting की थी यार.
But okay. Now this is the all-time T20 side, Khwaja. Let's talk about actual sides that you think were the best T20 sides of all time.
अच्छा 2009 पाकिस्तान.
Lahore, Ahmed has mentioned Lahore Badshahs.
ओए लाहौर बादशाह भी कोई टीम थी. हुमायूं फरत, यासिर अरफात नहीं था. इमरान नज़ीर, इमरान फरत, हसन रजा भी था उसमें. राना नवीद, तौबा यार वो भी कोई टीम.
279 for 4.
रज़ाक भी था. नहीं, रज़ाक was in like the Hyderabad team or something like that. राना नवीद.
No, but in all
रियाज अफरीदी. शाहीन शाह का बड़ा
getting ready here, a beautiful drive from Iftikhar Ahmed into the offside for a comfortable single.
वो तुम लोगों ने मीम देखी वो जो शाहीन शाह की वो सोफे में.
I've seen that. Gopi Mia Kawal has sent in his 11. Are you ready?
हाँ.
Christopher Henry Gale, Kevin Peterson, ABD,
Okay.
Dilshan,
Okay.
Brendan McCullum, Carlos Brathwaite. Ooh, interesting.
नहीं.
Shahid Afridi, Sunil Narayan, Omar Gul, Malinga, and Yasser Arafat.
अबे नहीं यार.
Yeah, why would you have an all-rounder at 11?
अरफात के काउंटी नंबर्स पे नहीं जाओ यार. पाकिस्तान के लिए उसने कुछ भी नहीं किया कभी T20 लेवल पे.
Okay, so Gopi Mia Kawal, dissecting your team, I think Gale, Peterson, De Villiers, Dilshan,
बैटिंग सॉलिड है.
McCullum is fine. Brathwaite, no way.
नहीं, ब्रैड.
Too inconsistent. This is a
What a
cutaway.
shot by
What a
Harris
shot
Sohail.
from
That
Harris
is one
Sohail.
away for 4 at deep point.
Nobody at point. Everybody was inside the
boy की
circle, and
timing
he
आप देख
bisects,
यार, crazy.
dissects the offside field and goes down to a point between third man.
तुम
for four.
dissect कहते हो, मैं bisect कहता हूँ. वो third man and deep point. What a lovely shot. Harris Sohail.
Gorgeous. Yeah, so Brathwaite's not in.
Pure timing.
The rest of it's fine, I think.
ब्रैथवेट को निकाल के आप पोलार्ड डाल दो.
Yeah, and Yasser Arafat.
यासिर अरफात को निकाल के आप
I think they're missing a spinner. They're missing a spinner. They're missing a spinner. I think Saeed Ajmal has to be in this as well.
Definitely.
Fahad has now come back with his. We'll get to you now. 46.5 overs gone.
मतलब imagine करो नारायण अफरीदी और अजमल एक ही टीम में.
खत्म
यार. You can't
flicked away
win.
on the leg side
You can't
for
win that match.
flicked away on the leg side for a single. 285 for 4 now, Pakistan. Fahad is saying Gale, Rohit, McCullum, Kohli, strong. De Villiers, Dhoni, Afridi, Bravo.
धोनी क्यों यार? धोनी नहीं बनता.
Suno. Dhoni, Afridi, Bravo, Narayan, Gul, Malinga. Oh, that's a Bravo's in there too.
नहीं यार.
He's good. He's a good variation merchant. Iftikhar now getting ready here, and this is driven back to the bowler.
2-time World Cup winner की इज्जत ही कोई नहीं. Variation merchant बना दिया.
That's not a bad thing. T20 cricket, you need variation.
I will give you the final. मैं decide कर लिया मैंने. ये सारे नामों से finalize कर ली मैंने team. Chris Gale, Dilshan, Virat Kohli. Then you have क्या नाम है इसका? KP. Then Baz.
Baz who?
McCullum. He is your.
Bazat Khan is in the all-time T20.
Can. Baz is there.
Elixir of Azazil is saying Rohit.
मेरी बात नहीं काटो यार, सबर करो.
अच्छा तुम
मैं इतनी मुश्किलों से कंपाइल किया मैंने. बैज हो गया 5 पे, 6 पे आ गया पोलार्ड, 7 पे अफरीदी. बैज ही आपका कीपर है. फिर 8 पे आ गया जी ये गुल, मलिंगा, नारायण और ये अजमल. और टीम हो गई आपकी पूरी. हाँ, और आई थिंक अभी भी 11वां बज गया तो सोहेल तनवीर हो जाएगा.
Elixir of Azazil is saying Rohit has 4 T20 hundreds. It's the highest.
What the hell? कब?
Is the second highest T20 international scorer at present.
मनरो भी तो बहुत बड़ा फ्रॉड है यार. What the hell? रोहित ने कब मारी? अच्छा हाँ, इसने ऑस्ट्रेलिया में एक मारी थी शायद. यार केएल राहुल अब
यार
फॉर्म मार रहा है
गोपी मियां कवाल तो बेस्ट है उसने कहा है नॉट श्योर गोपी मियां कह रहा है इज नॉट श्योर अबाउट विराट बीइंग इन दिस साइड
नहीं केपी से तो आगे बनता ही है यार वो विराट कोहली लेकिन द पॉजिटिव पॉइंट इज कि ज्यादा इंडियन नहीं है इस टीम में
played away on the leg side by Haris Sohail.
Alhamdulillah Sri
Khwaja-
Lanka I will smash you
Khwaja, man of the match for you tonight?
हाँ
Man of the match for you tonight? It
किसने
can
perform किया?
it
That's
can
a
be
good
from the
question.
losing side, by the way.
नहीं वो गुना तिलक का तो नहीं होगा बेचारा आई थिंक हारिस ने बड़ी अच्छी इनिंग खेली है
Did Haris roll his arm over today or no?
नहीं बॉलिंग तो नहीं की उसने आमिर ने 3-4 विकेट ली थी
Iftikhar defends this away onto the offside
आई
for
थिंक
no
फखर
run.
को ही बना देंगे वो कि भाई पार्टनरशिप दे गया नहीं आबिद अली को बनाओ यार
Right,
आबिद
Abid Ali.
द
Okay.
इनिंग्स ही प्लेड ही डिजर्व्स इट
Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, King Wenger with an interesting point. Muhammad Asif in his T2011.
यार वो जो 4 विकेट उसने इंडिया की ली थी ओए होए
Continuing here, and
लेकिन वो
Iftikhar,
पिच भी यार बहुत अंडर लाइट
Iftikhar flicks this away onto the leg side for a single. Pakistan now need 12 runs. Kryptonite Merchant has come through with his 11. He's saying Gale, McCullum, De Villiers, Kohli, Pollard, Yuvraj Singh, Afridi, Gul, Narayan, Malinga. That is a strong lineup.
यार युवराज हाँ यू कैन से आई गेस
Those 6 sixes.
हाँ एबी का हमने कुछ ज्यादा ही हाइप नहीं दी हुई।
AB is a good brand. I think that's where that's
नहीं
where
प्लेयर
it
भी
gets
बहुत
off.
बड़ा है लेकिन कोई यादगार उसने कोई मैच मतलब कोई T20 भी नहीं जीता सही बात है
11 off 15. As Sohail will gear it up.
he bowled
A
him!
little twist in the tail here as Jay Surya gets a wicket. He's changed the game a bit. 56 off 49, and Haris is dismissed. I don't know what he's doing standing around.
बोल्ड हो गए भाई
He's completely been bowled. He just went too deep into his creek. The crease. That's a stupid decision by him. And top of off stump.
अच्छा मजे की बात है वो खड़ा हुआ था सोच रहा है कि हुआ क्या भाई आप बोल्ड हो गए हो But a very fine innings there from Harry once again. 56 of 50 deliveries, 3 fours and a big 6. And he's taken Pakistan almost to the brink of victory. Let's see if we get over the line or not. Pakistan के साथ कुछ भी नहीं पता है. But here comes, maybe is it going to be Shadab or Nawaz? मुझे लगता है नवाज को ही भेजेंगे. एक लेफ्टी बैट्समैन हो तो थोड़ा सा एक वो प्लस पॉइंट रहता है.
You know, Gopi, I was actually thinking of that because he's mentioned how nice these CA bats look. It's been a while since we've seen them.
भाई सीए ने मॉर्गन को स्पॉन्सर किया था वर्ल्ड कप में कोई छोटी बात तो नहीं है स्पार्टन से पहले क्रिस गेल को भी करते थे सीए के बैट होते थे मुझे याद है दिलशान के पास भी सीए होता था इंजी का तो यार ऑफ कोर्स सीए 329 8000 भी होता था
Fahad is saying यार युवराज ने धोखा दिया था इंडियंस को 2014 के
हाँ
फाइनल
वो इतनी गंदी इनिंग खेली थी यार एंड दैट वाज अ वेरी बैड पिच फॉर वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल टू बी फ्रैंक वहाब रियाज को भेज दिया यार इतना कम कॉन्फिडेंस से नवाज और शदाब है कि वहाब रियाज हमारा नंबर 7 बैट्समैन है हद हो गई है यार कोच मिसबा के आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स क्या
I mean, I understand that this shows a lack of confidence in Nawaz and
इतना तो लेवल है इसमें
no, but what I'm trying to say is that you know his batting has improved over the years.
हाँ मतलब टुल्ला लेवल तो ठीक है ही इज बेटर देन मोस्ट
Who's a better all-rounder, Wahab Riaz or Hardik Pandya?
ऑफ कोर्स वहाब रियाज हार्दिक की क्या औकात
That is a very
क्या हो
that's a sensible opinion.
Hardik is the crappiest genuine all-rounder in the world cricket.
Highest score of 89 not out for Wahab Riaz in one-day internationals. As he smashes this over mid-wicket and it'll
one
just be a
bounce.
single.
ये
10 now required off 13. Pakistan are just rolling over the finish line here. I
And
prefer
now
it
we're
to be-
starting to see आपने बात की हार्दिक की तो their injuries are creeping up on these Indian जो उनके bowling lineup है. Man of the match मैं तो कहता हूँ आबिद अली को होना चाहिए यार. That innings was a very sparkling one.
Oh, good shot from Iftikhar. Just dabs it down a short third man. Be a single good take from the keeper as well. And Naveed Nadeem on Twitter, good point. Reminder that Haris Sohail was initially kept out of our World Cup squad in replacement of a 20-year-old experienced player, Shoaib Malik.
Which World Cup is he talking about?
2019.
Haris nahi.
Haris was kept out for Shoaib, right?
nahi. Junaid was replaced by.
Haris Sohail didn't play all the games.
अच्छा
at the
playing 11 की बात कर रहा है वो.
Yeah,
हाँ.
like he didn't play all the games that he should have. Malik was playing
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
instead.
के बाद निकाल दिया था ना, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के बाद निकाल दिया था. हाँ. और इंडिया के बाद इनफैक्ट.
Haris did not play till the South Africa game.
Yeah, he's right. ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ डक और इंडिया के खिलाफ डक. Yeah, I remember. इंडिया के खिलाफ कैसे आउट हुआ था मलिक?
Couple of overs left. It's been a good day of cricket at Karachi. I mean, just an overall, the crowd has been good.
याद नहीं आ रहा.
600 runs on the board.
But it was the first ball.
A wonderful daddy 100 from Gunaratne.
Oh, he's hooked it away, and that has gone for 6. Iftikhar has sealed the game. What a shot from Iftikhar. Pakistani 3 of 11.
Iska naam
and that is-
Iftatullah rakh do.
Iftikhar.
Iftatullah picks it up on the leg side. That's a poor delivery from Pradeep. After all of his
Shocking
hard
delivery
work.
from Pradeep. पूरे दिन उसने अच्छी bowling कराई और end में आके ये क्या?
Full toss on the leg
Outside
side.
leg stump full toss, and he's just
Oh, look who's here. Farouk
Flicked
40.
it.
Farouk 44 is joined.
welcome Farooq भाई. देर आए, बहुत देर आए लेकिन दुरुस्त आए. Right on the stroke, on the brink of victory. Pakistan will seal this series win at home after 10 years.
And another poor delivery.
And
That'll
that
be
is the
it.
match. Pakistan has won by 5 wickets. Iftikhar finishes the game 28 of 22. And that is the series. And a warm welcome back to cricket in Karachi.
And under the visionary leadership of Sarfraz Ahmed, Pakistan stomp away to their first home one-day international series after 10 years. Thank you for Sri Lanka showing up. Thank you for you guys showing up, listening into us today. It's been a wonderful day of cricket. Around 600 runs. We got a good 100 from Sri Lanka. Good innings from Abid Ali. Wonderful positioning for Haris Sohail today. Iftikhar Ahmed again coming good at the end. So it's been a good day of cricket. We're going to be back on Saturday for the T20s in a packed Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. We'll have myself, Khwaja, Ahmed Hassan, and the gang live from the Change of Pace studios. Thank you for joining in. And King Wenger will read your comment as the final say for the night. Great captaincy from that man, Sarfraz Ahmed. Good day and good night.